enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Yep. I hear it's been raining in New York for the last, 5 days?
Yeah, just sheety weather. Stinks. It's fucking gloomy. Yuck.
It was 90 degrees and sunny in Florida. That is stupid. I was talking to myself. I decided on Friday, literally booked a trip, I think Friday, maybe Thursday. I think Thursday, I guess. That I'm going to fly to Florida Friday after the show. Go to my nephew's graduation in Gainesville there.
Yeah.
Go Gators. Even though I'm not a Gators fan, but I got to, show the support for the nephew. And then fly back late yesterday to be here.
Should take JetBlue.
I did a little JetBlue.
JetBlue.
JetBlue's got the comfy seats.
Yeah, the seats ain't bad. You got the TV to distract you, so.
When the TVs work.
Yeah.
I noticed hard times have hit JetBlue. TVs don't work the entire flight. No pillows.
Well, yeah, they cut back on the amenities.
No blankets.
God, you used to get pillows and blankets no matter what. It would sometimes be inconvenient. It's like, I only got this little seat. Where do I put this? Now you don't get it.
We bring our own pillows. We look like complete idiots. But you know what?
A slumber party on the plane.
But you know what? When you do morning radio and you're on a 1 o'clock flight after being up at 4 in the morning or whatever, 4:30.
Yeah.
And you got your own pillow. They can laugh all they want as I walk down that aisle. But man, am I sleeping nice.
You're comfy.
I'm not face up against the window guy where it's like, ugh. Got the nice big comfy pillow.
Or use my jacket and you got like a zipper mark down your face when you wake up there for 2 hours.
Not me, my friend. Not me.
Pillar.
And then flew in late last night, slept 5 hours, and it seems like yesterday I saw you, which pretty much it is.
Yeah,
I had this crazy adventure, flying into airports, renting cars, driving 2 hours, staying in a hotel, driving back to an airport, back on a plane.
A lot of action.
My God, man.
A lot of action in those couple of days when you pull the weekend trip.
But no, I was telling my girl, though, a lot of times you go, I would really like to go to blank, but we just don't have time. I advise all the people out there, just do it. Because what happens is you realize you don't have a lot of time, so you just shove a lot of stuff in. And
you do a lot of things,
You do a lot of things. I felt like I was away a week.
Especially Florida. It's close.
Yeah.
Quick trip. You're down there.
2.5 hours, something like that.
You party and you hang out, whatever you want to do, and then you just fly back and take a couple hours.
I went out to 2 dinners. I slept in 2 different locations. I went and saw my niece's play. I saw my nephew's graduation, all since Friday. That's crazy.
What was your niece's play? Look at Jimmy and John Boshovi.
Actually, the niece's play was kind of beat. My niece is like a little Broadway girl. She's actually really good.
Oh, yeah?
But she was in an ensemble piece.
The ensemble cast?
It was like a tribute to Broadway.
So they did a bunch of little pieces of Broadway shows?
They literally had 200 people in the cast. My brother was sitting right next to me and said, wow, this is a wasted time. Because she's been like the actress in a lot of plays. We picked the one where she's kind of just a background singer for most of the thing.
Part of the chorus.
And Brett, the owner of F.H. Riley's, he was down there too. He's like, wow, this was worth rushing onto a plane to get down here Friday night, huh?
Oof.
He's fucking hilarious. Brett is such a dick.
So you, what time did you get back? You got back last night?
Yeah, I hit the pillow at 11 o'clock, which isn't bad.
Your flight was on time? I was wondering, actually. I wanted to hit delays. You got a 6 o'clock flight, right?
we got like an hour and a half delay.
And you still made it into bed by 11?
Yeah.
Because
you know what?
Delays.
I went the way of Anthony Cumia, finally. It's all about the carry-on.
Yep.
It's all about the carry-on.
It is all about the carry-on.
Why the fuck didn't I start doing that years ago?
You know what it usually is, and I'll be honest with you. The chick. It's usually whatever chick you're with is loaded up. If you recall pictures of Keith the cop lugging pink luggage about a year ago.
It's about a year ago.
It's about a year ago. Lugging pink luggage. And then before that, it was suitcases full of shoes.
Yeah.
Because, you know, some girls can take 3 fucking dresses with them, but they need 8,000 shoes because they can't decide until they put the dress on which shoes they want. So it was always like multiple things of luggage. And I'd be like, I know I could get everything in like a duffel bag kind of a thing and a backpack. Mm-hmm. And they allow you, you know, your carry-on piece and your personal item. So wherever I go now, I'm not going to cold weather climates when I go on vacation. It's always warm, so the clothes are a lot lighter and shit. You just pack it up in the bags, carry on. Thank you. I'm on, I'm off, I'm fucking outside. The second that plane friggin' door opens, I am out of that airport in 5 minutes. You're done.
You save it at least a half hour.
Dude, at the very least. A half hour. That's if your shit comes out first.
It was a whole discussion with my girl. I'm like, look. I mean, because like you said,
and always get a seat by the front of the fucking plane.
Oh yeah,
by the way,
4th row, my friend.
So you can then, when the door opens, you're not waiting for some fat ass motherfucker leaning over the seats and the aisle trying to get their carry on that takes him an hour, or he decides after the plane's landed and the door opens, now he's going to pack up his fucking laptop and shit in the middle of the aisle. Dude, you want to smash people?
Absolutely. 4th row, my friend. The big thing was having the girl figure it out. I'm like, I got it. I got it. I got carry on.
Yeah.
And she's trying to study which fluids she could bring.
Yeah,
you know, the girls need their fluids.
The girls
and their lotions
fluids.
And they need all that crap.
They need their fluids.
But she figured it out too, and that's it. Never
again.
Checking a bag again.
Nope.
And then I had a small carry on, and as I dropped it in my apartment last night, I quickly looked through. Only used half the stuff, so now I'm thinking. Book bag.
Could slim it down even more.
I'm going to be book bag guy.
You'll just be have a wallet. Just carry on the wallet.
Think about it. That's all you really need, though.
You know something?
If you really think about it, that's all you need.
For a weekend, all you need is change of the underwear and socks. Mm-hmm. Very small. A couple of T-shirts, maybe a couple of, or if you're going out to eat, like a one dress shirt that you got to fold the sleeves over and then roll it so it doesn't wrinkle. And then the pants, you do the same thing. You roll them
everything.
And put them in there.
Roll
it comes
that
out,
shit.
It's not wrinkled. It fits, and you're off that plane in seconds and out of the airport.
2 other really quick things, because I thought about you a lot, because a few of these things came up that we talk about.
Things!
We get our seat last night, and my whole thing was I was pushing the last flight out of Orlando so I could spend some quality time down there. I'm like, but I'm not like you. I have to sleep before I do this radio show. I don't know how you do it. So I'm like, okay, carry on, which means when we land at JFK, just out of the airport, that'll save a half hour. A little sleepy action will happen when I hit the plane. So I'll sleep hopefully for an hour, maybe 2 hours of the flight. So then I'm not that bad, only sleeping 4 or 5 hours. We get to our seat, newborn with mommy.
Motherfucker.
What kind of headphones do you have?
Newborn, I had earplugs. I'm an earplug guy. And I got these new ones that they go in like screws.
They just jam in your ears. You don't hear anything.
Come on, a hammer.
My girl goes,
I got the Helen Keller.
She goes, I got you these brand new earplugs that, she was wandering around the airport. And they're actually like screws where you're like,
wow.
And they screw right in, plastic. I couldn't hear nothing. I could barely hear myself think. And she sat next to the newborn with the baby because she loves those babies. Oof. Guess what? The baby, probably 3 months old. No, not even 2 months old tops. Didn't make a effing peep.
Really? It's dead.
I'm amazed. A couple little getting ready to cry, like as we're getting close to landing.
Yeah.
And the mom did the right thing, shut the kid up, and everybody was
all right. Did she do it?
Happy.
Did she do it? Final episode of MASH
that
version?
is exactly
the technique she used on that nasty chicken.
Yeah. There was a chicken on the.
Yeah, for some reason there was a chicken clucking, and the mother shut it up.
So,
love that one. Stands out in my head, man. Ooh, that was awful.
Chilling.
It really was.
Chilling.
So pretty much newborn, not crying, and then my final observation. Then I want to see what you guys are up to. The swine flu.
Yeah.
Oh boy, man! If you want to have fun with the swine flu, go to an airport. And
a lot of rubes.
See all the lunatics in their stupid masks, making believe their lives are way more important than yours.
I need a mask.
That's the only thing I think when I see someone with a mask. Oh, you think your life is that important?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Do you really?
What are you doing?
What are you going to accomplish with your life that I'm not going to accomplish with mine? Nothing. None of us.
Just start popping the elastic band on the back of their heads
Right.
as you're on the fucking moving sidewalk. Ow!
But a lot. And then notes everywhere.
Really?
With symptoms. If you have a fever of this, if you're doing this, if you got this, please don't fly. We'd appreciate it.
Excuse me, I have bloody diarrhea. Yeah, you're all right. That's not a swine flu symptom.
And then I come in here, I go, hey, what's up with the swine flu? Because with this whirlwind back and forth to Florida, I really didn't get to watch the news, and I'm hearing that the swine flu is pretty much where we left it.
It's a bust.
A couple more cases, and that's it, right?
They're still pumping it on the news because there's no more news.
Yeah.
Like, there's no big story right now. The front page of the papers here is complete guide to Yankee Red Sox showdown.
Well, that's always very important.
First class ripoff as priority gets there no quicker than regular mail.
Mm-hmm.
And X-Men rules. That's three things on the front page. And then we have the New York Post, which has a video of some poor teen dad being shot in the back of the head. Some poor guy. Wow. Oh, I mean, yeah, he was 17 and a Crip. So.
Oh, but they're calling him a dad?
Oh, yeah, it's just a
three-year-old
teen
kid.
dad.
But it was obviously a gang situation?
Yeah, a little gang.
So why can't they say that?
Not on the front page. They say it
No,
inside.
that's what I'm saying, yeah. They're
just
basically making it look like it's a 17-year-old, innocent dad.
Of a 3-year-old, by the way.
Yeah.
Do a little math, and you realize, wow, that's some tat.
Wow. Really?
Yeah. So there's just nothing going on in the news. So the swine flu thing is still going. And everyone that knows anything, I mean, when you talk to the doctors and things like that on the news, they're saying, wow, this was a bust. It's not that bad of a strain, even for the people that did get it. They get over it at home. They don't even really need medical attention. Mm-hmm. But then they always add that thing in, like, the news people will be like, all right, we just heard from Dr. blah, 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 but, we're not out of the woods yet. That's what I heard one guy say this morning. Not out of the woods yet. And then the doctor was saying, well, there was an increase. The news person said there was an increase in the number of cases. Mm-hmm. And the doctor goes, what that actually comes down to is test results are now coming back that were originally done like a week or so ago. And if they come back positive, the number goes up with no new cases.
Right.
Well, the news person's like, shut the fuck up. Shut up, because we need to keep panicking the people. Just unbelievable.
What I don't understand is we had Dr. Steve on Friday to discuss this and say he didn't say it's no big deal, but he said it's a lesser version of the flu we're all used to. Yeah. I understand my nephew, but he's pre-med, knows a little bit about this stuff. He's like, same thing.
Yeah.
And other doctors that I met over the weekend, because I was in that world, sort of. I mean, I was in the world like a cat's in our world, just kind of
walking around,
watching,
licking your asshole.
Right. I was pretty much licking my asshole as like
burying your duty.
as humans, almost half my age, we're discussing highly intelligent things, and I'm like, well, I do a radio show, and we watch guys as they pee their pants. I can relate to you guys.
Yeah, that's great.
But they were having discussions about the swine flu and stuff going. It's unbelievable what the media is doing.
Yeah,
it is unbelievable. And it's everything you said. If you have the bad immune system, if you're a little older, or if you're a child, then it's a bit more dangerous.
Yeah, you got like asthma. I'll give you asthma.
But why are
something like that? But
swine flu, the graphics are getting even
the big graphic.
Scarier.
Because they don't have anything right now to go on. The economy was the huge story before the swine flu. It still is, but
it's a very easy thing to say.
People got bored with it.
But that this is a nice distraction from the fact that we're all losing everything.
Absolutely, that's what it is.
All of a sudden, fuck the economy. Now you got to worry about dying from the swine flu. And then when they go, you're safe from the swine flu, then it makes it easy that the economy sucks.
It's like, well, it could be worse. We could have gotten the swine flu.
Right. Who knows what the fuck they do to us to keep us under control?
The swine flu. Look, they're showing pigs.
Right.
Swine flu transferred from human to pig in Canada. Well, wow, I guess that's going to be just as bad as it was in Mexico.
Yeah, but at least they could smoke pot and get rid of the symptoms.
Yes. Love their weed. They love their weed.
Oh, the Canadians?
Oh,
all they do.
Bunch of friggin' potheads. But yeah, so that ended up being nothing. So it was really a weekend of no real news.
And it rained a lot up here?
Yeah, it was just rain, overcast, and yuck. So yeah, one of the top stories is X-Men rules Wolverine #1 at the box office.
Well, I'm confused by that too because the movie got horrible reviews.
Didn't matter.
On Friday, we were talking about how bad the reviews were, and what, 86 million?
Yeah, a lot of money, right?
That's a big number.
Yeah, people they like their X-Men movies.
How did Matthew McConaughey's movie do that we trashed on Friday?
Ooh.
Does anyone have a number on that? Huh? Number 2 at what?
Number 2?
It probably made 20-something million,
no.
I bet you.
Ghosts of Girlfriends Past, 15.3 mil.
And that split that in half, and that's the amount of money from the people that enjoyed it. And then the other half is people that were dragged there under duress.
Under duress.
I saw another movie poster for a movie that's coming out, and I can't remember what the actor is, but dude, it's the same thing. That it wasn't a back-to-back guy-girl, like, look, I'm dominating this dummy kind of a thing, but it was a front-to-front, and the girl's got the guy, and the guy actor is somebody, did you see the thing? Because I saw that.
I think I know exactly which movie you're talking about. I'm going to try to find it right now.
Yeah, try to find the trailer on the Apple site there, because it looked, yeah, there it is. Look at that one, Jim. Look, again. Oh, yeah, it's Sandra Bullock and Ryan Reynolds. It's that same stupid guy-girl pose.
Yuck.
Look up like the cover for Milk Money. It's the same thing. All these dumb fucking poses of the guy, and it's like, oh no, oh boy, this one's a little crazy. This gal
got a live wire here.
Yeah. It's the
same fucking formula.
It's terrible.
It sucks. There it is. Oh God, you can't get to it, right?
No, that's all right.
Who's in that one? That's yeah.
Oh.
But it's horrid. It's the same thing. Of just a guy being kind of and the girls, hey, I'm going to show him by the end of the movie.
And she does.
And
usually.
look, he's being pushed into it by his kids and
fucking horrendous.
Anytime there's one guy and one girl on the cover, unless a rape is going on. I don't want to see the movie.
I Love Trouble was a cool cover, though.
Oh, that's another one. Oh, just
isn't that when Nick Nolte has glasses?
Oh, it's so horrible. Look, it's just awfulness.
Oh, it's just like Milk Money. Sure.
Milk
Who
Money.
is that? Is that Ed Harris?
Ed Harris.
And Melanie Griffith.
Melanie, yeah.
Ed Harris, by the way, does a great dance sequence in Creepshow.
Oh, that's the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yes, it is.
I could watch that on YouTube over and over again.
I gotta fucking watch Creepshow now.
Yeah, Creepshow.
I'm making a list of movies I gotta see.
Oh, Creepshow's fantastic.
So there you go. Jack Kemp died.
Did he?
Did anyone know he was sick?
Who's Jack Kemp?
No.
You're kidding. He went for the presidency of the United States.
Oh, okay.
How did it happen? When was he running?
He had the big C. I don't know. He made a little run for it.
He had a big C.
A big C got him. What, like this election?
No.
In the primaries?
No.
I was going to say.
I don't know.
Oh.
So we got to get our...
Travis told me he was Bob Dole's running mate in 96.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Wow, really? So 12, 13 years ago? Wow.
That's a while ago.
Wow. Yeah, he was the guy with the deep voice.
Yeah.
Scratchy deep voice, Jack Kemp. Wow, 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 wow. And then we lost Danny Gaines, too.
What?
Danny Gans.
Gans, whatever. I think we had him booked for our show.
What?
That guy, if you go to Vegas, I don't even know what he does, but I know he was famous because you go to Vegas and all you see is his goddamn billboard everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
That guy's dead.
52 in his sleep.
He's dead.
He wasn't sick, nothing. He just died in his sleep, Ant.
How do they know that? When did he die?
Well,
toxicology in?
No.
What happened?
I heard he was healthy. They said the guy worked out. He would eat egg whites with spinach. He was like an ex-minor league ball player. He was a healthy dude, man, and he
was massive in Vegas.
Dude, he sold out 11 years. He had sellouts at the Mirage, I think, and then he moved to Wynn.
I guess his contract with Satan ran up, and it was time to fucking contribute. That's a hell of a run.
Yeah. So, and what was he, like a comedian impressionist type?
Did impressions.
Yeah.
He did, and musical numbers.
Was he good?
Apparently he was. I never saw him, but I heard it was a really good show. That is shocking, man, because he was 52 and like making like $18 million a year. He had a massive contract.
Oh,
Yeah, 52. He's dead. And then we're jumping all over the place, but intern David's here today, and we'll go local for a second. Long Island had their horrendous Long Island Marathon over the weekend.
yeah.
And I call it horrendous because I know a thing or two about marathons.
About a thing or two.
I've run 1 million road races over the years.
A million?
Probably.
Your feet must be sore.
Probably. I've run a shitload of road races, and I never ran the Long Island Marathon or half marathon because it's horrendous.
Where is it?
They make you just run on parkways. It's awful. Ugh. I mean, most people that are in the running culture, like a lot of these road races are cool because, oh, look at the mountains. Oh, look at the water. Look, there's something.
Yeah.
But the Long Island
traffic speeding by you.
and we're Long Island guys. They can't figure out how to have a nice road race for the people. They run down parkways, horrendous parkways that are the exact same, view for 13.1 miles or 26.2, depending on what race you do. But my brother decided to run the half marathon because he's out of work. My Wall Street brother's out of work. The economy took him down. He survived a long time, a lot longer than he thought he would. He'll be back in the game eventually. But he decides out of nowhere to run the half marathon. So I told intern David the results are in Newsday today. Look, is it not pages and pages with probably 1,000 names on each page? I go, David, your job today is to find my brother because I want to see how well he did. He did pretty well.
He found it?
He did find it, and quickly, which is creepy.
Is it in alphabetical order?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay, I was going to say.
It's by time. He's on the first page of the half marathon results, and those pages go on for 3 or 4 pages.
Oh.
He broke 2. He did about 1:50. That's not bad.
Yeah, how many miles is that, or kilometers?
Half marathon's 13.1, my friend.
Wow.
And maybe a few feet thrown in for a good measure.
I don't like driving that far.
Huh?
I don't like driving that far. People on the road.
No.
Blow me.
Jesus.
Stands to reason I won't have it.
I was
And lucky Long Islanders is a school that decided to close for a week.
A week
because of the swine flu. A week.
Yeah, why? Why?
A week.
There's no reason.
And what do they do in that week time?
They go in and scrub a dub down the school with antiseptic and whatnot.
Do they leave it up to the janitors, or do they bring in the professionals?
I think the pros come in, yeah.
No offense to the janitors, because they consider themselves professionals. I understand. But
it's not like cleaning up vomit out of the cafeteria,
When you're dealing with a pandemic, I think we need the guys in the hazmat suits.
Sawdust doesn't pick up a pandemic.
Right.
That's like, that's the magic fucking sprinkled, magic pixie dust of the janitor is sawdust.
You know that some janitor somewhere that was too hungover to do his job invented the sawdust solution.
What are you doing? This will pick it up. I can't even deal with it. Fuck it.
Sawdust cleans up all goo.
All goop. All goo.
I'd rather have my kids home and well than somewhere where they may be exposed to sickness.
For this mother of students in Deer Park schools, the bold move to shut down the entire district for the week is the right move. The extreme measure coming after 3 students at John F. Kennedy Intermediate were identified as having probable cases of swine flu.
You can imagine the level of concern that has been expressed by our families. We felt it prudent at this time to have a week in which we could kind of clear the air and still the waters.
Let me tell you something. Another Anthony history lesson.
Yes.
From the Anthony time capsule.
Ooh, do we have a stinger for that?
Of Anthony being a kid in school. Go ahead, 30s, 20s. Where do you want to go with this? What year?
Actually, I'm usually not in on that bit.
I know.
It's Bill Burr's in on that bit.
I know, yeah.
And Rich Ross is in on that bit.
Anthony? 30s?
1957?
Yeah, right, Bill. When I was in elementary school.
What year was that?
The young lieutenant. When I was in elementary school, I remember kids having the mumps and the German measles.
Wow, dude, you are
and things
old.
like that. And you know something? It would get spread around.
Yeah.
Rubella. The rubella umbrella, they used to say, you must get the rubella umbrella. It's inoculate yourself against rubella. And it was like, but they never shut the schools down and disinfected. And these are diseases that, like, can kill you. The mumps.
You just brought up a great point. Do you remember growing up and your parents forced you? This is going to hit a nerve with a million people out there. Your parents forced you to go have what they call them now play dates. But
yes.
Forced you, when we were growing up, it was just go over your friend's house, but now it's a play date.
Yes.
Which is so gay, by the way, that term. I hate the term.
A play date.
But do you remember all of a sudden, like, you would get a phone call, your parents would get a phone call, and they'd go, Anthony, you're going to go over to Stu's house. And you're like, but I don't know Stu. I know he's in my class, but I don't hang out with him. Yeah, but he's got the measles.
Yeah, he's got the measles.
Our parents would force us to play with kids that had the measles because they wanted us to get the measles. Do you remember this?
Yeah, because that was the way you got so you wouldn't get it later in life.
Right.
The mumps was another thing. You wanted to get the mumps early because if you got them after puberty, it was a good chance it would cause sterility.
Nice.
So you had to get the mumps early too.
Yeah.
Because, fuck a doctor coming up with an inoculation. It's like, just shove the kids into a friggin' hot zone.
Do you remember, though, your parents would send you off to hang out with kids in hot zones?
Oh, my God.
To get that disease, so then you suffer for 2 weeks, but then the parents are okay, like, okay, we could check off measles, whatever, measles or whatever.
Mommy, why are my Cheerios in a Petri dish this morning? Just eat it and shut up.
Do parents do that nowadays? Force their kids to play with the
hell no
with the sick kids so their kid gets that disease?
They put little masks on them and stuff, and it's a whole nother world.
I remember like yesterday, my mom shoving me off to some kid's house to go, not to play, to go get the measles.
Go get infected. Go play.
But even before the closings were officially announced, Nancy Nealon received an email that her daughter's soccer game in Deer Park had been canceled. And it wasn't because of the weather.
It was being canceled due to concern about the swine flu.
And what was your reaction?
We were surprised.
I was very disappointed.
Oh, get over it.
Meh.
I'd be like, zippity doodah, I have a week off.
Of course.
Yeah, it was. Snow days were great. Imagine a disease day.
What's wrong with these kids that are disappointed because they get a week from school off? By the way, it was the chicken pox. I'm a little tired still.
Chicken pox was the big one.
That was the main one where your parents go, all right, go play with whoever. They got the chicken pox and we need you to get it.
Yeah, go ahead. Go pick his scabs. Go pick his scabs and eat them. Cruel parents, cruel.
This is a good question for Anthony. Let's say hi to Brent in Rhode Island. Brent.
Hey, Anthony.
Hey, man.
Dude, you must be bumming that the swine flu thing has gone away. You're gonna miss your chance to rip around New York City in your Shelby shooting zombie pig people.
Yes.
Yeah, you already have the car.
I know. The car, the guns. It would have been great. I am legend.
All you need is a German Shepherd. You're all set, dude.
I am drunk.
All right, boys, punching out.
Thank you, sir.
All right, man.
Thanks for coming. Big take care.
Yep.
You take care now.
Opie, the parents in my area still do this for the chicken pox. Joe in Pittsburgh.
Do they?
Sending your kids into these...
Pittsburgh.
I love how you put it. Sending them into hot zones.
The hot zone. We're going into the hot zone.
Let's go to John in St. Louis.
Old St. Louis.
Meet you in St. Louis.
It's up there, Jan.
I was 6 years old and got the mumps. Gave them to my uncle, and I learned years later that it sterilized him.
Wow, that's it, huh?
That was it.
That was it. I expect he was in his 20s, you know.
Oh, yeah, it will sterilize people that are past puberty.
I just looked at a 5-day forecast. It's going to rain for 5 days in the New York area?
Dude, it's raining until at least Wednesday around here, and then maybe Thursday we might squeak something out, but it's just going to be this shitty, awful, depressing weather.
Has it been raining since Friday?
Yeah, it's just been hazy. Well, I couldn't really tell you, except at night. I had a vampire weekend, which I like to call the vampire weekend. Friday, if you remember, I left here, went home, went right to sleep. woke up, I believe, at 7:30 at night, and started my nocturnal weekend, where I was up. And then Saturday, I pretty much wasted that whole day sleeping. Then Danny's locked out of the studio.
What does it say?
There's a lock on it?
It says help?
Help, I'm locked out.
Jimmy's opening up the door for Danny.
I didn't think that locked.
Yeah, it does.
Do we have keys at least if we are locked out?
Everybody gets locked out?
Is Danny just a weakling?
Yeah, it's locked. All right.
Yeah, then Danny came over, and we were hanging out till, I believe, let's see, that was Saturday night into Sunday morning. We were doing a little Mogulus casting, which ended as we were just starting to take breathalyzer tests live on cam.
Nice.
Just seeing who was the drunkest. What did you blow? You blew a .1.
0.1, yeah.
And I blew the .09.
I'd slowed down for a while.
So we were both technically drunk, but I was technically less drunk.
But that's not that
than you.
impressive.
Now, well,
No, not at all, actually.
If you
At 6:30 in the morning?
if you're gonna blow,
And I'm not kidding?
yeah, if you're still legally drunk when people should be going to work.
Yes, exactly. It was 6:30 in the morning.
but why didn't you blow it like if you're gonna do the bit, blow 'em like prime time?
But we were trying to get drunk, but it doesn't work ananymore. It's very difficult to just get drunk.
Scary.
So we'll have to start hitting the harder booze. We were just beering it that night.
Yeah, plus there's still no Guinness, still waiting on the new keg.
I know, waiting on the new keg. Has to come in Thursday. I got a new distributor, which is good. It's like a drug dealer. I got a new guy.
You got a new distributor
New
already?
distributor. That it'll. I got to have my Bud. I have my Bud Light tap in though, and the Jaeger machine is plugged in and chilling.
Oh, that's
So shots of frozen Jaeger.
that black gold.
Gotta love that.
Fuck black gold.
So we were up until like 6:30 when it was decided we should just go to the diner. So then we had to go to the diner and had breakfast. I got dropped off back at my house probably 7:30. Crapped out. Now that's 7:30 Sunday morning. I slept until 7:30 Sunday night, and then I've been up since from 7:30 Sunday night until now. I didn't sleep.
So you've been up since I took off from Orlando.
Yeah.
Holy. See,
I
that
have
puts
not
it in
slept.
perspective.
But he slept 12 hours, though.
Yeah, I slept
No,
12
I
hours
understand.
before
That's
that.
long.
It's a long. It was great. I
Are you
woke up, I looked at the clock, and went. Pfft.
Are you tired right
No,
now?
I'll crash out later. Like by the time I get home, I'm sure I'll need a little nappy. But I didn't even I got out of bed to eat at some point, and then went right back into bed. I laid in bed watching movies.
That's amazing.
The entire friggin' day, night, whatever the hell it was. And that was it. You know, that was my nocturnal weekend. And then I looked at the clock, and it was about 3 in the morning, or like 2:30 in the morning, and I'm like, I ain't gonna be able to go to sleep. I wasn't tired, so I threw on like Unbreakable or something I'd seen.
But would you be able to fall asleep if you turned off the TV? Because most of the faithful listeners know you cannot sleep in total silence. You
I like
always
the
have
TV on.
You always have to have the TV on.
I can't be
What would
just
happen if
sitting there sleeping with my thoughts.
What,
I need distraction.
what if you turned the TV off at 2:30?
Then my mind will race and I think too much.
But would you be able to just fall asleep out of boredom?
No.
Wow,
Boredom
so
from my
weird.
mind? You know what's going on in there?
Yes.
It's a fucking carnival.
A lot of man-on-man cocksucking.
Oh, right. As opposed to man-on-woman cocksucking or
woman-on-man cocksucking.
woman-on-man. All right, Jim. I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I would have said a lot of cocksucking, but that could have just meant you were getting blown.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't want to convey that message.
No, you wanted to go full Mo on me. Yeah, so it was...
We're complete opposites. You could sleep with like the Matrix on your TV in your bedroom, let's say. If I'm trying to take a nap or something, because it's dumb schedule, we take a lot of naps, right? And my girl puts the key in the front door, and I'm 2 closed doors away from that in a bedroom somewhere. I will be basically going, "What the fuck are you doing,
dude?"
And that's all it takes for me to wake up, which is a nightmare in the other way.
I've had girlfriends and chicks that are like, they are the lightest sleepers, and it's a pain in the fucking ass. Like, you just roll over a little, and they're awake. I get up to take a piss, they're awake. I can't hear the TV at all. So I go like one more volume up. Could you turn that down? What are you doing? God, what time is it? Stop it. Turn that down. And then I've had girls... like the dead. Like fucking corpses. And let me tell you, I prefer the dead ones.
Yeah.
The ones that just, you can't wake up.
You know what? You should invest in earplugs. Earplugs are the greatest invention ever for the schedule.
No, I can't.
Now my girl, she's on her Mac.
Give them the earplugs.
She's on her Mac. She's watching The Office, 30 Rock, Chelsea Handler, while I'm just out cold.
No, the
next to
noise
her.
doesn't bother me. I'll go to. I'll
No,
fall
not for
asleep when
you.
I'm tired.
For the girls.
Oh, for the girls.
Well, you mean earplugs or earphones?
Little earplugs, little softy earplugs. I find them all over my bedroom.
If you can't hear anything with your ears plugged, you just hear.
Yeah.
You hear like your heartbeat in your ears.
I get your blood pressure checked.
No,
you scare me.
You just hear like the inside of your head.
No, and you hear just enough. So if there was something going on, you'll definitely hear it. But everything is muffled to the point where that could.
Yeah, I don't want to hear my shotgun racking to my face. I want to be able to hear people coming in my house.
And then I pull them out in the middle of the night because they start hurting the ears a little bit.
Oh yeah.
And these things are filled with peanut butter all over my bedroom. Like once a month, I gotta go collecting earplugs.
Holy shit!
And I will find dozens of them.
Dude, why don't you get it like
crusted with peanut butter?
Why don't you get her?
I never have to clean my ears though, because these things do the job for me.
Just pushes it into your head.
Probably.
If she's watching like The Office and stuff on the Mac, why don't you get her like those Bose headphones so you don't need the earphones? Because this way, you know what I mean. This way, you don't need earplugs, and she can watch it as loud as she wants.
But then she can't laugh.
Right.
You know, that was another thing.
Oh.
I'd watch something sometimes on very low volume, and I'm fucking laughing my ass off, and it's like, what are you doing? I'm trying to sleep. I got it. And I'm just like, this is funny fucking shit.
They got a million of these earplugs rule, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
And then she could be doing whatever she wants. You know, she's in La La Land next to you. You could have that TV at pretty high, too.
No. Now I got, I'm on corpse mode. So,
right,
there's no waking.
So you're good.
No waking her up.
I use the
That's always good.
I use the earplugs on the planes now, everywhere. Bring them everywhere. Let's say hi to Tom the trucker. Tom.
Hey there, Tam.
Hey, good evening, boys.
Hey.
It's Talon the trucker, not Tom.
All right. Oh, Talon, what's up, buddy?
Oh.
I want to agree with you, Opie, on earplugs. Nothing sucks more than trying to sleep someplace and you park next to trucks that don't shut off their motors in like 60-degree weather, and the earplugs just change the sound quality and it's just out like a light.
Yeah, you still hear stuff, but he's right. It changes it.
Yeah.
It just softens it out.
I don't know.
Yeah. You could definitely hear if someone's trying to break into, in this case, this guy's cab or whatever.
Calling for you, but, it does change the decibel level and it makes it easier there.
There you go. Thank you, Talon. Let's say hi to Rob in Virginia. Rob.
Hey there, boy. Happy birthday, Jimmy.
Thanks, Rob.
Hey, if you guys ever get locked out of your studio again like Danny just did, you can always break in like you did on Real Rock TV.
Douche. Oh.
Hey, we're on a... What happened?
I'm just looking at the fucking 7-day forecast.
7 days now.
It's 7 days of rain.
5 out of the next 6 days will be rain in the New York area. Unbelievable. That's supposed to happen in April. Everything shifted a month. You know that. The April showers are now May showers.
May showers.
In New York, anyway.
Well, if you want to enjoy the rainbow, you got to put up with the rain. You know who said that?
Who?
Dolly Parton. People thought she was just a great big pair of tits.
She's got.
You were going to say Jim Norton.
She's got the most horrendous tits ever. By the way, ever. They've always been horrendous. Too.
Really?
Even for you guys out there that are into the big boobies.
They're always wrapped up in shit. I don't know.
For all you big booby monsters out there, they've always been horrendous.
They were always wrapped up like in hey, let's bring out Dolly Parton here. Dolly Parton's going to make her way out on the stage. And it was like she never wore anything sexy where you could see anything.
Yeah.
Just like a hillbilly.
Jimmy, how was Jersey yesterday?
It was, I kind of kept it under my hat for...
Jimmy kept it under his hat and it was in Jersey. Yeah, right.
Me and Voss last night were asked to induct Abbott and Costello into the New Jersey Hall of Fame.
But
were they there?
Yes, they were.
But they obviously don't listen to our show.
Well, one of the well, not I don't. Well, maybe.
I don't know what I should say right now because I don't want to blow up your spot.
No, it's fine.
I think the listeners understand what I'm getting at.
That's why I didn't mention it.
Holy shit! How does that get done?
Well, I guess they wanted a couple of bright comedians. And
that like making horrific jokes.
Well, you know,
about their ancestors.
I don't know what you mean. I think he's always been treated.
What the fuck is?
Very respectfully on this program.
No one told me I was coming back to Bizarro World today.
We were asked to do the induction, so Voss was panicking because we had to have like stuff written to write out intros. Oh, he was the worst.
Why was he panicking? He writes, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He probably panicked because he thought you and him would have to do an updated version of Abbott and Costello or something.
Yeah.
Hold on first.
I'll do the hold on first part because that's the easy part.
You say what's on second, and then I'll forget my line.
Right.
So no,
But Beans, Louis Beans. Who's on first?
Who's on first?
Voss wrote something, and then I wrote something. I'm like, let's combine them, and then you talk, and then I'll talk, but not a back and forth award show banter. And I was like, it'd be too hokey to do. So we get there, and it was pretty cool people there. I mean, they also inducted Phil Rizzuto posthumously.
Yes.
Yogi Berra inducted him, and
was he there?
Yogi was there. Former Mayor Dinkins of New York was there. Him and Benjamin Chavis.
They didn't honor him for anything.
No,
did
he's
they?
not. They inducted someone. He's born in Trenton.
Oh.
Bill Bradley was there, and I did walk up to Bill Bradley.
Oh, Bill!
No, that would have been better than what I said. I was like, "Hello, Governor," because I thought he used to be governor.
Yeah.
Corzine was there all night. He kind of hosted the event. Buzz Aldrin inducted Carl Sagan, and fucking posthumously.
Jeez, was there a live person being fucking inducted?
I brought my Buzz Aldrin photo to get him to sign.
You and Buzz?
From our interview.
From the interview we did in the studio, which was a lot of fun, yes.
I didn't want to bother him. So he's talking to people, and he's walking out of the room with,
hey, spaceman!
Yeah, I said, hey, moon fella. Hey, moon cricket. Whoops. And then I said,
You should say ground control to Major Tom.
Yeah, come on.
Him and his wife were walking out to go back to. There was a big green room where all the inductees and the presenters were staying, and you could go out and watch the show if you wanted to. So Buzz and his wife were walking out with the person who's in charge of showing them around. So I say, "Hi, Buzz. I interviewed you on the radio," and he's like, and I showed my picture of he and I. I'm like, "Would you sign this? It's a photo of us together."
Yeah.
And he goes, I shouldn't start signing all these people here, and they might see me sign. I'm like, okay. So I follow him out the door to the hallway, because I figure he wants to do it privately.
Kick him down the stairs?
No.
Oh.
I showed it to him then. I'm like, oh, did you want to do it here? And he's like, not now. And he blew me off.
Oh, wow, what a blow-off.
So he probably thought I was being picky.
Yeah.
But I just misunderstood him. I mean, being pushy. So I walked back.
You were.
But no, I thought he said to come outside. I thought you said I'm all right.
Come outside.
Like into the hallway.
Yeah, you come with me. I'll sign that for you. And I'll give you a moon rock, too, kid. What do you fucking think he's going to do?
Please tell me this ends with you and him at his front stoop.
Yeah, I thought you meant here, in your bedroom.
So I came back in the room.
With this knife to your throat.
And I was embarrassed, kind of.
Of course you were.
I wasn't mad.
Well, you should be.
I wasn't mad, though. I said to Kenny and my chick, I was like, well, he's kind of a dick, but whatever. He's old, fuck him. I already got a picture of the guy. And then, so a little while later, he comes back with his wife, and my girlfriend comes over to me, and she says, I think Buzz Aldrin is flirting with me. I don't know. Give me the picture. I'm going to get him to sign it.
Oh.
And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, no, don't bother him. She's like, give me the picture.
Oh.
And sure enough, 10 minutes later, she comes back with my fucking picture signed.
Get the fuck out of here.
And not only is it signed, it's to Jim. Best wishes, Buzz Aldrin, Apollo 11.
Wow. So, okay, that makes perfect sense.
Apparently what had happened is she was just sitting there, and Buzz he wasn't hitting on her. He was just, I guess, being flirting, young girl. And he's like, so what are you doing here, young lady? He just starts yapping with her. And she's like, oh, my boyfriend's here. And
I was on the moon.
He might as well have said that. I told her, like, hey, if you want to fuck him, it's like, I'll live with that. You can't fuck Yogi. You could jerk him off out of respect. But Buzz, you can fuck. But no, and she said he wasn't really grabbing. She's like, oh, here's my boyfriend. He's like, what's he do? And she's like, well, they're inducting
Bugs people for autographs,
yes,
apparently.
He's a pain in the balls. She's like, well, they're inducting Abbott and Costello. And he went, well, what's the connection? And she said he's a comedian. And she's like, yeah, he wanted you to sign a photo of him and you. And he's like, I'll sign it. So she goes over and gets it and brings it back. And I don't think Buzz expected it then. And he goes, well, I didn't want to sign it now. And his wife just went, the picture's already out. Just sign it. Like the wife
his
was annoyed.
wife was annoyed. Like, all right.
And she's got it signed and brought it back. And she's like, maybe I shouldn't have done it right there. Because then like 15 people came up to him.
Oh, they did?
And got pictures with him.
Oh, he must have been so pissed.
Yeah, so it started a fucking...
frenzy.
And the one cool thing of the night, we were all hanging out, and everybody was coming back there. Anybody who was a part of it was there. Again, Dinkins and Governor Corzine. There was a lot of people there. And then they started shutting down. There was a wounded soldier there with prosthetic legs. They were going to honor him as the unsung hero, Jersey guy. And Bon Jovi was due to be inducted, too. He was the big name, and we didn't know who was inducting him. So they're shutting down all the doors, and they're like, could you guys wait inside here? And they won't let any of us into the hallway. And I'm like, I'm getting really annoyed. I'm like, we're presenters. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Is Bon Jovi coming in? Is this fucking prima donna having the door shut in while the governor's in here? Like,
I could see you just
I was getting, I had to piss. And I was really getting angry. And then I saw, like, Secret Service people coming in. And I said to one of the women out there, this is for Bon Jovi. And she went, bigger than Bon Jovi.
A little bigger.
So I'm like, who is this? And I'm like, it's not Springsteen. It's not an artist. Who is it from Jersey? It's not like Clinton, because they don't live in Jersey. It's not from Jersey.
Yeah, you gotta...
And then we see 4 troopers walk in.
God, I can't even think who it could be.
I couldn't either.
From Jersey.
And I guess the guy came in, and it turned out they had the doors closed because it was a surprise for the soldier. It was General David Petraeus.
Oh, okay.
Who was the top U.S. commander over in Afghanistan and Pakistan, I think Iraq. So I kind of understood the security. He was the only one I didn't get to meet. No one could get near him, which was fine. I mean,
Your chick get a picture signed from him?
No, but I think she went in there and started screaming communist propaganda at him. Fucking liberal. But no, I said that was one I didn't care. It's like he did like a nice speech for the soldier and he left. And then Bon Jovi came out and he accepted and he's singing with Southside Johnny and the Jukes and we're all supposed to go on stage like a big... So me and Voss walk on. And we're standing kind of center stage behind Bon Jovi and Southside Johnny's name is. Mm-hmm. And they're singing, and Voss goes, we're going to be in every picture. And I didn't realize we were right behind Bon Jovi.
Oh, yeah.
So there's footage of it. If you see it...
it's mostly you.
You saw it? I didn't see it.
Yeah, I saw a quick clip.
I didn't see Voss.
Before and saw Jimmy, yeah.
But apparently I'm right behind, and I wish I would have known the words, because people were just coming up and singing. I would love to have sang at the mic.
Oh, wow, just jump on mic.
But I didn't, the song was, We're Having, and I hate the song.
You should have just gone, We're back!
I would love to have.
Ruined the
Ken
whole
Sheckler,
thing.
I should say it. We're having a party, apparently.
You know what I love about that story? He goes, I didn't know the words. We're having a party. They probably say, we're having a party over and over.
But then it was...
They probably say it 20 times in a row.
I know, but I didn't...
You could have just went up and gone, We're having a party, and then gone back to your fucking...
On the radio.
Yeah.
Everybody's singing on the radio.
Oh,
That's all you needed to know, Jimmy.
But I didn't know. I was clapping my hands. I didn't want to clap.
Offbeat, probably.
And then I saw Buzz, and I'm like, great job on the speech. And he was like, Rrr.
Oh, he is angry.
He just wanted nothing to do with
Buzz.
me. I don't blame him. It was a fun event, though. It was fucking, I thought it was like, is this going to be cool? It was mobbed, and next year they're inducting Shaq. And I want to go next year, man. It was fucking fun. No money, of course, but...
No, but for you, that is money.
Dude.
Just hanging out with celebrities and bothering them for autographs.
And then my obsession was, why didn't I bring a ball for Yogi to sign? I brought my picture, and he signed...
You brought 2 of them. Yeah, I should have had him sign.
Dude, in gray, on the gray, he signed. And I had to go back a minute later and go, Yogi, could you sign on the black? And he's like, why didn't you tell me? I'm like, I got to
tell you?
Yeah, it's not over till it's over.
You got to display all this stuff, Jim.
I do. I just all the pictures I don't have.
Mind-boggling how much stuff you got signed.
I came in Friday to meet Strawberry because he was...
Did we get our ball signed?
I got one signed. I think you did too.
Ooh.
From Daryl. And I bought his book too, so he was happy to...
Boy, he's a tall drink of water, huh?
His handshake, dude. I'm like, if this guy slapped my face, he'd knock me out.
Yeah, no shit.
The athletes have just, like, Strawberry's a fucking strong dude. Like, that's not, like, breaking news, but he shook my hand. Excuse me, and he could have broken my hand if he wanted.
Did he know who you are?
No!
good.
Bon Jovi didn't even acknowledge that he knew who I was. We took a great picture together, and I heard he was laughing while me and Voss were presenting.
Yeah.
Because we went up and we had to do a little bit of jokes.
He's Bon Jovi.
And he apparently, they said he was laughing at my opening joke.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See, and then not even an acknowledgement?
That's all right.
Why
Darryl Strawberry should have been the greatest home run hitter
I agree.
of all time.
Is he in the Hall of Fame or no?
As that. He blew it. This guy blew it.
How many home runs?
I don't even know when. How many home runs did Strawberry? I don't even want to.
Did he have 500 or 400 something?
I want to say he got close to 500, but he should have had a hell of a lot more. Some saying he should have been the home run fucking all-time leader.
Is he a Hall of Fame guy or no?
But he loved his partying.
Yeah, man. His book's good. I read like the first chapter where he's talking about his father pulling a shotgun on the family. Like he had a really violent upbringing. His father was apparently a real motherfucker.
Oh, really?
Right, yeah.
That's wonderful.
Really good.
How many home runs?
Strawberry had a career total of 335.
What?
Yeah, he won't be in the Hall with that.
17 seasons.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, but a lot of those seasons weren't like.
That's not Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Why don't we take our first break?
One of the most famous fucking chants, though, in baseball history.
Darryl.
That was huge.
Darryl.
Went on for years.
We have
I
any
wonder
more?
which one they would chant back when Jackie Robinson was playing.
You know, we might as well get this out of the way, too, because there's no horse fans in studio, right?
No.
I love horse racing.
No, you don't.
You're right.
Jimmy.
Jimmy hates it. Did they have to fucking shoot one under the tent this
Well, Kentucky Derby, right?
Yeah.
Kentucky Derby Day.
Derby.
We should play that Rolling Stones, where they say Kentucky Derby Day.
Maybe we shouldn't.
I think it's Dead Flowers. They
yeah?
reference Kentucky Derby and Dead Flowers, Travis. Anyway.
How do they say it, though?
Kentucky Derby Day. He does a little twang, that Mick Jagger, in that song. A 50-1 shot won the whole goddamn thing, right?
Yeah. If you would have fucking had the fucking triple on that or something. With
I
that
had
thing
$5
in there.
on that.
That had a
100, 250.
Do we even know the name of the horse? How dumb are we?
No.
Yeah.
Do you know, Ant?
Not a clue.
I don't have a
Scheckler
clue.
Teddy.
I saw that, though. 50-1.
50-1 shot wins it. So.
And you know, a lot of people are putting money down on the 50-1 for the goof.
for the goof. The goof.
They had to pay out a lot of cash.
Or you take who came in second is the important thing. Was it the favorite?
I don't even know.
Because if the favorite comes in second and then the long shot, you usually, you play the favorite and then you wheel the field with the exacta or something like that, or the triple. You take the favorite and then just play all the other horses. Combinations cost you a lot, but if 50-1 comes in, woof.
Is horse racing still big?
In
Probably a really dumb question, but I don't really know.
the OTBs with old men.
Yeah, but that's just like playing the lottery. I mean, like, as a sport.
I don't know. Anytime I've ever gone to Belmont,
where you're really studying...
unless it's a big event, like a stakes race,
right.
you're pretty much just milling around. And there's a lot of room. You could go right up to the finish line without a big crowd there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not the, what did they used to call that? The sport of kings or champions or something like that?
The sport of kings, I think you're right.
Yeah, something like that.
Uh-oh, a John F. Kennedy school is closed. Swine flu.
Why, the roof fell off? Oh.
No, that happened in Dallas. We got to talk about that Dallas roof collapse after the break.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Grown men getting very, very scared.
Frightened.
We have a little Dead Flowers going into break, just a little taste. You want to do it? No?
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Not on me.
All right, a little taste
big
of
Stones
Dead
fan.
Flowers. Opie and Anthony will continue in just a bit.
Well, when you're sitting there.
Morning TV is so stupid. Opie and Anthony, we got 8 TVs in the studio. Proud to say that. And then another 4 in our office. And then I think we want to get tiny little monitors in front of us as well.
Yeah.
But they're doing some
Never
kind
have
of...
enough.
I don't know. I like going to the gym. I like working out. I like trying to keep in shape. And these workouts they come up with are just so ridiculous.
And they're working out with groceries.
There's some kind of like what this is the workout for the mom that doesn't have time to go to the gym, I guess?
The housewife. As she's unloading the groceries, she could be doing this before she puts it away. She could take the big gallon jugs of milk and just kind of work
crunches.
out with it. Yeah.
What are they
doing? Holding it straight out. And
how many years would it take you to get in shape holding a gallon of milk out?
Oh, God, forever.
It would take forever, is right.
Forever.
And then they were doing some weird exercise on the floor, but they had towels on their knees, so they're kind of, I guess, wiping the floor or mopping the floor as they exercise.
So you could, I guess if you spill something, you can do that little, it's almost like a squat thrust move, but your leg goes back to kind of clean up.
So dumb.
How busy are you?
Yes.
You know what I mean? I gotta clean up a spill. Then I gotta do crunches. Oh my God, there's a tomato can I gotta put away. Jesus Christ, the baby's crying. Sit-ups. Fucking relax.
But this is
not that important.
How busy are you?
They came up with this for the people that don't have time to work out, but they're actually working out, and now when they're done, they still have to put all this stuff away, which they would have done if they weren't working out. So why the fuck are they doing this?
That's
like,
it. Eat some more cookie dough. Jesus Christ.
How many things do you have to do? I want to put these peas away, but I want to be in shape. I'll put them together. And 1 and 2 and 3. And I put them back.
Yeah, you curl the cans and then you put them on the shelf.
Hey, can I just a quick request for the fans, because somebody put a link up on Whackbag, a photo of me and Voss.
Yes.
If anyone has any screen caps of me and Voss with Bon Jovi on that fucking the news shows, could you please send it to me at therealjimnorton@gmail.com, because I would love to get those, because it looks like it was just at New Jersey Hall of Fame and had me and Voss with some old lady.
That's a wonderful shot.
It looked like they were giving you guys. Inducting you.
Just inducting us and the old lady.
Yes, and the old bag, whoever she was. The old bat.
Back to the Kentucky Derby. I go to Anthony for some knowledge.
Uh-oh.
So we were trying to figure out, 50-1 horse wins it all, and we still don't know his name. We could have looked it up during the break, but why? Why would we do that? $2 trifecta.
$2 trifecta.
What's the trifecta?
That's you got to pick the first three horses that come in.
In order
now,
or
in order if you just play it once.
Okay.
You can then play it so no matter what order it comes in, but then you got to pay $2 for every single combination.
Right.
So it's going to cost you money.
Right. By the way, we're also talking stocks at the same time.
Yes,
we
it's
might
the
as well
same
get
thing.
our stock talk and our horse betting talk out of the way at the same time, because it's pretty much the same fucking thing.
That's called boxing, the trifecta.
Boxing.
It's called, give me a trifecta with the 1, the 5, and the 7 horse, and box it.
Okay.
So then you got to pay, it's going to be a lot more than $2.
How much does that cost you?
It would be 2, 4, 6. Well, figure out every combination you could have with 3 horses. And each of those combinations would be $2. I wish Dr. Kaku was here. He'd figure it out lickety split.
He'd say horse racing is like a river.
$6? No. 2, 4, 6.
No. No, it's probably
Not
2
forward
squared.
and backwards. If you wanted any order, 3 horses, any of those horses comes in first, second, or third, it's going to cost you more than $6. On a dollar bet?
$12, I think.
Oh, I'm thinking $2 because it's always $2. $12. Yeah.
Well, a $2 trifecta.
Yeah.
Will pay out around $40,000 according to Scott and Hop Hog. Is that possible?
Did it? With a 50-1 on top? What came in second, though? What were the odds of the horse that came in second and third? That's pretty important.
I don't know. Know who's here? Brian Regan. He's a huge horse guy.
Is he really?
Oh, my God.
Let's get him in here then, because Regan's always talk about gambling.
I don't know much about any.
He'll explain the whole horse game with
Second
us.
was a 4-1. 3 horses. 3 by 2 by 1 equals 6. Okay. I don't know. Win, play, show. No, win, play, show. Shut up.
And then
third was a 20-1 shot?
Yeah.
All right. See, now you're talking a big fucking trifecta. Yeah.
Here comes. Thank God. Thank God Brian's here, the horse expert. God, thank you.
You're here.
You're a big horse guy, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know trifectas and...
The quinella or the exacta?
Yeah, can you explain the quinella for us to begin with?
I can.
All right.
Quinella is, you got to pick number 1 and number 2 in the correct order.
No. That would be an exacta.
Let me finish.
A quinella is an exacta that you don't have to box. They can come in
You're
either
right.
order.
You're right.
And it still only costs you $2 if you do a $2 bet.
I'm in here, 3 seconds? I've already made a mistake.
And you're screwed up
for one.
already.
What about
I thought they were calling
I'm already in the hole.
Brian the Horse Regan. You know Brian the Horse?
Yeah.
So he doesn't know the trifecta either?
Yeah, I would know the trifecta.
Yeah.
All right, what's the
that's easy.
trifecta?
Trifecta is the top 3, and I'm going to say in the correct order.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
What about it?
But you could box it.
You can
But it
box
costs you
yes.
more money.
Correct.
What happens with the boxing of the trifecta, Brian?
You have to get all 3 numbers, and like if say you pick 1, 2, 3, you got 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 2, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1.
Fire.
Was that all the combos?
Wednesday, Monday, Sunday, Saturday.
You should be blown up fucking while Fabrizio runs away.
All right, now we
And
got.
of course, there's the wheel, playing the wheel,
What the fuck is that?
which is where you take
that a Vanna
the
White thing?
favorite. Let's say you take the favorite because you know it's going to win, and then you play every other horse in the field with it,
Right.
and then that costs you a lot of money.
$2.
But if the horse wins and a long shot comes in, then you're right. You're right.
How about the superfecta?
The superfecta is
let the horse
I'm
expert.
sorry. Now go ahead. I let
Sorry.
the key word out.
You know, I don't know the superfecta. I don't know the superfecta.
That's the top 4.
Is it
Yes.
really?
Yes.
Yes.
In the exact order?
Yes, that has to be the superfecta. Is the first 4 horsemen of the apocalypse that come running through and destroy. One is what is? Oh God, I wish I knew the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. I know one is like.
How about the 4 horsemen of Notre Dame?
I was going to say one is mirth. I don't think that's one.
Frankincense.
It's not mirth. It's just, he's the funny one. He's the comic relief out of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
All right, we got info on the
Death, war, famine. And something, pestilence.
pestilence.
That's what we have as our fans.
We got Bob in
Pestilence.
Staten Island. Bob has info on the payouts.
Yeah, hi guys.
Hey.
First off, I had the horse's name, which is Mine That Bird.
Mind that bird. That's right.
I'd have played that. I would.
And I think the exacta was something like $500-600. The trifecta was somewhere in the area of 16,000, and the superfecta was well over $300,000.
Oh, imagine walking away from the track with that one.
And that's if you put down how much for the superfecta?
That's a $2 bet.
And so how much would the whole bet cost you?
It's just $2, but you got to get them in order.
Right.
Yeah.
That's easy, though.
What if you had 10?
50 to 1 on top?
Yes, anyone can do that. Right, Brian?
Yeah, anyone the next morning can do it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Monday morning.
All you would need is the sports almanac. Gray's sports almanac, and go back in time and give it to yourself, much like Biff Tannen did.
And the race also, guys, was run in the mud, and there were only 5 horses in that race that actually ran in the mud.
So the horse was a mudder?
Yeah,
What about
it
his
was a mudder.
fodder? Was his fodder a mudder? No, he eats fodder. What? What about his fodder? A little tribute to last night.
Abbott and Costello.
Of course.
Sir, let me ask you a question. If that's a $2 bet, could you have put down, say, $10 on that if you want to, the superfecta?
Oh, yeah.
Of course, you could put down as much as you want.
And then that would have paid out 10 times the amount. Well, 5 times the amount of a $2 bet.
So it only costs you $10 to put down a crazy bet like that for
Yeah.
a superfecta? Wow.
I used to put down $2. You do a $2 bet, but if you put down like a $20 bet on it, then you get 10 times the amount, so you'd have $3 million.
Well, do we have any
They'd have
info
to pay
on
out.
how many guys won a shitload
Actually
of
won.
money yesterday?
I never played $2 exacta bets. I'd always play like $10.
The horse
exacta.
fans out there must have went with this. On $2?
Dude,
There's
you know
got to be
how
a lot
hard-
of huge
Do you
winners
know-
last night.
No fucking way. Do you know how hard it is to put a 50 to 1 horse on top of your superfecta?
Not.
You'd never put it up on top.
All right, think of...
and then have another 20 to 1 shot in
All right,
there.
how many-
Without just going with all the long
Hold
shots.
on.
Second place, I think, was 4 to 1.
How many horses ran yesterday?
There were 19. The favorite was Scratch.
That was easy.
The favorite was Scratch.
19?
19 horses.
All right, watch how easy
Holy
this is.
watch how easy it is.
And write down 4 numbers.
Okay.
And this is going to be my bet.
Out of 1 through 19.
Yeah.
Pen, please. Pen, please.
Here, pen for you.
Anybody else want to play? Brian?
Yeah, I'll play.
Here we go.
I'm going to show you how easy this is.
I don't have a pen.
And all I have to do
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now post time. It is now post time. The horses are approaching the starting gate. Please get your wagers in now.
want to see.
It is post time.
All right, look. I'm gonna. Don't even write your numbers down.
Oh, what?
You'll just randomly pick 4 numbers.
Well, it's
After
easy.
we write
It's
ours.
easy to pick 4 numbers. That's not the hard part.
No, now
It's having
he's got
them
to
come
match
in that
them.
order.
Yes, he's got to match my number. I'm the winner. I'm the one that I am the winner. I'm the order that the horses came in.
This is how most people bet.
1 through
I don't-
19.
I don't look at a horse card. I just start picking numbers. Watch what I do.
1 through
4 names.
19.
All right.
Oh wait, am I supposed to pick?
Wait. I'm going to go with, okay. And then I'm going to go with this. And then I'm going to go with, okay. All right.
I got mine.
This is how easy this is.
See if everybody's got theirs in.
This is so easy. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, the results are in. We have a Stewart's inquiry. A Stewart's inquiry. This will take about a half hour to solve.
What the hell is that?
What happened to the actual
Stewart,
race?
I say somebody hit from another horse with a whip.
Oh.
And we're having a Stewart's inquiry.
Okay.
And it's a photo finish. So we got to go through that.
All right, what am I going for?
Throw your tickets away.
Am I going for the trifecta, so I need the 3?
All right, 4.
You need,
Superfecta.
you
Oh, we're
need
going
four-
superfecta?
Superfecta.
All right.
Superfecta, dude.
And what is this, a $2 bet?
This is a $2 bet. It's
So
going to get you $300,000 if you win.
All right, go ahead. What,
All right.
What number won the horse? Won the race?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the official results. Coming in first is the number 7 horse.
Bullshit.
The number 7. All right.
I had it.
Now you only have.
I had it.
Now you only have 3 more to go out of 19.
Wait, how much?
And I swear I didn't
You
know
don't
it was
get
a
shit.
How much did I win so far?
You get nothing, sir.
You said 7. I got
It
7.
doesn't matter.
See, if you would have played to win, then you would have won some money.
How much would I won?
50 to 1. You would have won $100 on
All
a
right.
$2 bet.
All right, I'm crossing the rest of my numbers
No,
out.
you bet
What?
the ticket. Rip it up unless you have this next number.
Dude, let it be known I got the
say,
7.
First of all, why would you write with a highlighter? I can't even see that shit. Give the man a Sharpie, for fuck's sake. Coming in second, the number 2 horse. Number 2. Anyone have 2 as second?
I got 6.
Opie, what was yours?
3. That's close enough.
All right, you lose.
That's close enough.
You lose.
So what am I down to now?
Rip your ticket up.
That's it?
You rip it up now. Number 3 is number 15. Number 15. You went into 4th place, though.
Is that bad?
Yeah.
Oh.
And coming in 4th, the number 4 horse.
4? Why
I
would you
got
pick-
that one.
Why would you pick 4?
Exactly. Why would it come in? It's 50 to 1 shot. That's how easy it is. You all went away losers.
All right, I got
Now Opie would have been like, oh man, come on, I got the first horse.
I got the first and the last.
You know how many people at OTB I used to hear going, I had the 7 first, but then I had it, and before I picked it with the 3, and then I played it with the 4 and the 8. It's like, oh, did you win? No.
But I picked I picked 2 out of the 4 numbers you picked. That's pretty cool.
See if you would have exactly
only 19 though.
that.
What did you get, Brian?
I had the 7 to win, but then I had 4, 16, and 3.
I wonder why people do that, like 7 to win. It's just one of those numbers.
Yeah.
Pick 7.
It's a
Well, it's
lucky
the most
number,
common
man.
number people pick between 0, like 1 and
It's
10.
not.
If you say guess number between 1 and 10, they will most times pick 7.
7.
Someone told me. I don't know why.
7
All right, go ahead.
Stinks.
Hold on.
Good for a magician. to
Pick
know that.
pick a number between 1 and 10. Go ahead.
7.
That was it.
But then I realized that only works with pick a number between 6 and 8. That's
Most
a
people
sure
will
thing.
pick 7, except the profoundly
Yes.
retarded.
6.13.
They pick shoe.
Yeah. A retarded person.
Shoe.
Pick a number between 1 and 10. That's fork and eye. Call the doctor. Paint chip soup coming up.
Wow. Trifecta box cost $6. Best bet was
Payout was $577,000.
Let's say hi to Jared in Boston. Jared.
Hey, guys.
What's up, Jared?
Hey, man.
Evening.
Not much. You know how we all do with math on this show, but check this one out. To get first, second, and third, there are 5,814 different combinations with 19 horses.
Just to get win, place, and show.
Yep. 19 times 18 times 17.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem like that when you're just picking numbers.
So what
I
if you
know.
bet $500 on each one?
It's going to cost you quite a bit of money.
Yes, but it's well worth it if you
Yes.
win. Come home with $75 or $100.
Well, I was rolling with that.
All right.
Later.
Bye.
Man.
That's a lot of cake.
That's a lot of cake. Brian Regan in studio. Brian, where are you playing? I just got a bunch of phone calls saying they saw you last night. Is that possible?
That's possible.
And they
Brian
said
was
killed.
at the old Westbury Music Fair.
They changed the name of that place every single time I go there.
Yeah, because the new bank buys it and then they go under. The bank changes its name or gets acquired.
It's something else, but they still hang Westbury on there. But that's where I was last night.
Yeah,
and people
cool.
saying the show was amazing.
That's very, very nice.
And so you're not playing anywhere else?
No.
Well, he's doing the Hanover Theater in Worcester, Massachusetts on
that's
June
down
12th.
the road a little bit. I
Right.
thought you had a date. Well, why would you have a date on a Monday? What
Yeah.
day is today?
Brian sells out. So
Are you actually relaxing? Are you actually not working?
I know, I'm confused.
I'm doing
Letterman.
Yeah, tonight.
Which airs Friday, May 8th.
Which airs Friday.
Very, very cool. Jimmy was on this
Yes.
past Friday.
Yeah.
Young
How'd that go,
James.
man? I didn't
It
get to
was
see
good,
it.
thank
Yeah?
you. Yes, 'cause
Cool.
Brian switched. They asked me if I could switch. I was like, happily.
No, it was weird.
Nice.
I was in Florida for the weekend. I went to the taping. Jimmy taped last Monday. And then Friday, I was in Orlando watching the appearance in Florida. To me,
That's how
was,
tape works.
but to me, that was just.
How did that happen?
But to me, that was weird.
I was there, but I'm here.
But now I'm seeing it as sort of like it's a live program. But
Yeah.
I was at the tape. I was
But you knew.
I was all confused.
I didn't realize how fucking 1940s my suit looked with the stripes.
Oh, yeah. Your
you have a
suit got
zoot
beat up on pretty
Pretty much.
badly,
Did
didn't
it really?
Yeah, I think some of the Twitters and
I didn't realize-
websites were really beating your suit up. Yeah.
It was Zooty.
I got to get a better one.
And Angela, Keith's wife,
I gotta see that.
said, forget about helping me pick clothes out for television. She's going to start helping you.
Well, I called my fucking manager. I'm like, could you get someone to give me clothes
Would
for
you call
TV?
him for giving you that suit?
No, I called him.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, Jonathan's so scatterbrained, and he said he called his friend, and they never called me, so I had to wear my fucking that suit. Which was great.
Zoot suit.
Yeah, I picked up in a
Zoot
rickshaw.
suit Jimmy. Go get a bottle of beer.
Most people have like one suit.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's just in their closet, and there's a funeral or there's a wedding,
Yeah.
and they
Yeah.
just throw it on, you know?
You wear it whether you're doing Letterman or whether your grandmother was hit by a fucking tractor trailer.
Grandma's getting my striped suit.
You really do
That's
reach
so
a point.
true. Happy
Shouldn't you reach
occasion
a
and
point?
sad occasion. You're in the photos with the same suit.
You should
The
reach a
one
point in
suit,
life where you
yeah.
have more than one suit in your
Why,
closet.
though?
But
As
most
an
people just
adult,
have one.
To be like an adult, I
Unless
think
you
need
work
more.
and you have to wear a suit
Yeah,
to
yeah,
work.
suit every day.
Why would you
people
ever
who don't.
need more than one suit, though, Ed? I mean,
I
that's
don't
a
know.
great
Like
point.
for TV though is a good example. Like
No,
if you're doing talk shows or something, maybe you need a suit.
Well, apparently, you need one from this era. I didn't realize that my suit was popular when slavery was legal.
Were you swinging a pocket watch going at the girls?
Yeah, how about a hand for the dames?
There's Jimmy. Ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Norton, school you wah. That's right, Dave.
That's right. How about a hand for the band in blackface?
Yeah. Skin me 5.
Yeah.
Slip me some skin, Mr. Letterman.
But who decided you have to wear a suit on TV?
Yeah.
We have 8 TVs in studio. We're looking at 3 or
true.
4 different guys with suits on. Why?
No.
You watch like a sports thing, ESPN, all 4 guys got suits and ties. I never understood that.
That's
What do you need that for?
It's stupid.
Kevin from Connecticut goes, what, Jimmy was on Steve Allen's show?
It really was.
And now, on the Texaco Theater, James Norton.
Sid Caesar presents.
I didn't realize that it was fucking an older man until I watched it.
Good.
It looked fine.
Fine, fuck him.
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I wasn't a juicy, fuckable specimen. I'm just
you
saying
were.
I didn't realize it was a throwback suit that I'll never wear again. Maybe Angela could help a brother out.
Angela. Yeah, she would. She'd help you out.
I want her to help me with my apartment because there's like stuff that needs to be done, and your place looks so good.
She's
But I'm afraid she'll think I have
decorating,
Anthony money.
Ah.
Ah,
That is
I
interesting.
don't.
you have more.
No, I
No.
you know something? I spent. I got it and I went with it. Easy come, easy go. Me a bag of shells.
He just he just lets it go. Let's ask Brian about the swine flu. Brian,
Yes.
you all right?
Yeah.
No
Feeling
swine
good?
flu for you?
You travel a
I
lot.
cough a little bit, but I cough into my elbow.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
You're supposed to do, right?
Is that really the proper way to?
Yes, no longer cover with your hands.
You're supposed to cough into your
Jesus.
elbow.
There's Jimmy with his suit. Hold
no.
on a second.
Could you not get my neck so fat, Dan, so Brian doesn't think I'd put on weight?
Fantastic.
Well,
Yeah, that looks all right.
that's a fine suit for Letterman.
Nothing wrong with that.
Letterman likes them when
you're
you dress
swimming
up
in it.
nice. You got to dress up nice for Letterman.
What was it like not using a microphone? Now weird.
I've done, my
What do you mean?
many. You don't use a mic, you use a cordless. I've
Did
done
you
many.
used to
like
have
that.
to?
No.
Well, before you used to be able to hold a handheld, but now
Yeah.
they want it where you just come out and you're not holding a microphone.
Which is
you feel
kind of
naked, you
little
know.
naked. Yeah, you're just kind of talking
Yeah.
like a motivational speaker or something like that, running into the crowd.
Well, if you,
See, he looks good though, man.
well, if you
got
look
your
at the way
hands
I
there.
do it, I obviously am such a professional. I know how to gesticulate and move my hands comfortably.
Arms
Like
are
I'm
moving like the Lost in Space robot when there's an emergency.
Warning, warning. My suit is too big, Will Robinson. Warning, warning.
They are moving quite a bit. You don't have to point at everything.
I really am a fucking. I'm like Travis doing the nannerpuss dance. I should be face fucked.
There you go.
Which giant defensive lineman did you get that suit from, by the way? Holy
A little big, a little big.
That is, ooh, you look adorable, though.
Is that the same? I didn't realize it was too big.
No,
suit
it's
looks fine.
Who the
I've
fuck
lost
am I
weight. Talking.
Don't tell him it's too big.
No, I
I'm
feel
not.
good. I lost weight.
He'll obsess about that.
I
all
just
day.
like,
Yeah, it's fine. The suit's fine. Everything's fine. Fine.
does remind me, I got to get my pool uncovered.
Why is Tommy Lee frowning at my suit?
So you're supposed to cough into your elbow.
Into the crook of your arm, yes. It's hard to cough into your elbow. I believe the crook of your arm on the opposite side of
Maybe
your
I've been
elbow.
doing it wrong. I've been trying to cough into my elbow.
Ow! You're walking around in a cast.
That's where you prop your head up with your elbow and cough on people directly.
It's even worse.
Yeah, launches it.
My new sneeze wasn't a hit with the family over the weekend.
No.
I was down in Florida for my nephew's graduation. I was in the middle of where the Gators play. What do they call it? The swamp or something? You know, college
Gator
football?
growl.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Well, no, they have a big annual homecoming thing they call the Gator Growl. But you mean the stadium itself?
Yeah.
I think they call it the swamp, maybe as a
Yeah, all right.
lingo.
So-
Tribute to the gator. The gators would be in the
Or
swamp.
tribute to MASH.
Yeah.
My nephew graduated. We're all taking pictures on the field. It's the thing to do. Get the Gators logo and all that crap. And I needed to sneeze. And my new sneeze is I do the whole at the end of it. And the wind was blowing.
Oh, shit.
And not only did it land on my wife's back, it landed
Well,
on,
it could have been worse.
it landed on my sister, her husband, my little niece, and the graduate himself. And then they all
That's nice.
were beyond pissed at me at the
Well,
same
of
time.
course they're pissed.
It was just a cloud of
A mist of germs.
yes, just when the wind hit it perfectly.
You're going to be
It
like
covered all of them.
patient zero or whatever that term is that got it going. I went
you don't do that.
I went to some alligator place down in the South one time, and this guy was going to give a presentation. It was like a young kid. And so there was like 9 of us sitting there, like in these metal chairs, and he came, and his whole presentation was just, does anybody have any questions about reptiles? And so all the pressure was on us. And he was like really into reptiles, and somebody said, is it true that alligators can rip people's arms off, can bite people's arms off? And the guy gets all indignant and goes, that is a misconception.
What?
That is a misconception. Alligators do not bite people's arms off. And we're all sitting there like, wow, chill out. And he goes, what they do is they clamp on the upper arm and twist it off. It's a twisting motion. Oh, okay. So it's not a bite. It's not a clean. It's a twist off.
Yeah, that's good to know.
That's good to know. I thought they bit them off, but they actually twist them.
And wouldn't the twist
them off.
Wouldn't the twist off be way worse
I
than
would-
actually getting it just bit off?
I would
Yeah.
think so.
Right.
Oh, absolutely. There's no reattaching a twisted off arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just
Bring
don't.
that in a big cooler.
Yeah. Oh, I see you've had an alligator twist here. Not a bite. Here's this guy. This is a great video. It's on
you ever
YouTube
seen
or
this one,
something.
Brian?
This
Oh.
guy puts his hand in an alligator's mouth.
Being all cocky.
And
Why would you do that?
Because he's putting on a show.
Because he lives in a third world nation and he wants to eat.
And then, of course,
Here's the voice of reason.
Yeah. Then, of course, tragedy strikes.
This one was waiting. If this motherfucker sticks his arm in my mouth.
Oh, yeah. He smacks him on the nose.
Why are you doing that?
A couple of times. He's beating on a dinosaur's head. Pretty much is what he's done. He's a fucking idiot. Now he's poking it in the mouth with a stick.
The animal can't be happy about that.
Its mouth is open wide right in front of the guy. He's got some, and now he's loosening his arm up.
we go.
He better loosen it up. He smacks it on the nose a couple of more times.
You know, these guys they're talking to are.
Yeah, they're like, oh, he shouldn't have done this.
Yes.
In hindsight.
He shouldn't have smacked it. He shouldn't have poked it with a stick.
He shouldn't have dipped his hand in alligator pussy first.
And he's smacking it all on the nose. Why would you
It's
do
waiting
that?
patiently. Go ahead, stupid.
That suitcase is just waiting to kill him.
Oh, no.
Good night.
He's twisting.
Dude, it goes around completely one time before the guy even rolls over once.
That's exactly what the guy said.
Oh, the death roll.
Oh!
It went around once.
No!
Now the guy's trying to twist with it, but oh, wow, it came off.
Did the arm come off?
Yes.
No.
You saw it twist on the skin. The bone was completely gone.
They cut the clip.
Look.
Oh, no, that's right.
Why would they cut that clip?
Where?
Look, right there is where it's broken and twisted twice around.
He is a hurting Johnny.
Look, you can see the twist in it. He's making a balloon animal out of his arm.
That's not his elbow?
No, he should cough into it now.
He can cough now into
Cough
it.
into the elbow now.
That alligator.
Oh, was he waiting?
That alligator just kept his mouth open and was like playing possum. Like, go ahead, dummy. I know the drill.
Yeah.
At the nanosecond, his arm went in.
Oh, it was over.
But and that fucking animal's the teeth connected. Like it
Yeah.
fit. There was no like it was like connected. His teeth. That guy was
Smashed down.
finished.
What are there? Something like 30,000 pounds per square inch on a crocodile or alligator bite. I believe it's so ridiculous. There's no opening that up. Once
it's hilarious.
it's shut on you.
Brian, are you a fan when the animals attack? I'm a huge fan when animals attack humans.
Well, yeah, I don't like to see people get hurt.
Why?
Most
cases they're being stupid.
There's another one with a head.
Did you see the polar bear lady?
Yeah. I mean, in those cases, it's like, geez, what do you ask for it?
What are we looking for?
In a second, that thing just snapped down.
That thing was waiting for that asshole's arm.
Oh, look at the blood all over the place. Fan-fucking-tastic.
Was the alligator still alive there?
He's not sleeping. I imagine they killed him.
What the fuck?
Time for a nap.
Yeah.
A good twist off,
Hey, kill the alligator.
He's looking at the other alligators going, I got him, guys.
Well, they probably had to kill him to get him off the guy. He was probably eating the man alive.
You can't kill the alligator.
I don't know if he was even dead. He's dead.
Like, what did he do wrong?
Here's a man.
The guy stuck an arm in my mouth.
Now, here's another idiot that puts his head in the alligator's mouth.
Let's not see
He's got a helmet on. Is it a helmet or no? He's not.
No. A drip of something. I heard this drips on the alligator's tongue because it was hot and he's sweating, and a drip of sweat hit his tongue, and that's what made the alligator shut his.
I don't know if this is the one that you're.
Oh, please
really?
tell me this guy gets his head bitten off.
This is the guy that got the job the next day. They didn't tell him about the guy that No.
Look at this guy. What is wrong with his head?
Now pull your head out. You're still alive.
What's the cameraman panning to? Let's get a shot of his tail.
Yeah. The head's in the alligator's mouth.
Oh, my God.
The man's head is in the bite his head. No.
And then he just realized, hey, my head was in his mouth. I better get it out of there.
That was dangerous. No shit. Show the one where it bites him.
Oh.
There's a video where the man
Oh,
loses
yeah,
his head.
yeah. Well, he doesn't lose his head, but he gets a big bite right on his noggin.
I'll bet you, like, when he let the other
Do
alligator.
not watch if you don't.
No,
what?
no.
Oh, yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah, let's leave
Look,
this up.
watch.
It snapped on his head.
That's all there is, huh? I guess someone dropped the camera and went,
Ran away.
You ought to give the camera to the alligators. They'd be like, this is great. They wouldn't drop it.
How about this? You want to be brave? Put your dick in the alligator's mouth. You want to sell tickets to a show?
Hit it with a stick and then put that in there.
That is the dumbest job.
Amazing.
Putting parts of your body in an alligator's mouth.
I would do that if maybe the fucking alligator's mouth was held open with something, like a fucking jack or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, yeah. Fucking
I'd play cards on his tongue, talk shit, slap his face.
slap his fucking alligator face. All the muscles apparently are for snapping shut. and they can hold pretty tightly. But you can hold an alligator's mouth shut because their muscles aren't made to open the mouth. Very small muscles to open, very big hard muscles to close.
So what happens?
How do they yawn?
But if it's already closed, that's okay.
That's
but if
all
you
they
have
care
a
about.
body part in there,
Right.
What are you going to reach out and keep it closed?
Then you're not going to say, "I'm going to keep this closed on me." Well, that's when they're wrestling alligators. You can see they actually hold the mouth shut on him, and he can't open it back up.
Man.
But once it opens, look out!
Let's do an experiment in studio. Let's get an alligator in here.
Yeah, let's do that. Alligators? Any of them?
Do you know
I know there's some snakes here.
Reptiles suck. You can feed a croc every day for 10 years, and the minute you're late, he'll bite your leg off.
It doesn't.
They're terrible.
There's no love there. There's
None.
no he knows me. It knows me. I've raised him since he was a little alligator, and as he's twisting your leg off because he doesn't bite it off. Apparently, we've learned that today. They twist off.
Pulls.
Your legs and arms are a twist off. They're not a pop off.
No, they don't bite them off. They twist
No.
them.
You heard about the monkey attack, right, Brian? You've been on the road.
Oh, the chimpanzee.
The chimpanzee?
Oh,
Bit the,
about a month
woman.
ago,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that was a terrific one, too.
Yeah,
And wasn't she lying, saying it was cheetah?
Was she saying it was cheetah?
I thought she was saying it was cheetah.
That lion sack.
And then I found out it wasn't the real cheetah. I don't know.
It was angry, whatever it was. It was very, very angry at the woman that came over. It's a nice greeting. What's going
What are
on
we
here?
watching, Danny? Is that what I think it is?
Is that guy fucking a snake?
Yes, it is.
Is he putting his dick in a snake's mouth?
He sure is, James.
What?
It's got to feel good.
Hope it's not a cobra. Probably a gardener snake, those little
Or
pussies.
something.
I don't understand that
just
visual.
kept eating
Or
him.
do I?
Yeah, you do.
He's getting head from a snake.
I'm with Brian. I'm trying to figure out which one is.
Why would he do
which
this?
One is
I
okay.
get it.
Now we
I
see the
see.
penis.
Why wouldn't you? Really
See, I
desperate.
thought the snake was the penis for a while.
Yeah.
I was a
so
little
did I.
confused. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Like-
All right.
Look how degraded that snake looks. Oh, I've dislodged my jaw for this.
The snake's like, come on, would you come already? This is embarrassing.
This is so embarrassing.
He just saw the camera.
Yes. Oh, is he degraded? Look at
Like
him.
low-level
Poor thing.
snake porn.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
So-
Oh, I hope he
The
fed him
name
first.
of this is the ideal.
The fun thing is, though, after you shoot, you could watch the cum bubble go down his body as he digests it.
See the snake kind of frown at you, like, oh, did you have to?
He is really, yeah. Oh,
This is.
How does he keep a heart on? Jesus.
it's fucking a snake.
I lose my fucking boner if my phone vibrates. Oh, this guy's a trooper.
Man.
And by the way, the snake, no gag reflex.
No.
Look at that thing.
That's got to be a fucking very harmless snake.
I wonder if it's dead.
I would hope.
I'm thinking dead.
You know?
You think that? No, it kind of moved its upper part
Yeah.
of the jaw around a little bit. It's probably just a stupid snake. It probably thinks it's a fucking really wily mouse. It's like, wow, it's the hairless, wily mouse that keeps working its way in and out of my mouth. How does it do it?
And why does it have a World War II helmet on?
It's got a Nazi helmet on. And
Must be going to a costume party or something.
Oh, he knows he's getting close to coming because he's fucking like pushing it down and up
he's
fast.
deep throating it.
Oh, that snake wants no part of the blowjob.
Oh, the snake should just wrap its fucking self, constrict his balls, if it knew any better. But
What kind of teeth does the snake have?
that one probably toothless.
That's
It's a constrictor.
No, it looked like there were teeth on that thing.
Yeah.
Really? You gotta
He's
hold
probably
those
holding
things
it a
away.
certain way so it
Hey,
can't
there were
bite
teeth on chicks too. Still stick your dick in there, don't you? Think about it.
That's true.
Oh, is he finished?
What?
Yeah, I think he finished.
This guy should be just killed.
That's disgusting.
He has nothing to contribute to society.
Snake fucker.
Well, he's contributing
Wow, Danny,
a
good
nice
find.
video for-
Good find, Danny.
I've been sitting on that one, just waiting for someone to bring up.
Yeah, snake fucking.
fucking a reptile.
As Bill Burr
Anything
says,
close, we'll
You can check that off your list.
as Bill Burr says, a little bit of my soul has been taken away now. Thank you. I've lost just that much more of my soul by watching that.
So we're gonna get an alligator for the Opie and Anthony show.
Yeah, and then what are we going to do?
Wrestle it.
What would management say?
Well, I don't think that's going to happen.
We do that from time to time, Brian.
That would be controversial.
Yeah.
Dave Mordell wrestled an alligator.
During one of his shows.
Really?
Oh, I hope he's okay.
Oh, because he got
God
that
love him.
wacky show there.
What show?
I don't know. I saw he had some show on like Discovery or Science or one of those.
Mordell.
He was on Last Comic Standing with Voss.
Yeah, you
That Dave
remember.
Mordell?
Yeah, he's always depressed.
No, he's a funny guy.
Very funny.
Is there a video
I'm
of
just
that?
trying to figure out why he's wrestling alligators if he's a funny guy.
I know he wound up getting some like nature show
For real?
or something. Yeah, it's some kind of
Corey.
You know, it's some kind of Jackass meets nature show. It's always Jackass meets something.
It's called Recreation Nation.
Ah, there you go. See,
What was ours called? Jackass meets
Mythbusters.
Mythbusters. Right.
Yeah, that show isn't around anymore. The one that I think.
They ended up
They ended
doing
up
because
doing.
we said no because we knew it was a horrible idea, and then
Yeah.
someone else did the show,
Wow.
and it lasted a week. But we were the ones that were called crazy for not going for it. Yeah. Corey, what's up?
So Mordell's show is so fucked up. He wrestles this alligator, right? And they start off with little ones, you know, like little 2-footers, and they work their way up to either a 6-foot or an 8-foot alligator, and he's with like 3 or 4 other people, and this one girl, right? She gets bit in the fucking face by this alligator. You know, they come from behind and they grab it underneath the jaw.
Yeah, we've been
They pull
watching.
it back. Right. So this fucking alligator reaches all the way back and clamps right onto her cheek. Right? It bites right onto her. They show the whole goddamn thing. And then, you know, you see Mordell jump the hell out of there. He's like, I'm out of here, right? She goes back in and finishes the job.
I guess. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. Well, that was a promo for it.
They didn't want to.
But yeah,
give it away.
Yeah.
All right, good for him. He's got a nice
Yeah,
little
there you
show
go.
on Discovery.
A little show there. Alligators and crocodiles, they're monsters.
Yes.
They're real life monsters. If they didn't exist on the earth, they could make a movie where you'd be like, ah, it's a monster. But just because they exist, we don't look at them as monsters. But it's a fucking monster. It is a dinosaur that lives now. No one looks at it like that.
And why aren't there any alligators up north? I mean, this is America. You
Nah.
would think we'd have all the same shit everywhere.
They need that nice warm weather.
Yeah, I understand
Yeah, they need that
why,
nice
but
swamp.
It's bizarre.
And could you imagine one just marching around?
That'd be cool.
Like sometimes a coyote gets down here into the city from upstate. Just an alligator comes out and rips someone's leg off. Well, twist it off.
Twist.
And,
We learned that from Brian Regan. They don't just. Hey,
Well, there's actually a reason, but I have an answer for that. As to why we do fuck with the alligators. It's because they can't put their arms behind their head and relax. We don't respect any animal with short hands.
That can't lay back in that I'm in a hammock kind of relaxed thing.
They can't play patty.
Can't play patty cake.
They can't play patty cake. We make shoes out of it.
Hey, Daryl Strawberry was in studio Friday after we left.
Yes.
And our own Sam hung around and got a few questions for Daryl Strawberry.
He
for us.
did.
Are you a big Daryl Strawberry fan? From
I'm familiar with them, sure.
What's your favorite baseball team, Brian?
I
You don't follow
really
baseball?
follow.
What's
I'm
your
from
sport?
Miami Dolphins.
Really?
Yeah.
Very good. You got my Chad down there.
Yeah.
Chad
yeah.
Pennington.
My Chad.
We like Chad up here in New York. We kind of like the guy.
Yeah.
All right. Football talk in May. Great. Here's what's the hat for Daryl Strawberry.
All right, so we're here with Daryl Strawberry. Daryl Strawberry, what's the haps?
The haps is that I'm here talking about my book, my new book, Straw, Finding My Way.
Now, you went through like a lot of personal issues, and they were very publicly displayed for everybody, substance abuse problems and things like that. Looking back, if you could change it, would you change it?
No, you don't change things. There's nothing you can change about your life.
Oh.
You know, your life
Listen
is
to
a
Doc
journey.
Brown.
It depends on how your journey's going to go and what your journey's going to mean to you.
Stupid, Sam.
My journey means a great deal to me about people that are less fortunate and that struggle with issues and battles and young teens that are in trouble, to go back and try to encourage them that I've been in trouble. I know what it's like. Really, sometimes we think life is all about us and what
Box
we
of
do.
chocolates?
You know, we think we think we it half of the time, but in all honesty, we're not. You know.
What was Mr. Strawberry saying there, Sam?
I don't have any idea. I was just trying to be polite.
Like, nice, honest answer there.
See, the thing was,
I don't give a shit. I don't know. I don't even like the guy. I'd rather fuck a snake.
See, the thing was, I don't know a whole lot about baseball.
Yeah.
And
It's
I,
only America's pastime, Sam.
well, no, some people say professional wrestling is America's pastime, but that's up for
Do you know the
debate.
basic stuff?
I mean, I know more about baseball than I do about football.
All right.
Like, I don't know the basics of football, but I could understand what's going on in baseball. But
Brian, give Sam a good football question.
I didn't even realize there was a guy standing behind me.
Well,
Turn around. Hey, there's a man behind
There's
you.
barely a guy
microphone.
behind you.
How's it going,
He's
man?
a little wayfish imp.
hiding behind the mic stand.
Yes.
What don't you
Really
know about
see.
football?
I don't know anything about football. I know a
Like-
touchdown is like 7 points.
6
Wrong.
points.
6 points. Okay. So
That's the one thing he does know.
I know you
What
gotta
what does offsides mean?
like out of bounds. I don't know.
Oh my God, you're gay.
Okay, I'm not gay.
No.
How do you not know the basics of football?
I just know the basics.
How many
Like
downs does a team get?
4.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Right.
What?
Yeah.
He guessed. He guessed.
I really had no idea.
Can you
of
get
that.
Yeah.
more than 4 downs?
No.
How long is the field from end zone to end zone?
It's yards, so like 100 yards.
All
Is that-
right.
I'm all right.
Yeah.
See, you
I'm good on my
you
feet.
guessed.
I'm good on my
Nice
feet.
even number. Oh, Danny.
How many yards do you have to travel downfield to get a new set of downs?
See, there you go. I'm gonna say 40.
40?
Wow. Would that make a hell of a game?
I think it'll be Brian.
40 yards. Well, he's at third and 38. I think he's gonna go for this one. He's gonna throw the bomb.
40? Well, I got as far. Well, I
You
understand.
did all right, man.
I got as far as I figure out that you got to
In
go.
the frozen tundra.
You got to get to the end of the field and get the ball in there, and the other guys are trying to stop you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you start talking
Spirit
about
of the game.
downs and like,
Yeah.
oh right, that's a first down. I
How
don't know
many
what you're
points
saying.
do you get for a field goal?
It's a touchdown.
What is a field goal?
It's not a touchdown. It's well, that's a little bonus points.
Bonus point. It's another way to score.
Right.
It's like in basketball, there's a 2-pointer and a 3-pointer, and it's another way to score. What is a field goal? How is it made?
3-point. Well, it's I'm assuming it's probably like a far kick, right?
A far
It's
kick.
It can be a short one too.
To what?
The end of the field.
Through what?
Oh, I know. You say that.
Ah, see, there
the
you
big,
go. See?
the goal thing.
What's the difference?
Goal thing.
What's the difference?
Holy shit, you're a woman.
What's the difference between a field goal and a punt?
Well, I know a punt is a kick. Because
Right, so it's a field goal.
that's what Randy Orton does. I guess a punt is harder. It's like a hard kick. I don't know what the difference between
No.
a punt and a field.
You can,
Wow.
I don't know what the difference in those two things is.
And you can get points for kicking it through the uprights.
The uprights.
Is there how many points?
I'll give that 2 points.
He'd give it 2.
I give it 2, I guess.
Give it 2.
What,
Nah, he
three.
knows about football.
3 points.
3 points, but can you kick it through the uprights to get another amount of points?
Wait. No. Well, no.
Uh-huh.
Well.
Yes.
Wow.
I love the music.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Exactly.
Green
So
Bay
yes.
Packers.
Yes.
Yes, you
The
can.
Pittsburgh Steelers
Take
were
the field.
inches away from the goal line at 4th down. They took the ball charging forward, and
You just gotta say frozen tundra.
Nothing.
Frozen tundra of
In the
Lambeau
snow.
Field.
The mud.
Yeah.
And then they
It's
show
just
the
a
crazy
boring
guys.
game.
They went 40 yards for the first down. And Gurley Man traipsed in the sidelines in a skirt.
And they were only given 2 points for a field goal, which made the coach very unhappy.
Coach Samuel was wearing a Mama's Helper apron.
He's sending the punter in to kick hard.
Yes. Because there are more points to be gained that way.
Uh-oh, a player has gone off sides and hit a cameraman on the sideline.
Well, offsides does sound like out of bounds.
Doesn't it? But it ain't.
It's not.
No.
No.
What?
Ask him the difference between when would you kick a field goal or just punt?
Good
Okay,
question.
well, I say field goal to score, and a punt is how you start the thing out.
Start the thing out.
No.
You're being
The
very
opening
vague.
punt.
Yeah, the opening punt.
Yes.
And then,
The strategy of all great coaches.
yes.
You do the coin toss, and then you
First
punt.
down.
Yeah, they just punt to
We're
each
gonna
other.
punt it.
Right.
Let's say it's 4th down and, well, in New York terms,
28.
80 yards. 4th and 80.
All right.
No, let's say you're, I don't know, let's say you're 57 yards from the goal line.
Oh, yeah.
You're running out of downs. You're 4th down. Do you punt or do you try a field goal?
You got to punt it.
Yeah,
Hard,
why?
Because you got to kick it hard. It's far
And then what
away.
happens if you punt it through the goalpost?
Ah.
3 points. Right?
If it hits the ground first, that's a drop kick.
Sam, you know we showed your weakness to Fez. Fez is an animal.
Oh,
when
I
it comes to
know.
football.
Fez knows football,
And
man.
you've been kicking his ass with the wrestling trivia. You better not.
Yeah, but if I were Fez, I'd be sitting here saying, I know everything about football. I'm 202's
Dude,
football
you're
master.
so screwed if Ronnie finds out that you have no clue about
If
football.
you punt the ball into the end zone,
Yeah.
into the opposing team's end zone,
Okay.
where does the ball get brought out to?
What?
Say you punt the ball
Okay.
and it goes through the goalpost
Okay.
and it just bounces into the end zone and then right off the field,
Okay.
and no one touched it.
Yeah.
Where does that ball go?
Starts right from, and then you start going the other side.
From where?
From the end of the field.
I'm going to help him.
From the end zone. From the 20. From the 20.
Brian
What
can't
is the
take it
line of
anymore.
scrimmage?
He wrote the end.
Line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what's the line
Yes.
of scrimmage?
I'll say it's it's right in the middle of the field.
Can be.
Could
Can
be.
be.
That's what I mean.
You never watched
Sometimes.
football growing up with your dad
Wow.
or anybody?
You are such a football faggot.
You really are.
One game a year. It's the Super Bowl.
What did you do while your dad
What
was
you
eating
watch, though,
fucking
and go
horrible
like,
treats?
You watching the Super Bowl is like someone coming into this season of Lost.
Well, okay.
You just get like, how do you
Wow.
understand watching it?
My dad worked in advertising, so I always got very excited about.
The commercials?
Yeah.
Talking animals.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, not so much anymore, but back then it was.
I got to be
exciting.
honest with you. I've never, in all of my many, many years on this planet, known a guy that knew this little about football.
Well, I invest a lot of energy into the things I know
Never.
about, and therefore have no time for things that I.
Do we have one
No,
more?
no,
no
it's
idea
not.
about
Dude,
it.
it's not about not having time. Don't give me this. I'm dedicated to the things I'm interested in. That's why I'm such an expert. If you don't know or care about football, you at least know the basics just by having a penis and testicles. You know these questions we're asking
Give
you.
him one more basic question. Brian, you got a basic football question?
What is a Wildcat offense?
What?
Wow, that's a good one.
Jesus.
I don't even know that one. Fuck it.
Thanks a lot, Brian.
I'm sorry.
What happens?
Throwing you under the bus.
What happens when the ref? What does it mean when the ref throws out a yellow rag?
Ah.
Say foul.
Yeah, that's a foul answer.
Foul.
It's a foul.
Four more and
Grabbing
you're
the
out.
helmet. You can't grab that helmet.
What is it called when you grab the helmet?
Sexy. Grabbing the helmet. That's what I.
No, that's
where it was.
what you should be doing to men.
Yes.
Grabbing the helmet. What is it called? You don't know?
Yeah, I was stuck with grabbing the helmet.
What's a face mask?
Oh, it's the thing on the helmet.
No, but what's a face mask penalty?
It's when you grab the face mask of the helmet.
And what is it?
Oh,
Go
wait.
ahead. Be the ref and give us the signal for face mask.
The signal.
Come on. Give us the signal for face mask.
Signal.
Yeah.
Face mask.
That's a big face mask.
You're voguing. You're fucking voguing.
He's dancing. The ref is dancing out on the 50-yard line.
He had his hands up to his ears on the side like it looked
shit.
like a field goal was made. And
Oh,
then did the
God.
wiping in front of his face.
He does the
with
thing we do
flat
in front of
hand.
blind people's faces. He's just rubbing his hand back and forth in front of his eyes.
Your chick probably knows more about football than you do.
She might. She doesn't know anything
No,
about
she
football.
definitely
Guaranteed
does.
she will know
I will
more
bet-
than you do. You
I
know
will bet
nothing.
$200 she knows more about football than you. Where is she? Can we wake her up right now?
You know nothing.
I think she's around.
Wow, how gay.
In football, what is traveling?
Oh.
Good question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's well, there's no dribbling in football.
Damn.
So
So he's trying to come up with the answer.
oh, so there's no traveling. There's no such thing as
Trick
traveling.
question.
There's no
Trick
such
question.
thing. There's no
Right.
traveling in football, stupid.
No, they travel every other week. They have away games.
That's what you do on your bye week.
That's it. Yep, bye week. You know what that is.
As by life.
Bisexual. Yeah. Ugh, you suck.
No.
No, it's a
I just don't know football.
at all.
No, not at all.
At all.
No.
It's amazingly embarrassing for you, I think.
It's not. Yeah, I don't know anything about the game.
Tell us everything you know about.
What is this? What is this when the ref does
Oh
this?
no.
What is that?
Up and down there.
The ref does that.
It's when somebody leg checked you, I guess.
Yeah, leg check.
Leg check.
That's
Illegal leg check.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Leg check.
All right, well, we'll go back to Daryl Strawberry. We're going to wake up your girl and see if she knows more about football than you.
Okay.
So, Daryl Strawberry, he was cool?
Yeah, he was cool. I was happy to get the time, but I didn't know I was going to interview him until right before, and I don't know anything about baseball. So I asked Mike.
All right. What is it when the batter is charged with icing?
Another 15 minutes here.
I know more about baseball than I know about football.
Well,
but
I
don't
hope
know,
so.
like,
Yeah, good.
this is Daryl Strawberry's career, except for the big things that everybody knows.
Like
So I
triple
brought-
play, you know what that is.
Yeah.
What's a triple play?
Well, it's a double play is when you get a triple play is when you get probably 3 people out. Maybe you can.
Probably.
You can. Like, you can.
What else could it be?
Yeah, triple play.
Yeah.
But so I brought E-Rock along because he said he was he's freaking out.
Well,
Like, he
yeah,
said
just about
Why, was there
everybody would
food
freak
there?
out to meet Daryl Strawberry.
Well, he's flipping out. He said this is one of his childhood idols. So I got. Well, you can play my second question.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're one of only a handful of people that were very successful with both the Yankees and the Mets. What team do you prefer to say you're a part of now, looking back?
New York, man, come on. I'm a New Yorker, don't you see? Queen is my home. Bronx is where I went over and visited a little bit and did my thing over there and was a part of that. I am always grateful for the Yankee owner, George, the boss. He is my guy. I love him. He treated me like his son. He made me welcome to the New York Yankees and allowed me to put on a pinstripe uniform and play for the best professional team in the history of sports.
But do you like the does that mean you like the Yankees better than the Mets, or the Mets better than the Yankees?
No, I said I'm a New Yorker, but I love the Mets more. I'm a part of the Mets organization, and that's home for me.
That's a good question.
Hey,
That was a pretty good question there, Sam.
And I respect him for answering that.
Yeah. And now I was rolling, but then E-Rock raised his hand,
Oh, fuck.
and I go, okay, well, E-Rock's such a big fan. There's no way this is gonna derail everything and be an
I was just
asinine
going to
question.
say, is this all of a sudden the sparks flying off the locomotive wheels and it's just going off an embankment?
Now, 'cause, I mean, you guys don't know, but when we're off the air, Eric is always talking about sports. He's always talking about football and
course.
baseball
Oh, yeah.
and just the game. Oh, you're watching the game later. So I'm sure this is a nice sports-related question for
Yes.
Daryl Strawberry.
This is like
Here's his question.
He's part of the '86 Mets winning the World Series. I'm sure he has a great question for
he said
Daryl.
he was in the stands. He said he wished that he had brought his '86 pennant in to get it signed. He's like,
E-Rock's claiming he was in the stands when the Mets won it in '86.
yes. And so
I would love to challenge him on that.
And so I'm sitting there.
Oh, he's coming down the hall and he doesn't look
Oh,
happy.
here he comes.
So I'm sitting there.
Look, he's shaking his head. Look at him walk.
He just
Those
waved
fat
him
arms.
off.
Oh.
He waved him off.
He's waving you off, man.
I've never seen E-Rock move before in my life.
Look at
This could get really good.
He's never done that to a waiter.
E-Rock is pissed.
What's up, E-Rock?
Traveling back from cruisingHorribleshirts.com.
It's a Triple H shirt.
How do you do it?
He just tried to make it better by saying it's a wrestling shirt.
Yeah, hey.
Oh, all right, cool. I thought it was douchey.
It's a male prostitution shirt.
I wasn't there for when they won. I was there at Game 6.
All right, but you were there.
Excuse me.
So you're a
Game
big
six.
I
fan.
don't know
This is the
anything about
game.
baseball. You're going to say, excuse me?
Exactly.
Ooh.
I don't know anything about baseball, so I figure E-Rock's going to pick up my slack. I have the basics, and this is going to be a solid, like, hardcore question that the baseball fans from O&A are going to enjoy.
It was.
And you're picturing this audio is going to go everywhere.
It's going to be great. I'm going to get it on
one of those viral things. Oh my God, you're not going to believe what Daryl said on.
Right. All the baseball sites are going to pick it up. It's going to be on ESPN. Right. It's going to be great.
I asked the question nobody else would ask.
Here it is.
This is E-Rock. He's a big fan. He works for Opie and Anthony with us.
E-Rock, how you doing?
I'm doing good, sir. Got to ask you, what was it like being animated on The Simpsons?
Of all the stupid questions.
What the fuck?
That's one of their best episodes.
But you said he was your hero. Like, you said he was like, this is a guy you've looked up to, and you asked him.
And you were in the stands for part of the World Series.
If you could ask Daryl Strawberry one question, would that be it?
No, because what's he going to say? He's going to go, oh, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, you know the answer.
How could he answer that?
It was horrible.
It sucked.
Oh, my God.
Long hours.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, they sat there and drew you.
Right. Yeah, he had nothing to do with the He just...
Lenny Dykstra broke a fingernail off of my asshole. What do you think he was going to say?
Nothing about the World Series.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing about baseball.
Jesus.
What did he say?
It doesn't even look like Daryl Strawberry. Not at all. No, it's the worst drawing of someone ever.
Looks like an Indian.
Right. The skin tone is wrong. He's wearing an orange hat.
His white man hairdo.
It's terrible. I know the Mets had orange in their colors, but not
not like that.
Orange.
No, that's because he was on Mr. Burns' softball team.
Oh, was he?
That is
crying in a picture.
A terrible question.
It's
the worst.
It's horrendous.
It's not even terrible. It's just nothing. It shouldn't even
I wanted
exist.
to know.
Did you and Gorbachev
didn't.
ever
Yes, I
compare head birthmarks? Would have been a better question than that fucking horrendous one you asked.
Asking him, how does it feel to be alive? I mean,
How many possible answers could he have?
You know the answer.
What did he say? Can we hear the I'm sure it's
I'm doing
riveting.
good, sir. Got to ask you, what was it like being animated on The Simpsons?
That was great. You know, I never
Of
knew
course
that
it
would
was.
draw so much attention,
Wow.
you know, at the time, because I remember them asking me about The Simpsons and would I like to be a part of The Simpsons, and they said they would run forever, and they said people love The Simpsons, and to be able to be on that was a great opportunity.
What was he going to say?
That was the worst question I've ever
Was
heard.
it-
An opportunity for what?
Exactly. For more cartoons?
You know what that was? That was
More Coke? People going to get 8 balls?
It's not like a stepping stone. To,
Yes.
a great opportunity for bigger and better
Yes, I was
cartoons.
hoping to work my way up to South Park. Jesus.
D-Rock, did you have a follow-up question?
No.
No, because
Yeah.
then he had to leave.
What
That
would
was-
your baseball
That was your
question
one
be?
question. Yeah.
That you didn't get to.
You didn't bring your pennant.
Yeah, I was pissed.
You're
that was
dope.
a how's your news question. A retard question.
Yeah. So what did you ask, Mr. Baseball? What would you ask?
What would you ask if you had another
A baseball
shot?
question.
He said when he got a picture with him, he said that was surreal. You have no idea how surreal it was, and that's the question.
And
he
that's the
asked.
question. What would you ask? Would you say, like, how does it feel being named after sweet fruit?
Yes.
No,
He just gulped. Uh-oh.
no. Actually, the other question I would have asked Sam had done off air. He said, "How does it still feel after all these years that people will still do that Daryl chant to him?"
Uh-huh.
And he says he embraces it now. Like if he's down the street and people are doing it to him.
Those are the moments you miss.
Yes. Yeah.
I left that off because it was a fluff question. It was a nonsense question.
Not a hard-hitting one like, how was The Simpsons
You should
to
have
be
said.
drawn on?
You should have said, Daryl, I have appley cheeks. Will you cave my head in? That would have been a great question. And giving Strawberry a bat.
What happens around here after we go home?
I don't even know anything about him, and I had that question and was like, no, I'm not going to ask that question.
No.
I'm going to sound like an idiot.
I didn't want to ask him about doing coke with Dwight Gooden or something.
Why?
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 Because
I didn't read the book. I didn't know if he said it.
Because that would be bad radio.
Something.
Yeah. Don't ask about coke, which is what people want to hear.
Yeah.
Hollywood Henderson, in his book, wrote about doing coke during the Super Bowl 13 on the sidelines out of a fucking Vicks nasal inhaler.
Wow.
Thomas Henderson said he was doing coke. It was fucking great to read that. Why wouldn't you ask about that?
Because they didn't know what was in the book yet. We were
But if
told
it
the
wasn't
sex
in the
was
book, it would have been even better.
Exactly.
Right.
Why didn't you read the whole book in front of him and then ask questions as you got through something?
Yeah, you could have had a nice confrontation. Nothing wrong with that.
Well, just a question.
Yeah. How does it feel to be
Drawn in The Simpsons.
awful.
It's a cartoon.
No one else is asking that. So
Because it stinks.
Why
There's
would
a
they
reason.
ask him that?
Exactly.
Everyone knows already.
Right.
Yeah, oh, it's great. It's great.
That's fun. A lot of opportunities.
Yeah.
For what?
And this was like, it came to him like a stroke of genius. Like I was in the middle of talking to
Did
him.
he
I
have
only
a-
had 5 minutes.
Yeah,
He
I
raised
got
his
one.
hand.
Let me in here. Let me in here. I got it.
And
I
he does
got
the
it.
old radio thing where he puts his finger in the air and he's pointing to the top of his head. Go to me.
Like, go to me.
I got this one.
Give me the
Throw
ball. Give me the ball.
I got it.
Yeah, he threw it into the fence like Martini. Fucking zilch. He wanted to be different fan guy, like the guy who asked the question that nobody else will. Like, hey, how about that
I never
cartoon?
get that question. All right.
Oh, you're a true fan.
There's no way he never gets it. You just said that was like one of the most popular episodes of all time. I'm sure he gets asked that at least on a weekly basis.
It's not exactly like a new episode. Like that episode of The Simpsons has been airing for at least 10 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah. A minimum.
I didn't
That
even know
episode has probably been. That was probably made in 1991.
Oh, shit.
What did you wish you had brought with you for him to sign?
I have a 86 pennant from the World Series.
You have a pennant?
Yeah.
Not a pendant?
Whatever it is.
It's a pennant.
Oh.
One of those stupid triangle things that are in every kid's room in the Wonder Years.
Yeah, that episode,
yeah.
by the way, is 1992.
Wow.
92. Good topical question there, Your Honor.
17 years ago.
So, Dal, I got to ask you, what's your favorite airline? Jesus.
How cool was it to be a baseball player?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, it was great. Got to play baseball.
We got intern David marching back and forth. So
What does he want?
David, what's up? What's going on out
What's
there?
the matter, David?
I see you like trying to help Sam along, but he couldn't see you.
I'm just laughing. I'm just laughing at everything. It's very funny.
What's funny?
It's funny that that Sam didn't know anything about football.
Yeah.
And it's funny that Iraq didn't ask good questions.
It's just funny.
Yeah.
That's intern David.
Yeah, that's funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Non-Jews are funny.
Do you know Brian Regan?
Hey,
how are you?
I know of him. Yes.
Do you know his comedy? He's one of the funniest guys.
He's very funny. Yes,
Thank
he
you.
is.
All
Very
right.
funny.
Thank you.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. David's one of our interns. He'll be leaving soon, though,
Yes, I will.
apparently.
No, when I was back there, I was trying to do the signals like the ref does in football. You're trying to ask Sam for the signals.
Yeah,
Yes.
but I knew you knew.
But there was no humor in you doing that. It was fun to watch
it's
Sam
him
flounder.
not knowing it.
You giving the proper answer would have had
Would have
no
been
humor value.
really bad.
We're not a sports show.
The funny part was him not knowing.
Exactly.
No, that's why I was laughing too.
Yes, but apparently it's not the show off with David hour.
Yes.
You got a question for Sam while you're in studio about football?
About football? Yeah. I have a question for Sam about football. Sam, how many points does a team score when they get a safety?
Hey.
Safety.
Yes. And what is a
No.
safety?
Well, it's
How about we start with what is a safety in football?
That's a good question.
Yeah,
It's
I
a lot
like it.
easier to guess the point system. You just have to give a number.
Hope it's
Well,
right, yeah.
A safety is basically when they get to a point on the field. Well, it's not that necessarily. It's when they realize they have a safe chance of going all the way. And what you get...
Sam's face is red.
Wow.
He's freaking
Yeah,
As it
he
should be
really
from slaps.
knows nothing.
You don't know what a safety is.
No, that I do not know what a
How many
safety
points
is.
do you get for a safety?
It's just one.
Or two?
Well, it's two. It's
What
one.
would you do when
one or
football
two.
is playing? Put on a skirt and bring in the dip for everybody? Go on.
David likes that one.
Of course he does.
All right, well, Sam, this is good. Chris on Long Island. In WrestleMania 11, Bam Bam Bigelow,
Yeah.
who did he fight or wrestle?
LT, Lawrence Taylor.
Okay, what team was Lawrence Taylor on?
I know he was on the Giants because they did all kinds of clips.
Yeah, he just knows that through
He knows
wrestling.
football, Brian.
Yeah.
He knows wrestling really
Whose
really well.
career did LT end?
Ah.
Oh, you know what? I think I know. Was it the Theismann?
Yep.
Ah,
You know how I know that?
Very good.
How?
Because Sid Vicious got the same injury in WCW. And my friend told me he got the Theismann thing, and I said, what are you talking
Everything
about?
has to be wrestling related for Sam to know about it.
Theismann.
It's like, 8 degrees of wrestling separation.
All right.
You need that wrestling factor.
Yeah.
It helps.
We should head toward a break. We've been talking for like an hour and 15 minutes. David, you're doing a Wolverine movie review?
Yes, that's correct. I certainly am.
Yes, that's correct.
What, you went and saw Wolverine
Boy.
Friday?
Yeah, a bunch of us saw it. We got a free private screening.
Wow, free.
Who went with you?
It was definitely the A team.
Me, Sam, Eric, intern Jill, and intern Matt.
Okay.
Oh, who got to sit near intern Jill?
Sam did.
Sam did, yes.
Oh.
Jill's choice, by the way. Jill's choice.
Yeah?
Jill wanted you, huh?
Yes, very
Did you
much.
rub her leg during the movie?
No, that'd
Just
be
as like
disrespectful.
no, I mean just as like, hey, that was cool.
Oh, you're
or
doing
hey,
it-
look at that, like hey, look at whoa, this is a great movie, and you just kind of touch her leg and rub it a little.
Just be like, you're doing a great job as an intern.
Yeah, and then you just grab
Yeah.
her snatch
Right,
when
yeah.
like a good part comes up.
There's ways to succeed in this company. Move your hand up.
All right, intern David's review of Wolverine after the break. Also, as we go to break, Brian Regan's here doing Letterman, taping tonight. We're all going to watch on Friday, though. Let's make sure we all remember that.
Who you on with, Brian? Do you know?
Matthew Broderick and
What a shitty guest. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I like him a lot.
and there's another guest.
Do you know who the band
I
is,
don't
or
know.
is there a band?
It's a solo singer, and Chris
Hansen?
Cornell or something.
Oh, wow.
Dude.
The singer from Soundgarden. He was the guy, you might know if you saw it. Did you see the last, not the last James Bond movie, but the one before that?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, right. Well, he sang the opening song, which, by the way, my favorite Bond song ever. The one Chris Cornell did.
I forgot how it went. Maybe we play a little of that going
Play a
to the
little
break.
piece. It's a great James Bond. It's James Bond sounding, but it's Chris Cornell.
You know Soundgarden, the old alternative rock band?
Soundgarden.
Yes, I'm familiar with him.
Okay.
He's the
He
singer
was the
of
lead singer of
Soundgarden.
Soundgarden.
All right, cool.
That's big. That's
Yeah,
a big show.
cool, man.
You, him, and Matthew Broderick. That's nice. Hey, Sam, you did a little backstage with intern David?
Yeah, because Sean Stevenson was here.
Yeah.
And I figured he would be, after his segment here, I grabbed him in the hallway because intern David needed advice on his
David,
career.
I want you to explain Sean Stevenson to Brian Regan.
David.
I like to make sure everyone is, up to speed with what's going on here.
You remember him, right?
I do. Brian, wait, first of all, Brian, do you know who Sean Stevenson is?
Fill me in.
You don't know. Okay. Just making sure. Sean Stevenson is a motivational speaker.
Okay.
Speaker.
He is really, really short, a midget. He's in a wheelchair. He's disabled, and he goes around like giving motivational speaking / like psychiatric, psychological help and advice.
How short is he?
He's like I don't know, like 1.5 feet, I guess.
How much does he weigh?
Weigh?
Look, I'm almost 6 foot. That's like saying Opie, I met him. He's 3 foot. You're 50% off.
1.5.
I don't know how much he's very, very short.
Guess how much he weighs.
I have none slightest idea.
Well,
That's why I said guess.
Well, think, if he's 1.5 feet tall, how heavy would he be?
Yeah.
Picture him 1.5 feet tall. Now picture picking him up and going, how much?
We've all done that.
Yeah.
I think he weighs a good amount.
Well, how much?
Really? Why?
How much?
You might be right.
He might be
Like a
right.
neutron star.
He's a foot and a half.
Neutron star?
He's a foot and a half tall. How much does he weigh? It's easy.
I don't know how much
He
he weighs.
weighs-
130, 140 pounds? I don't know.
Holy
I don't know.
What is he, a
looks
fan?
pretty heavy. I don't know. He looks pretty heavy to me.
That would be.
I don't think this any.
There's
I don't know,
nothing
look
that could
pretty
be that
Can
tall.
we find something
Odd
that's a foot and
description.
a half tall and 140 pounds?
He weighed a lot. He weighed a lot. It looked like it to me.
You imagine if he committed a crime and that had to be like what you described to the police?
He's 1.5
He's about 1.5 feet tall, 150 pounds, I guess.
He's a manhole cover.
Jesus. You don't weigh the chair,
Yeah.
David.
He rolled into the bank and held us up.
Wait, Sam, how much you weigh?
I weigh 135 pounds.
All right, so
Sam
David,
plus 5.
David, you're trying to say that the 1.5 foot guy weighs as much as Sam?
It's possible. I don't know.
How is it possible?
Is it possible that a 1.5 foot tall human can weigh 150 pounds? How is it possible?
I don't know how much he weighed. I didn't weigh him.
I know you didn't weigh him, but
We
you
asked you.
get like a ballpark figure there.
I don't know. Maybe he weighs 70, 80 pounds. Who knows?
All
I don't
right,
know.
intern Jill, how much you think she weighs?
Oh, here comes.
Intern Jill?
Yeah, how much would you
I
say?
don't know how much he weighs.
I think he's got a problem with
Take a look at her. How much does
weight
she weigh?
stuff. How much do you
How
think?
tall do you think she is?
How tall?
Yeah, how tall do you think Jill is? Our intern.
I don't know, 5. I don't know, 5, 4, 5.
How much do you think the
All
bitch
right,
weighs?
that's about right.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't weigh that.
How much does she?
How much?
How much do you think she weighs?
Take a guess.
I don't know how much. I can't guess. I'm not
Just
good at guessing.
guess. We
You
all
can
do the
guess.
guessing game with
I
weight.
don't know,
It's the easiest game you can play.
I don't know, 110, 120, I don't know. 110.
Somebody's trying to be flattering.
Yeah, where? On Jupiter?
You gotta go like The Price is Right.
Yeah. Higher. Well, Sean Stevenson is 3 foot tall.
Oh, okay.
And
I
he
don't know.
weighs 45, 48
Yeah.
pounds, something like that.
I don't know. How do you know his hot weight? You asked.
Because he wears his shirt said it.
Oh.
He has a scale
I didn't
chair.
observe his shirt.
Just has constant readout of his weight when he rolls
Every
around.
time he walks in, hey, I weigh 48 pounds.
He thinks he is a foot and a half
tall because he was looking at the bottom of the seat,
right,
and the top of his head,
right,
which was about 1.5 feet, but he didn't add in those pretzel legs he
But
had.
he weighs
150 pounds.
How heavy are his shoes?
Although that head could weigh a lot. No, you never know. He's got a big head.
The big head, knowledgeable guy. So, Sam, you did a little backstage with Sean Stevenson. He's more like a motivational therapist. I don't know what you would call him. Really, he was fascinating, Brian. And you would be proud to know that.
Oh my God, is that him? What is he sitting on? A mountain?
Probably a pile of little thing of sugar.
I was going to go with salt.
Spoonful of sugar.
You got me.
Spoonful. He's turning carbon into diamonds with his weight.
What a fatso he is. What a glutton.
I do want to tell Brian, though, that we had that thing in our studio, and we took the high road, my friend.
Sure.
Your pals, Opie Anthony and Jim Norton, took the high road. Not one joke about.
Oh, there were a couple of jokes. I made two.
Little subtle ones.
I don't think anyone caught the one where he said we had a problem when we went down to Florida, and I said, "What, a hawk?" No one fucking heard it.
I didn't get it. That is hilarious.
No one heard that one. And then something about something going over his head. And I was like, come on, that's too easy.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, Sam did a little backstage.
What is it, a garden snake?
Intern David got some advice from this very great man, Sean Stevenson.
Great.
Yeah, he's been depressed.
Okay.
I'm Primetime Sam Roberts, and we're going backstage with O&A. Opie and Anthony All-Star intern David is on the verge of leaving the show as his 2-semester internship is almost over. We got a hold of David to find out what his next step is.
You're leaving in 2 weeks. How you feel?
I feel great to know that I'm going to be going to nothing right now and have no job, no income, no nothing. Just a minimum wage part-time job.
David, it sounds like your life completely sucks.
That about sums it up, yes.
Luckily, while David was contemplating suicide in the O&A office, 3-foot wheelchair-bound motivator and therapist Sean Stevenson was on his way out of the studio. We grabbed Sean to see if he could give David a little help.
So you seriously want ideas, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
So I would tell you, you gotta get clear on what you want your life to look like. If you could have anything you want in the world, what would you want? And then you gotta have that goal very clear in writing, and then you gotta have the purpose to why you want it. So, you already got some pretty cool contacts here, you need to leverage that. You gotta network. You gotta loosen up a little too. I recommend to find some cool guys who want to take you under their wing and make sure that you get everything that you need in life.
The always dependent David seemed happy about receiving the advice as we asked him if he was going to follow what Sean had to say.
Do you think you're going to be able to follow it?
We'll see. I'll definitely try. That's some really good advice.
If you try something, you will fail. You cannot try it. Because try doesn't exist. It's either you're going to do it or you're not. So are you going to do it?
I guess I'm going to go ahead and do it. Yes, sir.
You just shook your head no. Okay, now you got it. Now you got it. Awesome.
So are you going to do it?
Yes, I'm going to do it. Yes.
Thank you, guys.
Obviously, intern David is going nowhere fast. Way to follow through, kid. I'm Primetime Sam Roberts, and this has been Backstage with O&A.
Oh, man, I don't know. I don't know enough things. That's why I hate going to parties, because everybody else seems to know stuff. You know how you're supposed to mingle around? You ever walk up to a group at a party and then you instantly find out they're talking about something that's way over your head? I never know what to do in that situation. I wish I knew how to say, I don't know what you're talking about. May I still stand here? I'm going to start doing that. I was at a party and I walked up to these people and they were talking about art. And I don't know anything about art. So, of course, I said, oh, I love art. Oh, no. Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Oh, my God!
Well, what museums have you been to? I have to go home now. I could not think of a single museum name. And I had just released I Love Art like a flock of doves. I don't know what to do. I'm standing there. And then I remembered I had read about a museum in France or something. So I figured I'm lying anyway. I might as well lie to get out of that first lie. There's nothing smarter than that technique. I was like, well, I was in Paris at the Louvre. Do you like Monet? I love Monet. In fact, I spent a lot of Monet when I was in Paris. Well, what's your favorite Cézanne? Winter. Do you like Francis Bacon? I prefer Jimmy Dean pure pork sausage. How do you decide if art is any good? Who's in charge of that, you know? Realistic art, you can tell because you can compare it to the real thing. Hey, there's a painting of a bowl of fruit. Hey, there's a real bowl of fruit. That's a great painting. That looks just like a bowl of fruit. Everybody agrees and you move on. Man, that guy can paint some fruit. That looks just like an apple. But abstract art, who decides if that's good or not? Like Picasso, he puts two eyes on the same side of the face. And if I were judging, I'd have to take points off. Pablo, look around. Does anyone have two eyes on the same side of the face? No, hence the low score. And people say, well, that's just it, Brian. He sees things differently. Well, then he shouldn't be painting. Might want to give him a camera because he's not even close on these images. Not sure if that's open-minded or not.
Opie and Anthony, the show doesn't end when we have to take a break. Unfortunately, we should just roll tape the entire time we're here.
That is so funny.
Brian Regan has been cracking us up for the last 10, 12 minutes, whatever.
Ooh, it's my favorite song.
Let's not forget, Brian Regan, this is what I'm going to say. Brian Regan is going to be on Letterman Friday. Doesn't matter when he tapes it. No one cares about that. Brian Regan,
Friday, yes.
Friday will be on Letterman, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
I'm just talking about guns and cops and things like that.
Because during the breaks, like, he's asking me about my marriage, asking what you've been up to.
See,
So
if I'm still battening down the hatches at my house.
So we do a little catching up with our old friend Brian.
Yeah.
And the gun talk was hilarious.
Gun talk comes up, and we're talking about targets at the range and how like, you know, you could put a target with it, which is just like concentric circles with numbers in them.
But there's no emotional attachment to that.
Yeah. And then Brian's like, well, they have targets of people, which seems a little odd. And I'm like, yeah, but they're always this guy. You know, the guy with the gun, he's pointing it. And he's like an old-time crook. He might as well have one of those round bombs with a fuse on it. I'll throw this at you. And a bag of money with the dollar sign on it. He's always the, man, see, Muggsy? He's that guy.
It's the white, older criminal.
Yeah, yeah.
That
That's
we've
what
seen
it is.
in a
That's
million gangster movies,
the most
right?
politically correct kind of thing. And then we're talking about how it's never like, he goes like the ice cream man or something.
Like ice cream cone, you know, it's like, well, that's a little off to shoot that guy.
A brand new grad with a fucking tassel hat and a diploma smiling at their parents or something. You never get targets made of that.
What if, like, your first day you show up, I'd like to do some target shooting. You don't even know who you are. Well, you got any pictures of graduation students?
Yeah. Some grads.
Grads, anything like that. Yeah.
Pop those up there.
Happy people, anybody that's happy.
And then he segged into cops who pull over cars.
You know, this is something I've always wondered. You know, like they wear bulletproof vests, which I completely understand. If I was a cop, I would want to wear some big, giant, space robo helmet every single time I walked up to a car.
You never know.
So the first thing that peeks in is their head.
I mean, who cares? Like you're going to have an interpersonal communication that you just talk through some megaphone and say your thing, you know?
How are we doing tonight? You been drinking? What? Did you just fire a shot at my head? I didn't feel it at all, and I barely heard it. But I think you shot me in the head.
And that's not right.
And now I'm going to have to ask you to step out of the vehicle. Thank God for this big Brian Regan-designed RoboCop helmet. Brian Regan has saved a lot of police officers' life with this one. Although my neck really hurts at night.
What I like about Brian, not only is he a very funny comic, he's also very logical with his ideas.
Of course.
The one thing,
I'm sure this is going to catch on. The big Brian Regan police helmet.
Police helmet. But Brian Regan, we present you with saving the Brian Regan all of a sudden becomes this hero to the police.
Well, I'm going somewhere with this. When I'm stuck in traffic, I always think of Brian Regan with the giant magnet.
Magnet chopper.
Yes.
They should have a magnet chopper that just patrols the city with a cable and a magnet that just picks up any car that's broken down and drop it off over in the grass somewhere.
Yeah.
Get that thing off the road.
Do you understand how logical that is? That could work.
I mean, I do it as a joke, but I really believe they should do that.
Right.
Magna chopper.
Why do they got to wait for a tow truck to get to the damn thing? Just get it off the road.
Right. And they can't get there because there's traffic.
Exactly. Because of that thing. Because of that car.
And this joke, it's not a 1979 joke. We're in the year 2009. I think we could get this done.
It could be. It could happen.
Something that they can do at this point.
Could you imagine?
That would be life would be good.
I get annoyed so many times when I see a little fender bender, and people actually have this preconceived notion that if they move their vehicle from a fender bender, that it's a hit and run. That the police will be like, "Where was the car? Where was the accident? Right there." And you moved your car here? All right. Turn around. You got any sharp objects or drugs on you at this point because you're under arrest? Hit and run. You can move your car off the fucking highway. You're supposed to move your car if it's still movable and you're okay. You're supposed to move it off the fucking highway.
Yeah.
Not leave it there because you got a dent in your bumper.
Big crazy crime scene that they're going to come off and mark off the links of the skid marks and
with
stuff,
that wheeled measuring device.
Right.
Yeah, this was a bad one. I hear he actually lost one of the rubber things on his bumper. It landed way over there. Don't look at it, Kowalski. Don't even look at it. It'll haunt your nightmares.
It's like you're not that important, man.
Yeah.
People want to think they're important. Oh my gosh, I've been in a little fender thing.
Yeah. It's going to be some big thing on the news. And today, tragically, chromium was missing off of a bumper. The police were summoned to the scene. Thank God no one moved the vehicles. Assholes.
Total
I hate
assholes.
it. I hate it.
J.J. Abrams is coming in?
Yes.
Damn.
Dude, Star Trek. The trailers look amazing.
And it opens, Thursday already, the Star Trek movie?
Tuesday, the 8th.
Wow.
Right? Isn't that it? The 8th?
Sounds like it, sure.
Yeah, I am so psyched for this movie. I've been, a Star Trek fan. I'm not going to call myself a Trekkie or a Trekker, as they like being called later on, because Trekkie got this image of being a geeky nerd. But Trekker they're the cool people.
That's right.
Jesus Christ. All the same not getting laid,
you're a
zip-faced assholes.
You're a non-practicing Trekkie.
Yes.
You know more about that damn show than anybody.
I know, but I don't like giving myself a name.
You knew more than William Shatner when he was in here.
I know. Shatner kept telling me, he's like, I don't know. It was a television show I worked on. And he was being serious, not like doing the SNL bit. Like, because I'm telling him, I go, there was an episode where you did this and that. I go, there's just a lack of consistency with it. He goes, it was a show.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
He goes, we didn't even work in the same place. I'm like, well, with Chekhov came in. And he's the helmsman, or was Sulu the helmsman? Because sometimes they split jobs, and that seems like a waste of resources. He's like, what are you talking about? He goes, I sat in a cardboard chair, and I pulled a check. He does get funny when you start talking really deep Star Trek with him, because he just doesn't give a shit.
We love Shatner. He's hilarious.
He's a rip. He's had this goddamn, goof kind of career.
Yep.
I think it started kind of at the tail end of the Star Trek movies, because He went from Star Trek, the series, and then did some really lousy television and T.J. Hooker and things like that.
A lot of hits, that guy.
Oh yeah,
a lot of hits.
And then Rescue 911.
You know what? When I was thinking of lots of hits, that was one I forgot about.
Every episode was like, and time was of the essence. Hypothermia was setting in. Like everything. It didn't matter what was going on. Someone trapped in a car fire. Right. Time was of the essence. Hypothermia was setting in. They called 911. Of course they did.
I was with
it's called Rescue. It's not called Rescue 466. Hello?
I was with Boston Legal, T.J. Hooker. I forgot about Rescue.
Yeah, Rescue 911.
Forgot about that one.
They rigged a line.
Yeah.
Pull him out of the river. Hypothermia was setting in. It was. Time was of the essence.
And didn't he sing some song like at a corporate event or something like that?
I'm a Rocket Man.
Yeah, Rocket Man.
And I think it's going to be a long, long time.
You want to hear it, Brian?
I'm a Rocket Man. He actually did that song on, I think, Mike Douglas. And it was lip sync very poorly. And he sat there with this light half on him and half in the shadows, smoking a cigarette.
Ew.
And like the light would shift to the other side, and he would be angry guy, and then it would shift to the other side, and he'd sing it happy. I'm a rocket man, and then he wouldn't say I'm a rocket man. He'd go, because I'm a rocket man.
Jesus.
And I think it's going to be a long time.
Do you remember this shit?
It's ingrained in my head with other horrors.
He drinks 100 beers a week and he still remembers this
100 beers a week. I know. My Guinness keg coming in Thursday.
I want to see that. Can we get that up? I want to see that fucking Mike Douglas.
The Mike Douglas Shatner clip
is terrific.
Fucking great.
Yeah, it's very, very
Might have been Merv or Dinah.
Well,
one of those.
While Danny gets that.
Shatner live.
Singing Rocket Man.
Rocket Man.
While Danny gets that a quickie, we probably should have done this during our great baseball discussion. we were having with Sam and E-Rock and Darryl Strawberry thing. Denise Richards did her rendition of Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
Oh!
For the Cubs.
She's
really?
good.
Have you been asked to do any of these yet, Brian?
No.
Have you ever thrown out a first pitch or anything?
Oh, my God.
Nothing?
Here it is. Here it is.
All right, here we go.
All right, here's
Maybe a little pot up.
I didn't realize you were going to get this so fast. I was going to do a little
Danny.
filler. I was going to do a little filler for everybody.
Mr. Quick on the keys.
I can hit pause.
Huh?
Mike Douglas.
I could pause it if you
Nah,
want.
it's fine.
I didn't realize this was on a TV show. I thought it was like
Yeah.
We can't hear it.
Yeah, where's the sound?
Where's the volume?
I don't
I want to hear. Look how groovy Shatner looks, too.
How long was that thing in style? That neck thing.
He's got like puka shell beads and a turtleneck.
Yeah, about that. He got 47 women went to him.
We could do a whole show of just entrances and exits.
Oh, that's
Yeah. He looks very Star Trek.
Talking about Star Trek, do you? No, I love to talk about Star Trek. Because I want to find out, everybody wants to find out what it's like being recognized.
What's going on? Hold on, pause this. What's going on with Mike Douglas's hair there?
It looks kind of like a little comb-over action going on
As
in the
kids,
front.
we didn't know that.
No, and because the
got
part is
horrific-
like over his ear.
He's got horrific hair.
And yeah.
Who knew?
I never noticed it when I was younger.
Mike Douglas.
Was it Mike Douglas's set that Kramer wound up getting out of the garbage when he set up his talk show? Travis would know. I love that one. It was Mike Douglas. We'll be right back. Merv? Okay.
He's got
That's a fucking great episode.
That's either a comb
We'll be right
over
back.
or like a horrendous hairpiece.
Yeah.
Yeah, Merv.
Mike Douglas.
Mike Douglas.
All right,
So
let's go
now
back.
Mike is with William Shatner.
Yeah.
Looks like a Raiders helmet.
Talking about Star Trek. And Shatner, when was this? Because he's still wearing the Shatner pointy sideburns.
70 or so. Wow.
69. It went from 66, 67, 68.
So he's just getting
So
out of the
I guess
Star
he
Trek
just
thing.
got out of it.
And he's been
Wow.
talking about it ever since.
Yeah.
He must be happy.
That was like right when it was canceled. Talk about my canceled show.
Before they see
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's marvelous. I mean, people just come up and say, William Shatner and Captain Kirk. And I mean, one of the great moments in my life was walking in a park with my kids. And I was walking in a park, and a kid came up and recognized me, and said, "Hi, Captain Jerk."
Boo.
Is that the shirt you wear on the show? No, that's just a shirt. Oh, that's an old.
He thought it was a prop.
Well, it's a
Fucking
You're wearing that on purpose?
Merv just insulted him so bad. He
Is that
thought it
Merv
was
or Mike?
Mike. They're both the same.
They are kind of the same.
They
guy.
are. They have that same stupid background.
They have the exact.
The-
They have the same exact show.
And the background's got those fucking the dating game
Yeah.
flowers, groovy 60s things. Yes.
Captain Jerk.
Captain Jerk.
thought he was wearing a
He goes,
shirt
is
from
that
the
shirt
show."
from the show? Would you? That's like going, are you pregnant? To some fat broad that comes out on there.
What's the
What's the baby do? That's the bit. Jesus, I knew someone did that joke.
Go for it, Anthony. You sound good.
What's the baby?
Baby do.
Now, this is a black turtleneck. George Takei shot a load on it. That'd be a great answer.
For everybody. All right.
But you do wear something similar to that. Well, it's a crew cut thing, but or I don't know, a turtleneck, a mock turtle.
Oh my
Haven't
God.
the Star Trek scripts required you to play variations of the Captain Kirk character? Well, yeah. I mean, I've had a lot of things. You played a woman once. Yeah, I've had a lot of things to do. I know a lot of series actors say how bored they are with being on the series after a couple of years, you know. But I've had a lot of challenges. What was the biggest challenge? Well, I've had a number of them. There was one where I had to play two Captain Kirks, the evil Captain Kirk and the good Captain Kirk.
I love
the
that
idea
one.
of the show being that we need both sides of our nature to be a whole person. And as I was telling you the other day, Mike, you have to work by instinct. You have to select something quickly because the shows are done in 6 days. You don't have time to rehearse to see what works, what doesn't.
By the way, that episode was so bad because anytime Kirk had to fight himself, they would show just this fat fucking grip, I guess. They would dress him like Kirk from the back, and they would throw each other around like engineering or something, and they wouldn't even try to cover it up. Like, you'd see the guy's face and go, who the fuck is that? Who is that he's fighting?
That's before you could pause stuff,
they
so they
thought,
didn't worry
it's
about
going
it
to go
back
by.
then.
No one will ever
Now
notice
you
it.
can pause and
Now
go,
it's remastered.
That's another human being.
Fucking Blu-ray remastered. You freeze it and you can see it's like a woman.
Play an evil Captain Kirk, so I chose like an animal, you know. And
What, any particular animal?
well, no, I thought of it maybe a cat.
A cat. Oh, he's being very.
I made the movements.
Still laughing at him.
Kind of cat-like. You know. You're laughing.
No, I'm not.
The audience is laughing at him.
Get your
They thought it was going to be
food.
some profound acting moment where it's like, what is this, the actor's studio? So I went to play an animal. And you think evil Captain Kirk, what's he going to say? Fucking, some kind of vicious thing, a badger. No, kitten. I looked around like a kitten, and I suckled.
Yeah.
And meowed.
You want to just go to Rocket
Yeah,
Man,
let's
or-
see if we
is this
get
the
to the
one that he
Rocket
sings
Man.
Rocket Man?
Better be. It's just some boring fucking Shatner interview.
Well, because this thing goes on for a very
Oh my
long
God!
time.
It-
They're
I
still
think it is.
talking.
It just is.
Oh,
wait.
next, Selma Diamond. Who the fuck was Selma Diamond?
I'm a Rocket
Anybody?
Man.
All right.
I don't know.
All right.
Hang on, I'll try and find
I found a disc though of old Dinah Shore shows where people sing live, and you would be amazed who came on that fucking show and sang songs. Like it's like, ladies and gentlemen, let's bring on Hervé Villechaize, and he'd come out and sing a fucking song.
Yes.
Like actors that had no business singing. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring on Telly Savalas. And Telly Savalas is like, hey, baby.
How do you know how to do
Players Club.
Hold on. There's so much going
Huh?
on. How the fuck do you know how to do Dinah Shore?
I watched the show a few times.
Holy shit.
Dinah
That's
Shore.
exactly how she used to talk.
Oh, yeah.
Obscure impression.
That was in the
of
old days when fucking,
What did Telly sing?
Telly sang some fucking spoken word thing, and it was so badly lip synced that.
You have to lip sync a spoken word.
Yeah, he lip synced spoken word.
E-Rock's got a whole disc of this shit.
Yeah.
Because I think
And
we played,
shit it is, my friend.
Because I think we played the Telly Savalas song.
Yeah,
once
baby.
or twice.
Players Club card. William Shatner on Mike Douglas. He must have been on Mike Douglas a lot.
Yeah.
Part 2.
Yeah, this must be it.
2/26/69. I
February
think that was
3rd.
before they knew it was canceled. Tell you the truth, I think he thought it was another season of Star Trek. The Transformed Man. Yeah, that's the one. That was the album. The Transformed
Wow, look at these
Man.
horrendous graphics.
Who's on there now? Oh, is that bitch that was?
I was 7 months old when we
him.
did this.
Here it is.
Okay.
Here it is. See, I remember. There's half lit.
There we go.
Hamlet's endurance has reached the breaking point. His father has been murdered. His mother, whom he loves dearly, is married to his dead husband's brother. And moreover, his sweetheart, Ophelia, has been acting very strangely. He senses that she does not love him anymore.
What this is? Shakespeare.
Now he's all alone. The world that he knew shattered. His black mood of despair is deepened by his inability to act, to do something to change the situation. Now he ponders.
Spock.
Only to continue living.
Spock.
Take his own life.
Bones.
To be or not to be. That is the question.
Well, he's doing fucking Shakespeare.
But what is nobler in the mind?
This stinks on
The
ice.
suffer. The slings and arrows of outrageous
fortune.
Who would enjoy this?
Who would sit there? Some old bag.
Yeah.
Sitting there going, I gotta watch my programs. I'm watching my programs are on. The William Shatner's on from the Star Trek.
I think
that show with the Dr. Spock.
Sylvia Miles was
Everything wrong.
watching this when fucking John Voight teabagged her and asked for money.
This is like Shatner actually had to go during a pre-interview and go, yeah, I'm going to do some Shakespeare. What do you mean? Like, you do Shakespeare, and then what? You fight a fucking thing with a big fuck, what do you do? No, I just sit on a round stool ottoman thing and blurt out Shakespeare very badly.
I want only half my face lit.
Yes, half my face lit.
Thank God they invented the internet. This was all pre-internet shit.
Romeo, wherefore?
Brian has to go.
Bow.
You have to
Romeo.
go, Brian? I'm getting a note.
I have some other
TV
thing I
shit?
have to do as well.
Brian's very busy.
Oh,
But I'd like to see some more of that. Can
All
we
right.
see
Ooh,
just a touch?
Sure.
A little more of William Shatner.
Posing emblem.
Yeah.
To die, to sleep, no more. And by a sleep, to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh us.
So you just saw the boom mic. The boom mic went right in the shot.
Yeah.
They didn't give a shit back then.
Like, that's what ruined it.
Yeah. Yes, the boom mic. Wow, nice fucking
Hey, look at this.
A chance to breathe.
fade to close-up face.
Aye, there's the rub.
That's the slowest
For in that
fucking thing.
sleep of death, what dreams
Face
may
is on
come
kill.
when we have shuffled off this mortal coil. Must
Go
give
ahead.
us pause. Where's the respect that makes calamity of so long life? For who would bear the whips,
This is
scorns,
the
of time,
worst rendition.
the oppressive
I know.
wrong, the proud man,
Voss could do Shakespeare better than this.
the pangs of
Louis
love,
Beans.
the
There's
Romeo.
There's this man, Louis Beans. He owes me money.
Does he ever sing Rocket Man?
No, this is like a different thing. He did
I don't even
Rocket
saw
Man,
this one.
but he
Rocket Man
did
is on.
Rocket Man also and smoked the cigarette.
Well, we can keep going with
Boy,
this.
he was on-
I can find the Rocket Man, I'm sure.
He was on the show a lot.
It's like,
Yeah, fuck him.
Jesus,
Brian
more
finally
that
just said,
guy.
"Fuck him."
Right? He's like,
No, it's all.
No, he's
I
good.
admire him.
I admire him. What he did. I mean,
it's
he's
very challenging.
Sure, if he gave,
Seriously.
challenging.
It's a challenging thing to take on.
Challenging to watch, Brian. Admit it.
You have to admire somebody that would take that on.
Yes. There's probably just like the fucking lighting strike.
Why isn't
and the
Brian-
guy only half the stage lights were on.
why isn't Brian a politician? He plays it perfectly.
I know, he really does. No, Shatner, he was great doing this Shakespeare.
Yeah,
You know, I couldn't do it. You got to admire, man.
Give him a political thing real fast. Watch how he talks around.
Oh,
any-
don't.
any
No, you're going
heavy-
to scare me with something.
I know. I'm trying to go easy on you.
What? Something as easy as taxes, taxing the upper echelon.
You know,
to
that's one of
pay-
those things where I really see both sides of that.
Just one of those things.
You know, I mean, sometimes taxes are in order, but I
Yeah.
can also understand the argument where, you know, people should not be taxed.
Do you think we should have a dialogue with known terrorists?
Oh, yeah. Obama's trying to
Do you
make
think we
friends
should
with the rest of the world.
Start a dialogue with known terrorists, thinking that perhaps talking to them might, cool them down a little bit.
The thing about negotiating with terrorists, they always say that you should not negotiate with terrorists. Mm-hmm. But what if their demands are like really small? Like, what if they have a plane and they stick a bullhorn out the window? We have a plane and we're going to blow it up unless we receive a lemon bunt cake.
You gotta give him the cake.
Yeah, if you're talking about let's give him the cake.
Doesn't really hurt.
We will
anyone.
not give in to terrorism.
We're not playing games. We want a lemon bunt cake with the swirly frosting, and we want some sporks. Let's give it to him.
You gotta just give it to him at that
give him
point,
the
right?
cake.
Yeah.
Brings up a very good point.
That is very
Sometimes
tiny
you gotta
demand.
negotiate, right?
That is a tiny
Next
demand.
thing you know, the plane blows up.
Yeah, we're gonna let the plane blow up because they want a cake.
And then everyone finds out it was just a cake.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, then what?
It's a catastrophe.
Fucking Brian.
That's why those pirates should have just brought it down. All right, not 3 million cookies.
Yeah, start baking.
I just want to get out of here.
Got this fucking sniper shot through my skull.
That was amazing. They had 3 simultaneous
amazing.
sniper
Yeah.
shots.
We'd all appreciate that.
The captain. I don't know how you would ever talk about anything else for the rest of your life. How would anything ever bubble into your consciousness after that happened? Like even 20 years from now, you want to play some ping pong? Well, no, but that reminds me. Once I was bobbing in a lifeboat when all of a sudden everyone's head exploded. Except for mine. How would anything else ever go into your head?
Holy shit.
You want to give a toast for our daughter's wedding? Sure. I'm sure I can come up with a little something. That would be the only thing you would ever think about, ever. For the rest of your life.
Oh, shit.
Fuck, that's funny.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what went through that guy's head, though? Like,
My God, just kablam! And you're like,
everyone's
whoa!
dead and I'm alive.
And I'm here, and that's amazing.
It would have been even better if he had just gotten to the point where he was like, okay, guys, so we're set. You realize this is silly. You're going to let me go, and everything's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take... Holy shit.
Whoa.
I was talking to these guys.
3 heads blown off and not a piece of brain matter on anybody.
No.
Man, what a trip.
We got to get him out.
Yeah.
Brian's trying to play the
Brian's
cool guy, but
gotta
we definitely
go.
got to get him out of here.
You guys are
your
great,
guy out there is
man.
panicking, so.
Brian
Thank you.
Regan. I knew him well.
Yes.
Rocket Man.
I'm a rocket man.
You doing TV
Look at my
or
notes.
anything? I say one thing.
20.
20. What was
You
the
don't
20?
need notes
It was
on
helping
this
him
show.
out. He didn't know where the football would go.
You don't need no notes on this show, my friend. You just come in.
You doing anything we need to promote besides the Letterman?
No, I don't think so.
Just going to do this and
Just,
that?
different dates
Okay.
and stuff. You know.
All right. I guess we go to where? BrianRegan.com for your tour date?
Yeah, perfect.
Go there. BrianRegan.com. REGAN. Regan.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Brian Regan.
Bye, Brian. We're going to continue. So
There
now
goes
you-
Brian.
Now you
So-
got to walk out.
Oh, the awkward walkout. We don't even go like, we'll be right back. And then take it easy, Brian. Yeah, take it. No, cool.
Yeah,
Best
good
luck
seeing
and
you.
everything. It's
But
cool.
instead he has to just talk for
It's like, yeah. All right. Bye, Brian. There he goes.
I would run down the hall so you don't hear what we say.
The door
about
is
you.
opening. It's closed. Oh,
Bye.
jeez.
Brian. There goes Brian.
And the door is shutting, and there goes Brian
What
Regan.
an asshole.
Oh, Jesus.
Hi, Brian.
Oh, Brian's
What, you
back
forget
in.
something?
He forgot his
He
jacket.
forgot his jacket.
Opie called you an
How awkward
asshole.
is that? After all the goodbyes, you got to come back in.
Uh,
See y'all again.
It's his jacket.
All right, he came back to get his jacket.
All right, he's leaving again. There
Yeah.
goes the door.
Yeah.
And it's over.
And the door closes right about
Closes.
now. And
Hey, where's he going? Into another studio next door? Where the fuck did he just go?
I don't know. He's walking the wrong way awkwardly.
Oh, right.
Oh, okay.
okay. Do a couple lines. Yeah, okay. Yeah, whatever you need. I'll be late for something. I don't care.
Does he need to do more liners? He's already done them.
I'll do more liners. I don't care if I'm late to a very important thing I got to do. I just got to, please everyone.
Fucking
Brian Regan.
The nicest guy in comedy.
It really is.
And literally one of the funniest, if not the. He's right up there.
For everyone. A show for everyone, the old and the young.
And we got J.J. Abrams coming in minutes. But
Yes.
before the break, I think we should do intern David's review of
Yes. X-Men, fucking Wolverine.
Yeah,
there.
Wolverine, of course. Here comes intern David.
Ah.
How many more
Great.
days in the internship, David?
Not this Friday, but the Friday after this one it's over. May 15. Today's May 4, so
Oy.
it's over May 15.
I saw Wolverstein.
Oh, yeah?
Boo.
You didn't like Wolverstein?
Boo, 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 boo. No, don't try to fucking tag onto my lousy joke.
It was a movie about a Hasidic Jew. Looked just like a wolf.
Yeah, boy.
Hasidic Jew turning into a wolf.
Yeah, because, you know.
Oh, because he's got the payas. Right.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
All right, David. So you went and saw Wolverine with a few of the staff members, right?
2 staff members and me and 2 other interns. Correct. For free.
For free.
Wow, the most important part. Most important stereotype.
It was a private screen. There were no other people from any other companies or organizations there.
How much do you like free?
Very much. I enjoy free.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was telling David before that he asked me if I saw it. I said no, and I said I might go see it today. And he said, you should have came on Friday. It was free.
It was free.
And I said, well, I kind of want to go with my chick. And he's just like,
I don't know if she could have gotten in.
He's like, so you're going to pay for it? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you could have went and saw it for free.
Oh, he's just so happy about having gone for free.
I am, because intern Paul also went this weekend and paid for the movie, and he was invited to go for free, and he said no and paid.
Do you ever pay for movies?
Why would I pay for a movie? No.
You never go to the movies?
No, yes, I do. I do.
Oh, okay. You were just trying to make a joke.
Yeah.
It didn't even resemble one. I see.
All right, let's go. The
Yes.
big review of Wolverine from intern David.
Yes.
All right.
So I saw Wolverine, and Wolverine, I think it was a very good movie in my opinion. Very good.
That's what.
Wait. But that means nothing. Like,
right.
Name some of your favorite movies of all time, so maybe we have a reference point.
Well,
do you like Leonard Part 6? What kind of movies do you like?
What's that? What's Leonard? Okay, I'm gonna say no. I have no idea what Leonard is.
Name some of your favorite movies of all
Well,
time.
I'm mostly into the comedy movies and stuff.
Like Schindler's List?
Yes, like Schindler's List. A big comedy that I like. Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, I think you got mad at me for that one. It's one of those tasteless, dark
David.
humor jokes, David.
Name a few movies you really enjoyed.
I told you I like the Ben Stiller comedy type movie. That's my favorite thing. Comedy.
Oh, like Dodgeball?
Yeah,
Ben
like
Stiller's
Dodgeball.
been in a bunch of bombs.
That's why I like them. Yeah. Because they're bombs. Yeah. But anyways.
What is he trying to do? Is he trying to... David,
I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know if he's trying to do a bit. David, name like 3 or 4 of your favorite movies of all time. Actual names.
Not types or genres or
Right,
anything.
I like one of my favorites of all times is Ben Stiller's Meet the Parents is one of my favorite
All right,
movies
that's
of all time.
respectable.
Yep.
A lot of people would say that.
I'm also big into sports movies, so I like Remember the Titans. That's one of my favorite movies.
I'm on David's Facebook.
Okay.
And he's got a list of. There's a lot of movies here under your
Yeah.
favorite
Wow,
movies.
see?
Let's,
Yeah.
I'll read off some. Meet the Parents, Meet the Fockers,
Meet the Fockers.
Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Rudy, School of Rock, 50 First Dates. Scary
Ugh.
Movie 3 and 4, but not 1 and 2.
Nope.
1 and 2 isn't here, but 3 and 4 was awesome.
Yeah.
The Hot Chick.
Yeah. I like that movie. It's funny. Rob Schneider.
You're losing us.
Dumb and Dumberer.
Oh,
Yes, it's funny. Dumb and Dumber is funny. Yes, it is. It's very.
God,
I like it. It's
stop
funny.
it.
Yes.
You like sequels to movies that were
good,
all right.
Yeah.
Mr. Deeds.
Yes, I like Mr. Deeds. Yes. I like Adam Sandler. He's funny.
Oh fuck,
Deuce
Me and
Bigelow.
Opie were just
Hold
talking
on,
about
hold
Adam
on. Let's
Sandler
slow down because Ant and I, that's what we were discussing this morning.
before the show.
Adam Sandler movies.
During my full night of awakeness last night, actually this morning, right before getting up and coming here, not Happy Gilmore, the other one, Billy Madison.
Billy
was on.
Madison. Yeah.
Billy Madison was on, and it's not funny.
Yes, I told you.
It's
Yes, it
not
is.
fucking funny.
I've been.
It's just,
Can I ask you something?
doing a weird voice. Adam Sandler.
It's like so fucking bad.
I'm gonna sing a little rhymey song.
Which one was Billy Madison? Which
The one where you had to go back to school
Yeah,
for
but
like
then
first grade, second
Then
grade,
you
third
don't
grade.
even know which movie was which.
It's the same story. It's Billy is up against, or Adam Sandler's character is up against the big bad guy entity.
I almost liked Happy Gilmore because I love golf.
Yeah, but it's the same
Almost.
thing. Same story.
Dude, I've had
And Big
arguments.
Daddy, sort of.
I like Big Daddy. That's
Right.
like Big Daddy Wedding Singer, but I've had huge arguments
Spanglish?
with
Spanglish is very good.
up.
Shut up.
With Sam and Travis, they're like, you don't like Happy Gilmore, you don't like Adam Sandler? I'm like, no, it's not funny. And
No.
I'm so glad that someone's finally agreeing
Fucking
with
Billy
me.
Madison
Fuck you,
sucked.
Jack.
Wait.
Sucked.
I really got to jump in.
Norm Macdonald was funnier on there.
J.J. Abrams is across the hall. If we take a break, we have to. He's going to be here exactly at 9:30,
Yeah.
and his schedule's.
Yeah, this
in one
is,
of the, we can't fuck around with this.
no, we
one.
can't.
So if we take a break now, we're
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Or can we continue talking for a while?
We could do this after JJ.
All right. So why don't we take a break? Sorry, but let's remember the Wolverine movie review from intern
No
David.
problem.
More of his favorite
I
movies.
like the Wolverine. I like the Wolverine. I like the Wolverine. I went to the movies. I saw the Wolverine. Shut up. That's what he done. What is funny about that?
And Adam Sandler gets a beating too. But first, J.J. Abrams, most likely exactly at 9:30. So stay there. Opie and Anthony, Jim Norton. Wow, we got to get right into this. In studio, J.J. Abrams. Star Trek opening up this Thursday, right?
Thursday night.
You don't even
Yeah.
need, you don't need to do promotion for this movie. You
right,
just
I'm outta
slept
here.
in today.
Dude, yeah, you might as well. The Buzz giant on Star Trek.
Oh, really?
Amazing. Yeah, have you
That's very
noticed?
nice of
You noticed that? I saw a couple of billboards on my way in. I see a couple of commercials.
No, I'm terrified.
I
Really?
think the trailer actually was viewed 10, 20 times. So,
Yeah, my friend sent me a card. He said, "I hope your movie makes $1 million." Like,
$1 million.
that's horrible.
Yeah, that doesn't pay very much as far as movies go. Now, when you went into this project, were you thinking like, all right, Star Trek is kind of this, holy grail, kind of a don't fuck with the thing?
No, because I was never a fan, so I went into it feeling like
I can do whatever I want.
Well, I thought I'd love to do a version or help produce a version that got me excited. Because for some reason I always felt like friends of mine, like smart friends of mine, and their older brothers, they loved it, and I was always like, I didn't get it, and
Something
so
missing.
Yeah, and then I wasn't going to direct it at first, but then when I read the script, I was like, okay, this has too much of the stuff I love if I don't do it. I'm an
Yeah.
idiot. So yeah.
Yeah, and you weren't a fan, so that's kind of odd. Did you have somebody kind of consult you?
Oh, yeah.
Because there are certain things that you don't want to screw up.
The writers are fans. One of them is just a nut, just a total Trek fan, like massive Trek fan.
Were there some instances where things were kind of hit on where it's like, if we do that, it conflicts with...
Look, there is a lot of stuff that I had to do my homework on to kind of learn, but I was trying to make the movie for people like myself who are not fans. So that if you see this movie, you don't have to have seen Star Trek. The point is not,
That's great.
It's not about that.
Well, that seems to work well for movies, these days anyway. The reimagination, as I like. Ugh. If I hear that one more
Nicely
goddamn
said.
time.
No, I never
It's
say
a
that.
reimagination. Shut up.
I never say. I hope it holds the integrity that Pink Panther did when Steve Martin redid it. That's all I care about.
Please.
Oh man. No, but I think that the fun of this is that it uses the existing stuff as kind of backstory.
Right,
but
right.
You never have to have seen it. To see this movie.
Well, that's cool.
Oh, good.
The other thing about prequel type things that usually gets me is the technology is a lot better in the past, if you will, because the technology is better in movie making now.
Right.
So how do you cover that thing where, as they had cardboard sets and...
Well, you're literally hitting on the whole thing because this is not a literal sequel in that regard. I thought the key is to take the stuff that was that was created almost half a century ago, and say make it relevant. Treat it for today. Because if I rebuilt the set from the original show, it would be ridiculous.
It would just look stupid.
It'd be like
imagine all these millions spent on the movie, and you're sitting in that stupid big box chair that he was in.
It would be preposterous. So the idea was take the spirit of it, take the idea of it and the feeling, and then make it look real for now.
Right.
That was the
right.
idea.
Yeah, because if you take something like Star Wars and then you look at the prequels, it's like, wow, why didn't they just keep that? Because then you go to the original Star Wars movie, which is supposed to be later in history, and their stuff was like crap.
It's an interesting thing. I mean, it was the dilemma. I mean, the Star Wars movies were literal prequels.
Right.
This movie is its own sort of timeline, its own world. So this isn't actually a prequel. We don't have that problem of I don't care how exciting the sequence is. I know that Ewan McGregor lives because I saw Alec Guinness play him. You know what I mean?
Right. Which is a good point to bring up because we were also thinking about that. And I never even realized that. Nothing's going to happen to Ewan McGregor.
That's right.
Because he grows up into Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That's right.
So you also know that nothing is going to happen to the characters in this movie because
But that's not true, because this is a totally separate timeline. This movie is its own thing that acknowledges the...
Oh, wait a minute.
That's right.
Okay,
That's
I'm
right.
thinking, are we talking Back to the Future rules?
Are we reimagining something?
Is this a reimagination?
Are we currently reimagining?
Is this a Biff Tannen goes back and fucks up the timeline?
In fact, that's a very different way to look at it, because that's a typical thing where you think, oh, well, if you get rid of something back there, it'll erase the thing. But this has a sort of parallel string theory.
Oh, this is
timeline.
okay.
So string theory.
That is
and
cool
we're back.
then.
And we're back.
Very good.
You lost me.
Now you ruined the movie for me.
String theory.
Dude, you screwed it.
Don't start with the string theory.
I don't mean to ruin the film with string theory.
Kirk comes out of the closet and Spock hangs himself. That's what my guess is.
No.
Hey, did you want Shatner to do anything in it? He said no, or did you really not care if he did anything or not? Well, apparently his character died on screen in one of the films.
Yeah.
And so to bring him back, which we could have done. I mean, it's not like you can't come up with a story to do it. On Alias, every week we brought the dead character back to. But the problem was, it honestly, it felt like the gimmick to bring Shatner back. And he was interested in being in the film, but the truth is that he didn't want to do a cameo.
I want to be the captain of the Enterprise again. And,
pretty good.
No, Bill, could you just play a cameo kind of at the... No. I'm the captain of the Enterprise.
All or nothing.
Well, he's actually, he's such a funny guy. I think he's been sort of using this
parodied too. It's like
luster, you know what I mean?
Why-
showmanship.
Yeah.
Like a big deal of it. I don't think he really.
Why haven't you guys been able to figure out how to bring back some of these, like a William Shatner, or it happened with the Batman movies? What is it? It just takes you out of the new version of the movie.
Oh,
well,
you know what I mean?
Well, Leonard Nimoy is in this movie, and he's in it, and he plays Spock. He plays the same character. He plays Spock. You're very good at that.
Spock.
Were you a big fan?
Yeah, I watched all of them. Oh, yeah.
That's slightly eerie what you did.
Yeah, I watched all of them.
Too bad you didn't do it a year and a half ago. Maybe you would have put
I
in the
know,
movie.
yeah, right, sure.
we were casting.
The casting. Also, I want to talk about the casting there. Was it difficult? Because, even though, like you said, you didn't see it, a lot of people very familiar with the Kirk character and his idiosyncrasies, his sexual, I'll screw anything that moves kind of a thing. Well, as far as casting goes, did that come into play, that you wanted someone that was a little early Shatner-esque?
Well, we didn't want someone who was Shatner-esque, but we wanted someone who had the same kind of,
that
he had to be, he had to be cocky, he had to
macho,
be he had to be, fast, and he has to be really smart. But the key for me was funny, because Shatner's funny.
Yeah.
And he brought that in his performance, and I feel like, the luck we had with this cast is amazing. Everyone is funny. In this, every single person is funny. Even Eric Bana, who used to do stand-up, he's the bad guy. He's funny. He was in Australia. He was a huge stand-up
but he
comic.
played Chopper. I just can't picture him doing stand-up comedy.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Before Chopper, he did stand-up. Yeah, that was his thing in Australia. Big stand-up comedian on TV. And so now it's like, we have this cast. So the whole making of the movie was fun, because the cast was really fun.
And the special effects look amazing. The ships and everything, because that's a part of Star Trek that everybody, I think that's half of why you go. Is that, the characters and story, but then you want to see the ships, and
the visual effects are unbelievable.
Yeah.
ILM, which is George Lucas's company, actually.
Is he good at that?
I've never seen anything he's done, but they're amazing. I mean, they just blew my mind.
Yeah. Because the ship, I guess, would be the Enterprise at that point in time.
Yeah.
Just looks amazing. Are we going to get into a lot of battle shots and things like that as far as
the
space
thing about
battles?
The movie, Star Trek always, and I know you were a fan, so I apologize, but Star Trek always felt very talky. It was always promising action that they didn't have the resources to deliver. It was like, I always felt like it was a discussion about what might, which, by the way, I get, and that's a good thing, because it means that, you got to be creative.
I think it was kind of economics back then, too.
That's what
it cost a lot of money to show a phaser.
No, they didn't have the resources to do it. And so, but I understand, like, when you have limited budget, you actually are forced to be more creative. So that's why people, I think, love the show. So I didn't want the show, our movie, to be brainless. I didn't want it to be some stupid, all action movie. But what I loved about the script is there was an opportunity to do huge, crazy, fun action and then great characters. And to me, that's the description of my favorite movies of all time.
During Lost, I saw the little trailer they played where Kirk is running away from that creature, and then a bigger creature comes out and nails him. And his expressions are very funny. Like he's not talking; he's just kind of like, "Oh my God!" And the way he looks back and goes, I'm the smaller fish here.
Yeah, he's
is,
amazing. I gotta
yeah,
say,
that was
again,
great.
Chris Pine is unbelievable, and that sequence on this sort of snow planet
Mhm.
was fun to do because it was almost like a Dr. Seuss kind of thing because it was like
Yeah.
it was ridiculous, then more ridiculous.
It got more ridiculous.
Exactly, yeah.
It looks fantastic.
Oh, thanks,
I
man.
couldn't be happier that another in the whole line of Star Treks is coming out, and this one just looks amazing.
Oh, right on.
Want to talk a little bit about Lost too,
Sure.
because I hear you were involved with that.
Came and went, didn't it?
That was a fad.
I was involved, and the truth is that I left working
Yeah.
on it day to day in the first season to go and do Mission Impossible 3.
Really kind of tells you're doing well when you leave Lost.
yeah.
Because,
No,
goddamn.
Do something else. Can you imagine?
Well, honestly, that's kind of what happened. We had this show. It was this, amazing thing to do, and all of a sudden, Tom Cruise said, "Do you want to go direct Mission Impossible 3?" I was like, "Goodbye."
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
I'm leaving. Screw you all.
No. But
Hope you die on this island.
But it was like my life's dream was to direct a movie. This opportunity came up, and Damon Lindelof, with whom I created Lost, stayed on the show, and he's been there with Carlton Cuse, another writer, and they've been running that show since the first season. It'll be the sixth season next year.
Amazing.
I just wanted to.
thank
Did you know at the time you guys created a monster with Lost?
Well, we knew it was something special because it just felt like this is insane that they're letting us do this. Like we could not believe they were letting us make this.
I'm convinced that whoever let you thought it was going to be Gilligan's Island 2006, 7, whatever it was, because when I watched that pilot episode and just knowing what I knew, and I knew nothing about it, I was like, wow, this looks great, it's cool, but what's going to happen? We're going to have to just deal with these people on islands with, like, the Harlem Globetrotters land on the island once in a while, or some Russian spy or something. And then it got weird, and before you knew it, you're just talking about it with your stupid phone screener every week, and you can't miss an episode. It's do you now that you said you're not really involved in it? Do you still keep tabs on it? Do you watch it? Are you
of
a
course.
fan? Yeah.
But now I feel like I'm like the audience, and even though I know what
You could make a phone call and go, "Come on, what happens?"
They don't need me. I mean, honestly, the work that they do blows my mind. I think they're amazing.
Why does every character have father issues? My girlfriend actually noticed that. I guess that's a purposeful thing. Is there's no answer for that at this point?
Well, I mean, it's part of the when we first started the show, it just seemed to be. If you actually look at a lot of the stuff that Damon, the writer, and I have worked on in the past, that's always kind of been this weird theme. But they've really pushed that, and again, I mean, they've got sort of reasons for why they're doing what they're doing. So.
I have an off-the-subject question. I loved Cloverfield.
Oh, thanks, man.
loved it.
Thank you.
A lot of people got nauseous watching it because of the camera work, but I thought it was fucking great.
Oh, thanks.
And then it was like kind of like seemed like it was set up for a sequel. Would you possibly consider that? Because I thought it was really definitely worth doing a sequel.
Thank you so much. We're playing with an idea. I think that's pretty fun. That it's not in production yet or anything, but we're playing with an idea that I think could be a cool
A musical?
Cool sequel.
That would be really fun.
It's Ethel Merman attacking New York.
Interesting and everything.
Well, we're playing with
I mean, we got him in here. You should tell us how Lost is going to end.
All right.
Let's
If
make
you
some,
would, yeah.
let's make some news today.
What's funny is every time people ask and I actually start to tell them something, they go, don't tell me.
Oh, I want to know because
You know what it is? I want to know and then I don't want to know. Like, I don't mind when the next week on Lost comes on after an episode and then my DVR cuts it off. I'm like, good. I don't care. I don't even care. I don't care. And meanwhile, I'm like, God, I saw Saeed reach for something and I missed it.
Right. What about? We only got a couple minutes left with JJ, but Dark Tower. There's rumors.
Yeah. Stephen King was kind enough to sell the rights to me and Damon, and so Damon's finishing up obviously Lost next year. What I'm hoping is that we'll be able to work on that when Lost is done. But there's nothing set in stone, but it'll be great.
Got a lot of Stephen King fans in the room.
Oh my God, he's the
Love
greatest.
Stephen
How
King.
great is it? We got to do this amazing thing about a year or two ago. We went, Damon and Carlton and I went to Maine and sat with him, and we did this sort of interview where we interviewed him and he interviewed us, and it was for a magazine, and it was amazing to sit with him and just in his office and just talk story and ask him all the questions that I'd always wanted to ask. And then after, he's like, there's this movie, it was a horror movie called The Descent, and he's like, that's pretty good. You want to go see a movie? And we're like, did Stephen King just ask us to go see a horror movie? So we literally went we had dinner at this kind of family style restaurant with Stephen King. And my wife's from Maine, so I've been to this movie theater before. We went to the movie theater. We watched this horror movie where, like, the craziest stuff ever is happening. And, like, this character gets, like, a compound fracture and he's like, oh, yes! Like he loved it every time.
That's exactly how I would picture him being.
It was hysterical, and I mean, it was just like literally a lifetime dream.
I saw him do. Well, I didn't go to the movies with him, but I saw him do readings over at I think it was over at Radio City or Carnegie Hall or something like that. And just to see him read his stories was amazing.
Which stories did he? Like,
the guy he did it from Lacey. The last one.
Lacey's story or
Lizzie's
story?
Lizzie's story. Yeah, that one. But then he pulled out a couple of other ones that were just like, you know.
Any like classic like Night Shift ones?
Short stories. God, I wish I could remember.
I love
now
the
on the spot.
The vampire that flies the plane, and the lady sees him. The guy sees him in the mirror, and he just sees like blood shooting because the vampire's pissing in a urinal, and it's actually just the vampire pissing blood.
He's unbelievable.
Or the vampire who chases to find his grandson's taken by a pedophile, and it's a vampire's grandkid. You didn't read that story? I'm not making that up. Yeah.
He's unbelievable.
Yeah, he's fucking he rules.
We gotta get him out.
Oh God! Hey,
we were told that.
Before the publicity people ruin it, could you sign our copies of Lost?
We were told we have to get him out within 15 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, because
this is too much
That's
fun.
actually Travis's.
Yeah, well, if you want to come back after the interviews, we're here for another 2 hours.
I would love
There
to.
you go, Travis.
JJ, we're all big fans, and I want to give
amazing.
I want to give
Thank
Star
you.
Trek an endorsement. I'll tell you why, Ant.
Yeah.
I didn't like Star Trek growing up.
The only
but
one
how
I
you
liked is
just
Wrath
no,
of Khan.
and I'm being serious. And how he just described it, I'm in now.
That's how I felt too.
I'm in. 'Cause
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna like really make it that if you didn't watch the TV show.
When they
you'd be-
told me there had been 10 movies, I was like, what?
What?
Like,
Yeah.
I felt like I didn't even know what Star Trek was. I'm telling you, this movie's made for people who've never seen it. It does not matter. It's a fun action adventure.
I can't even front. Now, man.
The only movie
Right
I
on.
really,
Right on.
really liked was Wrath of Khan, and there was so much action in that one. That's kind of why I liked it. And, you know, action 1980 version
Right.
of action.
If you
is
see
gonna
this
be
Star
amazing.
Trek, I hope you like it.
I absolutely know I will. I saw the trailer, and I'm drooling for
Oh,
it.
right on.
Great.
Thank you.
JJ, thank you,
Oh,
man.
thanks for having me.
Great.
Thank you, guys.
Please.
See
You're
you
one of the
soon.
real guests. We get fake guests all the time.
That's
Take this C-lister, and we promise you a Z-lister.
Meaning, yeah.
Oh, yes.
All right, pictures being taken. All right, a quick break. We can do that. All right. Star Trek opens in theaters this Thursday, of course. J.J. Abrams,
so
everyone.
much, man.
Opie and Anthony on your radio. Where am I? There I am.
Gotta be on the coast.
Yeah.
Can't be inland.
I was just having a Florida discussion because I did a quick weekend in Florida.
Yar.
Florida. And I know we got a lot of fans in the Florida area. Florida sucks.
Really?
Unless you live on the coast.
It's the coast. That's what it is. Or if you're going to Disney, you go to Orlando, or then you got to hit the coast. Anywhere else is like just hot, fucking, muggy inland shit.
My sister lives outside the Orlando area, one of the suburbs, and it's just strip malls.
Yeah.
There's no personality to it. And then you get lost because you're like, which strip mall am I supposed to take a left to get on her street? I don't even. It sucks.
Yeah.
I hate Florida.
I like it.
I like Disney. I like doing that whole thing. Disney meaning all-encompassing, SeaWorld, all that shit.
Yeah.
I love Daytona Beach. Miami is worth going for a goof.
Miami's fun.
To see how ugly you really are.
Yeah. Just don't look at people. Just get a burlap sack with one hole in it and walk around Miami. You'll feel right at home.
Oh, if you think you're...
my friends. Get out of here, ugly.
If you think you're a looker, go to Miami so someone could straighten you right out. Oh, my God. The beautiful people. The beautiful people. Where else? Tampa's all right.
Yeah.
And Fort Lauderdale, old days, spring break, all right.
Yeah.
That's all I know. Inland? If you're inland in Florida, oh, kill yourself. What are you doing?
Yeah, it's really...
Go move.
Unless you live near Lake Okeechobee.
Where the fuck is that?
I don't know. That's some big lake there. It's such a big lake somewhere.
We almost stopped into Cafe Risque. I'll go local for Florida.
Wait a minute. What was that a strip club?
Ah, dude, I've talked about Cafe Risque. The truckers all know. It's where you get one of the best breakfasts ever, and you get to see some snatch.
Snatch and breakfast? I don't think
Yeah.
those-
Why didn't you go? That would have been great.
Those don't go together very well.
We were kind of late. We had to get up to Gainesville and
Harry snatch and breakfast.
How
do they bring out your sausage? Just holding it.
They're totally nude.
Totally nude. Totally nude.
Cafe Risque is brilliant, and they have billboards every 10 miles.
Yeah.
And you get excited because it's like Cafe Risque, exit 378, let's say. I forgot the exit. If I want to go real local, I think it was 384. And all of a sudden you get excited, and then you see the next exit, and it's like 348. There's a million exits before you're going to even get
you're
close.
Jerking off like a monkey, and you're
getting all plumped up for the girls.
Just waiting.
And, yeah, but they buy just about every billboard every 10 miles, and you do the countdown to Cafe Risque. And the food's terrific.
Yeah.
And the women?
I don't like eating in places where there's naked women.
Women are a little rough.
Like strip clubs where that have, hey, we got a big, one of the 6-foot heroes out here. I'm like, you know something? I don't
know what?
Fucking stripper shit floating around.
Jimmy, you should be quiet because I know you're ready to
Only
jump on.
one place.
And we were there together, right?
The only place at the place in Dallas, the strip club, the Lodge.
That's
where they had fucking amazing steak and lobster and strippers. But I honest to God, the food was amazing.
It was called the Lodge, and they had like animal heads on. It was like old school, like Fred Flintstone type of place.
The old hunting lodge kind
really
of thing.
Really big chairs, and the steak was terrific. That was the trip where my brother gave one of the strippers strep throat and was very proud to announce that to everybody. Thank God we're all married.
What did
now.
she give him?
Who knows? Thank God. All right, where are we?
Before we get to this, I have something I had to say.
Yes, James.
I think I noticed before that I think E-Rock smells like ass.
Ew.
Oh no!
What part of him?
I don't know.
His mouth?
You know something? That is very embarrassing for the show. We can't have somebody with like ass hygiene, with no ass hygiene, working for this program.
I don't know if he does, but I thought I smelled it when he was in here.
All right, let's go get him. Hey, and because
that's the worst.
We try to allow the other side on the show. I knew this would happen. I really don't like Florida, especially when you're inland. But everyone wants to defend it. Let's go to Will in Florida. Will.
Hey, boys, how you doing?
William.
Well, you can call him Will.
Sorry to rip into your state, but I don't know. I'm not a fan. I've been going down there once a year easily for 20 straight years. Easily. What do you got, Will?
Christ.
Dude, it's got everything to offer there except for one thing, and that's mountains.
It is very flat.
It's very flat.
I'm telling you.
Very hot.
You didn't make it over to Tampa?
No, I said Tampa's pretty cool.
There are
Tampa's
places
actually pretty cool.
Look, there are places in New York that fucking suck too. You know? There are places in Florida that suck.
Yeah. You ever been to
But
Utica,
they
New
got
York?
the best celebration over there in February. It's better than Mardi Gras, I think.
I did say
you guys have got to make it.
Everyth's better than Mardi Gras.
Believe me, Mardi Gras sucks.
You know it.
Hey, E-Rock, you're a big Florida guy. The best part of Florida.
Speaking of swamps.
Best part of Florida you've ever been to?
Fort Lauderdale, West Palm.
West Palm is too ritzy, though.
The beach areas are amazing.
Yeah, well, the beach all the way down the Florida coast is safe to say amazing.
Dude, check out Tampa St. Pete.
All right. Maybe I'll drive around next
Right.
time. I drove
All
to
right,
Gainesville. I thought Gainesville
Fucking
would be cool.
Florida tourism commercial?
Yeah, I know, sir. What's your name? Fucking Ted Florida?
I drove to Gainesville. I thought that would be a cool area. College town. Gainesville wasn't that impressive either.
No?
A lot
Bunch
of
of
strip
highways
malls.
under construction.
Yeah, whatever. Why we have E-Rock in here, Sam?
I wasn't sure if I
Jimmy?
noticed before. It might not be E-Rock.
No.
But when E-Rock was in here before, I noticed the smell. It smelled like ass. And I'm like, is that E-Rock? I've never noticed E-Rock smelling before.
No, because every time if I have to go here, I have a drawer full of these. I learned years ago.
Okay, so
on this.
I could be wrong. I'm not saying
Okay.
it was you. So my Sam smell E-Rock.
Not necessarily
Please.
that. It could be the pants, you know.
Yeah, I don't
Are
think
those new pants? Like, did you, not new, but are they fresh washed
Yes.
pants? All right. And when did you shower last?
Yesterday morning.
Okay.
Yesterday morning.
Did you have diarrhea?
Morning.
Yes.
Jesus.
Oh, come on. You don't shower every day either.
I so do.
So do I.
No.
Smell, can you smell? I'm not kidding. Smell
What area?
the back end. See the ass first. That smells.
Oh,
Could be gassy, but I don't
No, don't
think
fart.
that's it.
Oh, yeah.
No, it ain't.
Oh, Jesus.
What is it? Is it the breath? I don't even. I
No,
think
he just the back of his pants smell.
We need a
Smell the
confirmation
breath
sniff.
first, just make sure.
Oh, it could be the egg.
David, let David. David smell.
We need confirmation
breath
sniff.
first,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna smell the breath first.
I don't know if this has.
Second opinion.
Hold on.
Okay.
Might as well.
Oh, we gotta wait.
Okay.
Second opinion.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes. Oh yeah. Okay. But I will say this: the breath is bad. But it's the back of the pants.
All right, smell his pants again.
Oh, God.
Well, should we have David smell him this time since I already know what I'm
Yeah, yeah.
All right. Yes, it's the back of the
All
pants.
right, David.
You don't have to fart.
Confirmation. We need confirmation.
Smell like the back of his pants where his ass crack is.
All right.
David leans.
And give it a good smell.
No, E-Rock.
Oh, E-Rock.
Let's smell.
Oh my god! Oh my god, that's terrible!
Whoa!
Smells like shit!
Oh, well.
That's terrible!
Oh, no, E-Rock.
Travis, come in here, please. I want another opinion. I think they're picking on
Oh,
E-Rock.
poor
You can't
Travis.
do that to a girl.
Did you just break something, Eric?
Oh, Eric.
What was that?
Froze
His
up.
underwear snapped off and made a run for it.
Just smell the pants where the ass.
The back of the pants.
All right, David, we get it.
I smelled Eric's ass a couple months ago, so I am
Oh,
a professional
shit.
here.
Oh, okay. Now, see if this is ass.
Yeah, that's ass, all right, Eric.
Oh, no!
What's going on, E-Rock?
I had
swamp ass.
I had eggs and iced tea for breakfast.
No, but it doesn't matter. Somebody fucking
Funnel through your asshole.
Yeah, no, that's weeks of
Yeah, a couple
Of build-up.
farts. A couple farts will not do that.
No,
You
that's
gotta, that's like you're sitting on your sweaty ass or day in, day out.
Yeah, you gotta
Those
soak-
jeans are not washed.
Yeah, they are.
You
No.
probably took them.
These These are my
And you
last.
have to
pair.
use soap between the
I
cheeks.
think
I could smell.
I think
have
it's
an
wafting
amazing.
through the room. Yeah,
Danny,
yeah.
can you check it out, please? I tried Danny's
It's
sense of
wafting
smell.
through the room.
Because I tell you
Oh,
one thing,
Danny.
I have an amazing sense of smell.
Dude, I'm smelling something now.
E-Rock smells like honey.
You want to smell it?
No.
Sure.
No, I smell it already.
Jimmy, if you smell, I'll smell.
Oh no,
crack.
I won't.
Yes, right at the
All right,
crack.
I'm not smelling that.
On the pants.
Oh yeah.
What does it smell like?
That's ass. It just smells like someone's got swamp ass.
Where's the expert?
Steve?
Yes.
Because he's an ass? Is that why he's an
I asked him to come down with me, and he waved me off.
What's going on with Steven breakfast, by the way?
Oh, is that a big...
Why is everyone laughing?
Is that a big to-do?
David notice?
Is that what he calls a cock
I know
now?
what happened.
What happened, David?
Intern Paul was late today,
Yeah.
and he felt bad that he was late, so he offered to pay for the other interns' breakfasts. And Scott and interns
Goals. What did he offer to pay for, David?
for the other interns' breakfasts. So
Breakfast.
So he was gonna-
BREAKFIST.
He was going to pay for the breakfasts,
for the
right?
other interns, yes.
Of what?
Oh, for the other interns.
For the what?
The
what?
breakfasts of other interns.
Dumbest things.
I know.
So intern Scott said, "No, I don't want any breakfast." And I said, "It's free, Scott. It's free." And then I said, "I still don't want any." And he said, "Oh, if it's free, I'll take Scott's breakfast instead. I'll get free breakfast." So he gave me his order. I went to a restaurant. Steve ordered 2 pieces of sliced grilled chicken and 6 egg whites, and his total order was $15.
Whoa!
And Paul paid for this. Paul paid for this. Now Paul also paid for his own breakfast and Jill's breakfast, and those breakfasts combined were $6 combined.
Those what?
For 2 people's breakfasts. $6 combined for 2 people's breakfasts, and Steve was $15 alone.
I think the point here.
The point here is that it's kind of shitty to make your intern buy you breakfast.
How much money?
I would never let Paul buy me breakfast.
None.
How much money does Steve make? Estimate.
A lot.
Wow.
So
There's
you ordered
animosity
a
there.
$15 breakfast.
From an intern.
Do you smell E-Rock's ass from there, by the way?
I know.
This is all. This was all about E-Rock's ass because I could smell it. So everyone has smelled the cheeks, and I want you to smell the back of his pants. And just tell me are they just throwing him under the bus? Get close.
get in there.
You're not gonna do it to you.
The air.
Kind of a musty smell. It really is.
He
Steve
smelled it like it was potpourri.
Steve doesn't mind it so much. Steve has a Yankee candle at his house.
It smells like roses.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Cloverfield, we just had J.J. Abrams in, our old pal, T.J. Miller. T.J.
I remember him.
Yes.
Hey, guys.
What's up, buddy?
J.J. Abrams. I trying to call in, figure out why he didn't put me in Star Trek.
Ah, damn.
You were hoping, weren't you?
That would have been a good one, man. Did you audition? Did you go down for an audition on anything? Or
No, because the only thing they would have seen me for is, what's the hot Asian chick that's on the thing?
I don't know, Sam?
Yeah.
You could have played a fucking one of those red shirt security guys that gets killed like in the first scene.
Hey, I was fucking taken instead. I'm in Montgomery, Ohio, playing Go Bananas Comedy Club.
Oh, my God.
Go Bananas.
Reading Jim Norton's Happy Endings book.
Yes, that is a good one.
I have been reading that. I don't know if you guys, I don't know why, but when you read that book, you start talking like him. I told the guy at the front desk here at the Homestead Inn to stop smiling like a happy retard.
That's probably accurate.
Yeah, he really was. I don't know why.
We were
It got
asking.
me really. What are you guys doing? I'm coming up there in May 15th, 16th. I'm doing Gotham Comedy Club.
We were asking JJ about doing a Cloverfield sequel, but even if he did one, I didn't even think you wouldn't be in it because you got killed in the first one.
Yeah, but no, that's exactly right. But it's kind of weird because I think did he say anything about it? I didn't.
He said they have an idea that they're throwing around, but that's about it.
Well, I heard they've already filmed it. That's what I heard, is that they filmed it and it's going to be from a different perspective, like closer to the military. But yeah, they didn't. I don't think they're using any of the original cast. Although if they are,
Holy
we wouldn't
shit!
know. But maybe they would cross our paths or something. I don't know. I honestly.
You know
I
what?
don't think
Hold on.
could
I just
do
want to
anything.
stop you there. That would be an awesome idea. The exact
Right?
same movie
From another point of view.
From another
You can
point
make-
of view.
you
And
can make 10 movies
that's what
that
I'm
way.
saying. You could but imagine.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And one from the monster's point of view, where he's just trying to get some New York pussy because he's heard how great it is.
Just annoying people in the way.
Dude, what a great fucking idea, though.
It's good. No, but
The military point of view, then you go with a few other different ideas, point of views.
Yeah.
Hey, TJ, we could catch.
If they did one where it was just from the perspective of somebody that didn't even know, like it was in like New Jersey. No, they didn't even know that it was going on.
Yeah, they just like go about their business, go to bed.
Right. It could be some.
It's a boring story.
It turns into a chick flick. It's just a chick flick, but it just happened at the same time the monster was creating.
It's like Stella
havoc
got her
and
groove
havoc.
back or something.
Yeah.
TJ,
TJ,
go to dinner at TGI Fridays, go home, watch the news. Like,
Right.
Don't even catch that. They just hear about the swine flu and then go to sleep.
Hey, TJ, we got to cut you off. Come in and see us. We'll catch up on everything. All right.
Okay, you guys. All right. And if you see JJ, tell him that I'm very unhappy with him. Okay.
We'll let him know.
Okay. I'll see you guys later.
We'll see you in a couple weeks. TJ Miller, a friend of ours from the movie Cloverfield, came in and we all just hit it off. Hey, David, the Wolverine movie review finally, right?
Finally.
We were talking about Adam Sandler before we left.
Yes, we were.
yeah.
But get back to Wolverine.
Okay, okay, back to Wolverine. All right, so we were saying that.
What? You can't go on with your day unless we talk about Adam Sandler.
Well, you wanted
right?
you told me to write notes about it, and we were going to continue.
Oh, you know what? He is sort of right. Because he loves Adam Sandler, and he was insulted by you, Ant, because you don't like Adam Sandler. I'm not so much a fan myself, but
something to do with religion.
Yeah, he's a Jew, and he sings about Hanukkah.
Does he? I never heard that one.
Oh yeah,
I've heard that many times.
You know what?
Oh, literal Jim Norton.
You know what? Patrice turned me on. I think it was Patrice to what was the Zohan movie?
Don't mess with the Zohan.
It was all right. I have to admit.
Really?
I lost a lot of respect for Patrice's movies. I have to.
I have to admit.
Patrice is not known for his great movie picks.
I'm not saying Caddyshack all right, but it was an all right
But it
movie.
was aight.
It wasn't bad, to be honest with you.
It was just aight.
It wasn't bad. I was surprised because he goes, Patrice. I think it was Patrice. He goes, you gotta check that out. So I did a little on demand. And all right, go ahead there. Is that all you wanted? Oh, what were your notes on Adam Sandler?
Yeah.
No.
To defend him.
Yeah,
my
guys,
notes are
defend
that-
him.
My notes are
Defend
that
him.
I just liked him because he started out at Saturday Night Live, and I liked all his characters were funny in Saturday Night Live.
Every single one of them. The one.
Yeah, the
Well,
Canteen Boy
Did
was
you
funny.
like the one where he went like this all the
Yes,
time?
that's funny.
That one where he talked like this?
I do like
Oh,
that.
did you
yes.
like this one?
The one where he did this bit, where he talked like this and went, oh no, I gotta look out here and I'm gonna write a song.
That's why I think he's funny because
And
he
you
talks
like that
like
one?
that. Yeah.
Or was it this one?
Well, let me tell you
Yes,
what
it's
I'm
all of
gonna
them, yes.
I'm gonna do something funny now in a funny voice.
That's a good
That's
impression.
No, it's not an impression of a dummy fucking unfunny fuck.
Anthony, what about when he does like singing bits though?
Yeah, like the opera guy.
Oh. I'm gonna eat some chicken, and then the bones I'll be here picking.
Oh, fuck. It's like, all right, we get it.
Not a big fan.
Not a fan at all. What is this?
That's Little Nicky.
Oh,
Little Nicky.
I think he works here. I've seen him walking around
Little
Sirius.
Nicky was the one that did this, and he talked
Little
like
Nicky,
that.
he
though.
talks about chicken.
He talked like this a little bit different, though. He was a little like this one instead.
That's when he's the son of the devil.
right.
Right.
Adam Sandler, his movies suck a cunt. That guy does work here. By the way.
I'm in, by the way, Danny.
Boy, is that perfect,
Danny,
Danny.
I'm in, Danny.
Danny really,
There's a guy. Hold on, because you know there's people.
he is now officially dubbed Little Nicky.
There are people that don't have. They're not fortunate enough to walk these hallways every day, so they don't have any idea what we're talking about. There's a guy that walks by our studio literally every day that looks just like Little Nicky.
Little Nicky.
Danny, I'm so in, man. I'm so in.
I'm sure he's a nice guy.
He probably is.
But every time I see him, I just get filled with rage. I'm sure he's a great dude.
There's a lot of people that did not like Zohan. Let it be known.
Oh.
I'm
And then
just
he
saying
made-
it was all right.
And then he recently made bedtime stories.
Did he?
Yes, where the stories he tells to his kids come true.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, and don't forget Click. That was a great one
Oh,
I
yeah,
watched
Click.
one day.
Fucking A, man. That could have been a great movie, and then it had to go into
Gets all
some
serious. and-
bizarre AI shit.
Look, I hit the remote and everything stops. Oh, everything stopped when I hit the remote. Everything stopped when I hit the.
But Ant,
That's funny.
Ant, the concept
not.
was good. How about we keep it fun?
Yeah, they had to get all
If
serious.
he kept it fun with that concept, he had a funny movie on his hands, and then he had to go into some fucking lesson about life.
It's-
I happen to like Adam Sandler a lot.
Oh, my God. Is this true? We have Adam Sandler
Oh
on
my
the
God,
phone?
we got Adam Sandler
Oh,
on the
no.
line. This is not good. Adam Sandler, everyone.
Hey guys, how you guys doing?
Who is this guy?
Hey, Adam.
Sandler.
Yeah. What's going on there, Anthony? Yeah, I put on my radio, and you guys are excuse him. You guys are bashing me out there.
I just didn't enjoy. I was watching Bill. I was watching Billy Madison this morning, Adam, and I didn't think you.
It's a good movie, the Billy Madison. That's good.
No, no, but you just do. You act like a retard the whole movie with that voice.
You know, we're all, we're all a little retarded, you know.
Yeah, but you're you're retarded that whole movie. And what's with the voice you put on it? It's like every fucking movie.
Well, I tell you, Anthony.
Damn. I didn't mean, I didn't think he'd call up, so I just.
I know. I listen to you guys all the time there, probably. Hola. It's a good show, though. No, you guys are doing good. You got that satellite radio thing going. No, that's good.
And then Little Nicky, you used a different voice, but that was like.
Little Nicky was the devil. So I had to mix it up a little bit, you know. He's.
See that stuff? I don't find that funny. I don't find the sounds and. I don't find those sounds funny and stuff. I just.
Everybody Everybody likes those sounds, Anthony. Everybody likes them.
Everybody likes Everybody likes
I think it was Billy Madison. I'm laying there in the I'm laying there in the swimming pool, and I make a happy face on my body with
with the with the sunscreen.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
You know something? That wasn't funny at all, and I think Norm Macdonald was funnier in that movie.
Flazoo?
Yeah, Norm was really good, but
I can't take credit for an Adam Sandler movie. But I appreciate it there. Norm,
it's a Norm.
Me and Norm, we're laying down together. We're doing this movie called Two Gay Guys. Hi, boys.
Hey, Jay.
Opie, your brother's a sweetheart.
You know, let me break out a character for a second.
No.
This Jay Moore took care of my brother, who has a very mundane life, trying to raise 4 kids, and Jay treated him like a superstar over the weekend.
Yeah, he didn't have to fucking bring him.
Yeah. And my brother said you were hilarious. They had a great time. Jay really hooked up my brother Scott out east.
Well, you know, all we do, Jimmy knows this. People go, hey, can I have 4? And you just tell somebody, and they tell somebody. I really didn't do much about it.
Yeah, but you took the time to say hi and all that. So.
But we said hi afterwards, and you know, he was very nice, and that was a great room, nice long standing ovation. And then after the second night after me was Katie Lang. So anytime the show got rocky, I told them, you know, in 14 hours there's going to be a room full of box munchers. One of you guys laugh about this entire row is going to look like Sonic the Hedgehog. So why doesn't anybody nothing like nothing like women that mousse the back of their hair. Fucking stupid dykes. What dumb fucking dykes.
Stupid dykes. Let's just beat up.
Fucking Andrew Dice Sandler.
This girl was eating my ass, you know, and I'm like,
great Adam
wow,
Sandler,
what a
man.
fucking train robbery that career turned out to be.
Oh, right? Holy
More
shit.
than anyone, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather watch a marathon of the hills.
Could very well be, man.
I do get sucked in. I'm like, wow, this Spencer guy is just a bad person.
The hills.
Jimmy, how was Minneapolis, Jimmy?
I haven't been there in over a year.
Oh. Well, excuse me.
I haven't been on the road. I was a little bit here. I'm going back on the road in June and July, but I've been
Where are
here.
you gonna be? Where can I see you in June, Jimmy? And how do I get information like that?
You can go to my MySpace, but I know I'm going to be in Atlanta. I'm going to be in West Palm. I'm going to be in Fort Lauderdale. I'm going to be in Chicago.
All right, when you're in Atlanta, Jimmy, I want you to pay attention to the amount of gay black men that are there. It is fucking down low city.
Yeah, pay attention. I'm sure I'll see a lot of them on Craigslist under the M for M.
That's nice. Fully functional, 9 inches uncut, nigga. Come on.
Nice.
Hey, ask your brother how many times I just said nigger on stage.
For real? You doing that?
Oh, probably about 14. Well, it's, you know, I do the impression of the Def Jam comic that makes fun of white people.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, you know what?
Like, hey, everybody, how are ya? I'm a white guy. I'm retired. Get in the car, Maggie. The niggers are coming.
God,
Oh, my God, I just shed my pants. I'm afraid of the niggers. Come on, honey.
God bless you that you're not avoiding that.
No, I hate it.
God
And I
bless
say,
you.
no white people talk like that. You know who talks like that? Tony Gwynn.
That's a very good line by Mr. Jay Moore.
All right, gentlemen, I'm going to lose reception because I'm near the ocean. I'm like Pacino at the end of, what was it, The Insider? I'm standing knee-deep in the Pacific Ocean. Oh, my God, do I still have you? Please tell me you're still on the line.
Good,
Why
man.
is my hair orange on this call? Scott was a sweetheart. Oh, I just wanted to tell you, everybody behaved nice, and it was great. And just, you got good people over there in your family.
Yeah, you made his night, man. I
I'll
appreciate
see everybody at Thanks Riley's this Friday.
All right, Colin.
Thanks,
Thank you,
Jay.
Jay.
Thanks, Jay. God damn.
Jay Moore.
That
Yeah, he played out east, and I don't know. He didn't even really promote it with us. So.
No.
Maybe it was a charity gig that did well. I don't know. Hey, David.
Jay could be one of the best impressionists out there.
He's taking them all
I mean,
on
it
now.
is amazing. I never thought of him as an impressionist. He's been a funny comedian and shit. But the fucking guy does impressions to a T.
He laid down the gauntlet. He's
Yeah.
taking on all impressionists now. And now that what's his name is dead in Vegas, there might be a spot for Jay in Vegas.
Man, and
What's his name again?
Danny Gans.
And what's his name? Retired Madden. Retired
Yeah.
from football, so now that impression.
That means Caliendo's got to
Bush
retire.
isn't president anymore, so
Why am I
that's
saying that? I like
two of Frank's characters are gone.
Why do we do this to ourselves? I
Jay
like
is-
Frank Caliendo.
Jay
He's
is-
a nice guy.
Jay's too toxic to be fucking me, Mr. Friendly, because Danny Gans is obviously family friendly, and he could do the impression.
yeah.
They said he did a moving number. And
Oh.
Jay just wants to say dykes and niggers in the same phone call. I wonder why nobody likes him. Insulted half his show business. That's what's amazing about Jay, because he has a really good career, and he's very caustic. And,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
very abrasive.
Yeah.
He's a talented dude.
And he doesn't
You have to be to
Really
pull
is.
that off.
He doesn't put it through a filter.
No, he does
He's
not.
got a network show. He's like, I ain't putting my shit through a filter. I'm gonna
That's
still
true.
say,
He's on a network show, and for some
say this
reason,
and that.
no one touches him.
All
They
right,
leave him
that
alone.
fucking moosing the back of your hair line
Sonic.
was hilarious.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
David, get your stupid review out of the way so we can go home.
Yeah, come on.
Come on, David, I'm tired.
Come on, chop chop.
Hold on a minute. We got David Caruso, all the big stars calling the show this morning. Mr. Caruso, it's a pleasure to have you on the Opie and Anthony program.
Well, Frank, I guess you could say that Danny Gans tonight did not make a good impression.
Ladies and gentlemen, David Caruso. All right.
David Caruso. Well, Frank. If the beginning of that show's on, do you sit through it?
Did we start the David Caruso bit?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
But
I know we started that one.
whenever I'm flipping around the channels, and it's just the beginning, just until the fucking adultery scream.
Yeah.
But before it, I'm just fixated on what he'll do. Once he walked out of the scene, came back in, put his glasses on, said something stupid, and walked out.
all you
I
need
was
to say.
pissing myself.
Yeah.
I was fucking iron sheiking myself.
I would love to know the ratings. I would love to know the ratings for the first 2 minutes of
for the
that
first
show.
2 minutes.
For real.
We're number one for the
real.
first 2 minutes, Frank.
All right, David, Wolverine, you saw it with a bunch of nobodies.
Yes,
What do you
correct.
Why somebody?
got? Oh, Sam was there. I'm sorry, Sam.
Yeah.
And how much did it cost? I'm sorry.
It didn't cost anything. It was totally free.
Wow.
Free.
And no other, as I said before, no other organizations or companies were there seeing it for free. Only us.
So you got a good deal.
The big chairs?
They are very big chairs.
A nice screening room where there's only like 20 chairs or something like that? We've
Yeah.
been in those rooms. Those are
Yeah,
nice.
I think there were maybe 88 chairs. I don't know.
Enough about the chairs.
Yeah.
Get to the movie.
He goes, I don't know. There might have been 88 chairs there. I don't know. No, that means he
88.
counted the fucking chairs,
No,
and he's
because
not
it-
sure if it was
Good number.
90 or
I didn't count
88.
it because the name of it was 88.
Oh, it was?
So it'll be
you
88,
showed me.
yeah.
Motherfucker.
Oh.
What was the street? It was 88th.
No, Dolby 88 screening room.
88 8th Avenue and 8th Street. I couldn't say it right, so I just went 88th and 88th.
You know, 88 is a white supremacist
Restaurants! Is it?
number. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because the eighth letter of the alphabet is H. So HH would be Heil Hitler.
Why don't they just
So they
stop
say
it?
88. And
Why
they also,
don't they
and they
just
also have
cut
the
it out?
The 14 words.
We know.
Oh, no.
It's the thing.
Oh,
What does it mean?
Explain.
Oh, you know, that
Why don't they just not do
preserving
that?
the white race. And,
By the way, Iraq's soon-to-be wife is buying me kids' games for the Nintendo DS. This is the second one she's bought me.
Why?
Really?
This
Why
one
is
is called-
Iraq's...
I don't know.
Because she doesn't want her retarded soon-to-be husband to get fired.
Oh, okay. Gifts.
I just got from Iraq's soon-to-be wife, Facts for Your Daily Life, My Fun Facts Coach.
Wow.
Is this a game for, like, kids?
You plink
Well,
your
that's
head
very
on
nice.
something, you jump up and you plink it and magic coins fall out. That fucking Wii stinks.
Plank, plank, plank.
I don't seem to get
This isn't
presents
for the
from
way.
Iraq's fiance.
I don't either.
What?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever
Got
gotten
some great photos.
anything except to
Jimmy, this is the
sniff
Nintendo
her
DS.
husband-to-be's ass as he comes in here.
That's unheard of.
This is the Nintendo DS.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's DS?
You know, you got the little thing. And
It's
you
like
got
a
two
handheld.
screens, and it's like it's sort of like a PSP.
Dual screen, I think it stands for.
It's a PSP
Yes.
if you were an 8-year-old girl.
Right.
Right.
If you want to raise one of those little fucking Japanese character things on there from childhood till death.
E-Rock plays with the pets.
I don't listen to you.
E-Rock
if your
plays
mic's
with
not
that?
on.
Yes.
What happened?
E-Rock plays with the pets on the Nintendo
The pets.
DS.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
You got to feed them.
E-Rock, you got a pet?
E-Rock,
you got a pet on the Nintendo DS?
He plays Nintendogs. He used to.
Wait, no, he's not even arguing the fact.
No,
You used to
I
have a
used to play
pet?
that.
What was your pet's name on the Nintendo DS?
Opie.
It probably was. No, name it.
Fucking idiot.
What's your favorite Wii game? Is it the Wii Filthy S?
Oh, shit.
Okay.
What was the name of your dog?
Use the stylus and pick the dingleberries out of your ass.
What
Yes.
was
See, that's the joke.
If somebody jumps up and they goes plink, and then magic duties fall out.
What was it?
And they roll all over the highway.
E-Rock?
It was named after my dog that is deceased, Elmo.
Oh.
Where'd the dog die? That's terrible.
How did he die?
Oh, okay. At least
What?
he had a long life.
How did he die?
Old age.
Oh.
Were you sad?
How many dog years?
16.
2.
Jesus.
16 dog years. Wow.
16
Oh,
dog
no,
years.
I don't know what dog years.
It was a year old dog.
Like a year old. 2 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
And she was, yeah. Okay, great.
Smell?
So
No,
she
it's
was.
a
Yeah.
little musty.
That's what he died of. The dog
Why am I
stuck in
getting-
bed and smelled that and fucking hung himself.
No,
You're
you were
embarrassing
doing
me.
something with fun facts.
Well, now, Ant feels like,
No, Ant had something that was, he had a gift that was coming, but he was a little too anxious, so he went and got it himself.
What was his gift? The same thing that Jodie Foster rubbed under her nose and silence and laughed? You hit the smell of Heine?
What were you kidding Anthony?
Fucking Vicks Vapor Rub.
Yes.
I usually do that. I ruin gifts
Yeah.
for people by
You
getting
had made a
them
mention of something.
What were you
and
getting
all by
Anthony?
She was
myself.
working on it, and then you
What
went
was
and got it anyway, so.
A movie theater.
Yes.
I was gonna get to
Teenager.
that.
Why would I play this game?
I don't know. Throw it out then.
Ooh.
Wow.
No,
You know what?
Ant wanted a.
I'm going to bring it home and
What
enjoy
did I want?
Good. Ant wanted a Guinness tap. So they were going to get a
Oh,
customized Guinness tap for you, but
Hey,
then
that's
you
pretty cool.
had Laszlo get you one.
And
so-
Laz brought it. Yeah, and then Keith got one. And
Wait,
I have
what's
a bunch
that?
of interchangeable
What?
taps.
Oh, you could get those, like,
Oh, you unscrew them and put them
Customized?
in. It looks all nice and shit. Yeah.
could you get your initials or anything cool on
I'm
it?
sure you could get a tap with anything on it there, Ope. I would think.
So why don't you work on that for Ant?
Yeah, work on that.
And then maybe he won't hate you as much.
Please.
as much.
I've never gotten a gift.
I never said I hated E-Rock. I just laugh at him. That's all.
What about
Because
a
it's a
gift for
fun
Jim?
show. We all laugh at each other, don't we?
I love gifts.
How does Jim not have a gift?
Jim gets gifts.
No.
You got a gift from her.
I didn't.
She got
gift?
you that
A
Ozzy
GIF?
Rolling Stone shirt.
What?
She got you that Ozzy Rolling Stone shirt.
It's only one gift.
It's one more than I ever got.
A long time ago.
Opie
It
got
did
2
not
games.
exist in tap.
I got 2 gifts so far.
2 games.
Oh, one you're borrowing.
Oh.
Oh.
Your dad gave me a cologne one time.
I
Oh,
got
yeah,
a
he
little-
likes giving gifts.
Well,
That was nice. I had to wear
Shook
gasoline.
some on his ass.
I might have to go into the garbage later. I got mad at the game and threw it away.
Uh-oh.
Couldn't do the Sudoku.
I can do Sudoku. I can kick your ass in Sudoku. Let's go. Pens out. Let's go.
Sudoku challenge. Give me some numbers.
How do you play Sudoku?
I don't know.
Give me some numbers.
7.
Oh, you gotta fucking line up numbers.
All right, 7. What else?
6.
Is this in a row?
Can't make your own
All right,
Sudoku.
7, 6.
What
What
do you
else?
do with it?
I don't know.
4.
I always see
4,
Travis
alright.
doing it in the paper.
2.
So Travis
Go ahead.
does it?
3.
Travis is good at it,
No.
apparently.
9.
Gee.
No.
1.
You can only do. Give me
10.
4. Give me 4 numbers for 1 row.
1.
All right. This is all new numbers.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead. 1.
5.
Uh huh.
2.
Uh huh.
Do this.
And
Hold on. And
1.
no, you said 1.
Oh,
1,
3.
5, 2. Okay. The answer for this row would be 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Face,
Thank
E-Rock.
you. Face.
Face, E-Rock.
Face.
In your face,
The
E-Rock.
Sudoku fans are laughing pretty hard right now, man. Trust me. Right, Travis?
Is that
That's
Sudoku
very funny.
humor?
Yes.
What's it mean?
That was funny.
I just had a very good Sudoku joke. You want to try again?
That was a math joke.
What does that mean, Ope? How do you play Sudoku?
Give me 4 more numbers.
How do you play it?
7.
7, Are we going to go box this time? Let's go box, Travis. What do you say?
We'll go box.
Give me 4 numbers for a box.
Okay.
Go ahead.
7,
4.
2,
Uh-huh.
and 5.
Watch what I do now. The answer, 1, 3, 6, 8, 9.
Face, E-Rock!
Face!
E-Rock in your face! Tell him,
Face.
David.
Sudoku face.
Have no fucking clue.
But people out there are enjoying the Sudoku humor.
I know.
Eric doesn't have a clue.
Don't have a clue.
Well, that's
no
true.
clue.
Eric got taken to school.
Dude, and if you understood how basic that joke is.
Oh, there's no adding.
I'm not adding shit, this motherfucker.
No, I know. I'm saying there's no adding.
What do you got to do?
Just put numbers in.
Oh, okay. 6, 8, 3, 9, 4.
1, 5.
I just won now.
Wait, what'd you say? 6,
6, 8, 3, 9,
and what else?
4.
So you need a 2, you need a 5, a 7. Did you say 8?
No.
There's already a 5 right there. 5 can't go there.
Ooh.
Jimmy.
Oh, it's got to go all the way down this way. I didn't realize that was
Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy's a retard.
How the fuck do I know? Here you go. 72. Game's a football punk of shit game. Dude, this number's not here, but I see it there. I hate Sudoku. I don't know how to play it. Nobody told me.
By the way, when I said people were laughing, I knew they weren't. Kyle S., you dope. No, we're not laughing. Sorry, Ope. I know.
Kyle can't play Sudoku either.
Oh,
Nope.
shit, face to Kyle.
Fucking A, you got him.
Yeah, Kyle.
You
There you go. Is that
pwned
right?
him.
It might be right. You got to.
No, it's too many 7s, Jim.
Oh, he just wrote 7 in
I'm
everything?
bunching them in a row.
Yeah, well, why not? Who's going to tell you it's wrong?
Me and Travis should do a Sudoku challenge tomorrow. You give me a copy of this motherfucker.
You two should.
Me versus you.
I can't remember who it was, but somebody I knew, they would fill out wrong answers in the crossword puzzle, and then they'd leave it on the bus. I thought it was brilliant in its own way. Every single day he would write the wrong answers in the crossword.
I used to work at Burger King, and there was this guy who would come in every day.
Hope you kept your contacts there.
I was just reworking mine.
And we had a free newspaper, like in the dining room.
Yeah.
And he would come in for breakfast, and he would sit there and do the crossword, and he would leave it every morning, and it was just all racist words that he would shit in.
That's even funny.
And when he left, we had to immediately go get it before somebody sat down.
Jay Moore had one of the fucking funniest things. I still laugh when I think about this. I'll just be home and think about it, and it makes me laugh.
Yeah.
Is when he's in a hotel and he takes a dump and leaves a big log in the toilet, messes the whole room up, and then puts Telemundo real loud on the TV, so whoever walks in thinks that Hispanic people fucked the whole room up.
Because that's what they do.
Leave Telemundo on.
Like Jay. Hey, are we doing the Wolverine or should we do it tomorrow?
I say tomorrow. What a teaser.
Yeah, that is a tease, man.
I won't be. I don't come on Tuesday.
Well, then how about Wednesday?
Wednesday.
What are
okay.
you too busy for Wednesday?
What's the matter with you?
Yeah, let's do
What's
Wednesday.
the matter with you?
It's a teaser. Okay.
What's the matter with you?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's.
Why don't you play Sudoku on a big boy out of vlogs and shit?
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. Boo.
Should we officially give out bells to the MVP people of today's show?
Sure.
Who gets a bell today?
On my belly button.
There.
Should give
One bell.
We should give E-Rock a bell for having a smelly ass.
Smelly ass.
Give yourself a bill.
All right, a bell.
Who else gets a bell
Smell.
today? Who else gets a bell today?
I pointed out his ass smell, so I kind of brought something to the show. I deserve a bell.
Give yourself a bell.
Jeez.
Let's get out of here.
Yes.
You know what we're going to do for the people, though?
For the people.
Jimmy killed on Letterman on Friday. Killed. It was a great set, Jimmy.
Thank you.
5 minutes of strong stuff. We're going to play Jimmy's set from Letterman as we leave you.
Oh, as we leave
In case
here.
you missed it. Why not, right? That's good.
This Sunday morning.
Wednesday, we'll do Wolverine movie thing.
With David.
Yes.
And there was something else. Oh, Shannon Burke. I don't even really
Oh,
remember
yeah? I don't
him.
either, but I vaguely do.
But Shannon Burke, shot his dog and his wife, and he used to, go at it with us, or we had a little war with
All
him.
right. Yes.
I really don't remember, so maybe we get an audio clip of him trashing us. I remember the name. I just don't
We have the
remember
audio of him
why we were
torturing us?
fighting. And then Jay Severin, holy shit.
You have audio of what he said?
Yeah.
And we defend his right to say it, but in this time this time, what am I trying to say?
In this day and age,
Thank you.
why would that dumb motherfucker say this stuff
That's what I'm
on the motherfucking radio?
That's exactly what I'm
And Chris Cornell tomorrow, too.
Holy shit, really?
I don't know one song that he sings.
Sure you do.
No, I don't.
Black Hole Sun.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Super Unknown, Rusty Cage. You know these
Exactly.
songs.
None of them.
You know them.
You know
Sing one to me. I swear to God, I don't know.
You don't know Chris Cornell?
No, Soundgarden. I know the name.
Well, we have to go with
Come on.
Spoon Man.
How's that go?
Yeah,
Was there?
know that.
Oh yeah.
Was that
I got a fork and a knife.
No,
I don't know it. Or hey, do you want a spoon, man?
No. What was the biggest Soundgarden song of all time?
Black Hole Sun.
Black Hole Sun. And
Black
this
Hole
was,
Sun was huge.
You think?
Yeah, biggest. The
All right, go to
video
Black
was
Hole
all
Sun.
over the place.
Let's go Black Hole Sun.
Black
This
Hole
thing.
Sun was giant. That was a monster. A creepy video with the little morphing eyeballs
Yeah.
on people.
I'm frightened.
That was scary. That video was scary.
Very frightened.
Scary.
This.
Come on, you know this, right? You know this?
I have heard this, yes. Black hole, sun, and a spoon.
Oh, that's you? I thought he had started singing already.
Yes, people told me I sound just like him. Oh, yeah, I've heard this.
Good song, right?
Yeah.
I would say one of the best voices
Yes.
in music of the last
36 months.
No. Chris Cornell rules.
of the last what, 15 years?
Yeah. I would say.
This guy's voice is ridiculous.
He's
Oh my
not
God,
better than
Sam.
Susan Boyle.
It's the only James Bond song I would ever put on my friggin' iPod. That thing ruled.
I like Pretty News too, Coke Logic. Pretty News is a great song. Let's go with Jimmy on Letterman. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for listening. We greatly appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Jimmy, no bye?
Oh, I wanted to run out. I don't want to hear myself on Letterman. So I'll say goodbye, everybody.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
So long.
Please welcome back to the program Jim Norton.
Thank you. Thank you, Dave. Oh, thank you. Thanks a lot, everybody. How are you? I am, it's nice to be back. Thanks for having me back. A lot has changed in my life. I am back in a relationship. I was single for about a year and a half, just kind of having fun playing the field. I call it playing the field. You might call it picking up prostitutes. And we're in the middle of an argument now. Don't argue politics with the person you're dating. Don't do it. Like, my girlfriend is ultra liberal, which I shouldn't even get mad. I guess that's normal when you're 18. I mean, I'm kind of in the middle. I like the president a lot, but I think I like him for different reasons than most people do. I like the president because he's becoming known around the world as a man who gives awful gifts. Everywhere he goes, he went to see the Queen of England recently, and it's kind of customary, you exchange presents. He gave her a video iPod, which is great for your 13-year-old nephew, but not a good gift for a woman who's 130 years old. Not that her gift to him was any better. Do you know what she gave him? A signed photo of herself. That's a bad gift and slightly cocky. But he's getting this reputation, which just makes me love him. Like, all these European leaders are trying to get the perfect gift to give the American president. Here's a piece of our nation's history. And he's like, thanks. Here's a Mets hat. I love him. He's going to see the leader of a country, and he's just grabbing him crap at the airport on the way to their house. And I like Michelle Obama. I like the First Lady because she reminds me of women I date. It's the look in her face. She's unpredictable. You can never tell if she's happy to see someone or if she wants to punch them in the mouth. And it's always in the eyes, right? She has a little too much white around the pupil, which either means you're a South Park character or a psychopath. And the girl I'm dating now, we have this weird thing. Like, she's trying to be something she's not. Like, she tends to be a little more submissive sexually, but she tried to be dominant recently, and it was just embarrassing. There's nothing worse than uncomfortable or bad dirty talk. It's awful. We're laying there, and she just goes, which, on the sexy scale, is one step above, is this on? So she goes, have you been a bad boy? Yeah. And I knew she didn't know where to go from there because she threw it right back to me. She's like, what did you do, bad boy? Oh, good, I got to improv. I stole from a children's charity. Back to you, method actress. I don't even know why I try anymore. I have really debated just diving headfirst into homosexuality. It seems fun. You get to hang out with the guys. All right, I'm sure there's more to it than that. I haven't really thought it through, but on the surface, you know, I'm not homophobic. I guess because gay men never hit on me. Like, a lot of guys are homophobic and don't mean to be. They don't even know they are. You ever talk to someone like that? They're like, yeah, I don't mind gay guys if they don't run over and touch me. Does that happen? Does that happen when you're waiting across the street, just gay men? Mullet. And I think it doesn't happen to me because I live in New York City, and physically, the bar for gay men is set very high here because they're all in tremendous physical shape. On the good shape scale in New York, it goes Rikers Island inmates, gay men. And I am just not a sought-after commodity. Maybe if I lived in the Midwest. Like, I'm sure if I walked into a gay bar in North Dakota, I'd be a superstar. You know, I'd poke my pretty face in, the music would stop, the light would shine on me. Could give my sexy, coy look. But gay men in New York want nothing to do with me. I walked in a gay bar here in Manhattan, maybe one old guy. Wow, who's a fat girl? Thank you very much.
Hi, Jim. Thank you very much. Jim Norton, ladies and gentlemen. Good to have you with us.